Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first ever SGTV NFL Draft Watch Party. I'm your host for tonight, Calvin DeLude, and I'm joined by representations of 4 different NFL fan bases. Guys, do you want to go down the line and introduce yourselves and talk about who you want your team to draft tonight?
All right. I'll start. I am Gavin Wiedemuth. I am a sad New York Giants fan. It's just uncalled for.
Great start.
I really hope we get Caleb Downs at 5 and Sonny Styles at 10.
No way. Interesting. All right.
Not happening. I'm Ryan Reppy. I'm a Commanders fan, obviously, as you can't tell by the jersey. Didn't even wear his own team. Caleb Downs is a good pick for the Commanders. That's what I'm going with.
I am also a Commanders fan. I'm Zander Collins. Ideally, I think we take Downs at 7, but if he's not on the board, maybe in a crazy world we could get Jeremiah Love at 7, but ideally I would love the player called for the Commanders to be an Ohio State alum.
That's fair. I'm Jack Keating. I'm a Giants fan. Ideally at 5, the Giants. All right. Ideally at 5, the Giants would go with Sonny Styles or Caleb Downs. I hope they go with Sonny Styles and Caleb Downs at 5 and 10. Just hoping it's not Jeremiah Love.
Really?
Yeah,
I've
I'm
said
with
that. I've said
that.
that to you multiple times.
I want to ask you about that after.
Yeah, we can definitely chat up after.
Yeah.
All right.
My name is Stewart Spagnola, also known as Spag Says. Is that show even still on? Nobody knows. But I'm a Green Bay
You
Packers.
tell us, man. Aren't you the guy that does it?
We'll get back to that. I'm a Green Bay Packers fan. I'm representing J. Lo, best quarterback in the NFL. Fortunately, the Packers do not have a first-round pick tonight. We traded our first-round pick for Micah Parsons, which
It's best pick in the draft.
best pick in the draft. Can't go wrong with that. So.
You guys. You guys want to ask me who my team is?
Yeah. So just Brian.
Just
what's your
just
mock
the
draft look
reigning
like?
champion, Seattle Seahawks, baby. Super Bowl 60 champs. We're going back to back. Check it out. We got it on the back too, baby. Oh,
Ooh, I want it.
ooh. Let's go. We love to see it. But yeah, very very excited for the NFL draft tonight. As for who I want the Seahawks to pick, from what I've been hearing, it sounds like that they're going to trade out of their pick 32 if they can. Yeah, that's cool. Just
Shout
kind
out
of-
Jude4435 in the chat for saying Patriots should draft a new head coach.
That's my boy Jude. Shout out Jude. What's up, man?
That's a great pick. That's a great take.
Yeah, no, some very unfortunate, more news has come out today.
6
about
years
that.
in the making.
6 years in the making. Some photos of Diana Rossini and Mike Vrabel from 6 years ago at a bar in New York came out today. And also, Diana Rossini has low-key just been hating on her husband live on camera, like for years.
I just want to point out something. If we do the math, 6 years ago would have been peak COVID. So they were going on dates when they shouldn't have.
Oh,
Yeah.
So
shoot.
that's like
Like when you went to that concert in Manchester when you had COVID.
Wow. Super spreader.
Super spreader?
Also,
I've
something
never heard
that
that.
someone in
Chris
Jack and I's
Collins.
class brought up today is that she named one of her kids during that time Michael.
No,
Yep.
yes, that is the craziest part of it all.
And she tweeted out, she said, trying to figure out who the best players and coaches in the league named Michael are.
No, because
Michael Prank,
that's
and then
insane.
Future
Also,
Spiders,
she's
Michael
had
the kid has a gap.
she's
you
had
never
2
know.
kids since the
Literally a
affair.
Michael prank.
She's had 2 kids since the affair
Yeah,
started.
chat.
Is-
Chris Collins.
But
Keep
yeah.
them on track, Z.
Shout out Dad.
Alright.
Hey Pops, we're gonna get you out the mud. Don't worry.
Let's go. Shout out Chris Collins. Is he also a Commanders fan?
Yes.
Okay,
He's
alright.
the reason why I am.
Aw, that's sweet. But yeah,
It's
no.
a better team, Dad. Come
So,
on.
so we're as we are just 1 minute away from the start of the NFL draft. We were talking a little bit about the Giants possibly selecting Jeremiah Love at number 5, and you're saying that you're not a fan of that pick, Jack. Do you want to go into that
Not a
for?
fan of gravity either.
Sorry, yeah. I honestly, I just think that taking a running back specifically, because for the Giants, they're not going to get him at 10. You'd have to take him at 5. And I don't even know if he's going to be there at 5, because there's rumors about the Cardinals or Titans taking him at 3 and 4. But I just feel like it's such a luxury pick, and the Giants are not a team that can afford a luxury pick at all. Like, you have major holes at linebacker, and I know you signed Tremaine Edmonds, but like you still have holes at linebacker. You have major holes at corner. You have holes at receiver 2 and 3 and everything past 1. And I just think that they have other positions that they could fill in this draft where, like, you can sign running. We've seen so many times throughout like NFL where you can just sign running backs for cheap and they can run for 1,000 yards, or you can draft a guy late and they can do well. I mean, we've got Tyrone Tracy in the past who, like, I mean, he's not amazing, but he ran for 1,000 yards in his rookie year. You know what I mean? And we drafted him late. Like there's other guys.
I think he also led the league in fumbles, if I'm remembering correctly.
Well, that's not what we're talking about here. But what we are talking about is that he ran for 1,000 yards, and that benchmark is all that people care about. So, I just don't think that. I also don't think that Love is as like, generational or whatever as a prospect. Like that would be worth a 5th overall pick. I know I was telling you.
I think J Love is pretty generational.
Yeah, I'm
I think
Are you talking about Jordan or?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, there he is. He's on the TV right now as we're talking about him. But yeah, I mean, yeah, definitely a generational prospect, Gavin. What would your opinion? I know that you've been talking a lot this week about not wanting to see that.
I'm with Jack in the sense that like I would love to get Jeremiah Love if I would love to get
talking smack.
My dad's best friend, who's a Giants fan.
All right.
Listen,
Dad says, sorry to interrupt you, Gavin. My dad says Giants taking the wide receiver out of Arizona
Gavin's just
State.
a tech
Book
guy.
it.
He's
Yeah.
not.
Who said that?
My dad said they're taking Jordan Tyson.
Jordan Tyson.
I'm not opposed to Tyson at 10, but Tyson at 5, I will leave.
Yeah, I don't know.
Jude says Giants going to be a poverty franchise regardless. Their pick's not going to save them.
No, Jude's absolutely
Shout
right,
out
bro.
Jude, man.
Jude is the biggest Jackson Fort hater of all time, and it's
Saxon
low-key
Fort.
just because our boy Adam
My mom says your dad.
has negative ball knowledge, and he's a Giants fan. But yeah, Gavin, finally, let's all shut up for a second. Let
Can I
Gavin
interrupt
speak.
him like a couple more times?
Like maybe like 1 or 2 more times.
Your dad.
But yeah, as we're getting the NFL draft underway,
dad, not
TJ,
my job.
it's in Pittsburgh this year, so
Jason
TJ
Reppy.
Watt, Cam Hayward on stage as Goodell comes out,
Should we
raining
boo him?
boos.
Should we boo him too?
Yeah,
Do we?
boo.
Yeah, we can boo.
Why'd they pick such an awful
This is
city?
the most
though?
pressure.
No, that's what I was thinking. Like Pittsburgh's like fine, but like why?
They put Cleveland like last year. The year
That is
before.
true.
I'd
They
rather
lucky
go to
did,
Cleveland than Pittsburgh.
No,
No.
dude. I've only been to 2 cities in my life where no matter where you go, it smells like piss, and it's Philadelphia and Cleveland.
Yeah.
Those 2 cities,
Philadelphia's the
no matter
worst city
where
in the
you
world.
go.
I happen to like Cleveland. I think it's.
Do you
Cleveland-
like
Bro,
to
Cleveland
smell
is a
piss?
terrible city.
Because if you do, then Cleveland's a great place for you.
They're all
He likes
based off of
Cleveland
LeBron
Steamers.
James.
What's up?
LeBron's pretty cool.
What'd you say?
He is.
He's the GOAT.
He likes Cleveland Steamers.
Anyway, all right, Gavin,
I
Jeremiah
don't
Love.
think we can say
All right.
that on here.
You.
Real quick.
Wait.
Guys, let Gavin speak. This poor guy has been working for hours on getting this stream set up.
This is the most
Let
pressure
him
that
speak.
TJ Watt's put on somebody in years.
All right, so what were you saying, Gavin?
I'm with both Stu and Jack on Jeremiah Love. I believe he is a generational talent. That man has unbelievable tools when it comes to running the football and coming out of the backfield. However, the Giants are just so bone dry in
Coming
the
out
rest
of
of
the
their
backfield for a
team.
bone dry franchise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can run all you want, but you have no one to run behind. I think there is just so many other holes the Giants have to fill that this year you just have to go different than a skills position.
And I we can get off the Giants soon, but I just want to my team. I want to add a little bit more to it. Like I know Scatterbo has injury concerns, and I wasn't even super high on Scatterbo coming out of college, but he proved me wrong in his rookie year. But yeah, I think Scatterbo proved me wrong in his rookie year, and he has the injury concerns. But it was a broken ankle. It wasn't like he has a generation. He doesn't have a million sprained ankles or something like that. So I don't think it's an injury prone player, at least yet. And I just don't think it's a position that the Giants I know I mentioned this to you, and you and John call me crazy for this, but I said I think Jeremiah Love, is closer to the prospects like Etienne or Najee than he is to a Saquon or
No
Elliott
way.
or
No
any of those
way.
guys.
I don't know
just,
about that. I don't
I'm
know
not saying
about
he's gonna
that.
be as I think he'll be better than those guys in the NFL, but I just don't Saquon is one
In
of
terms of
one.
a prospect,
You're saying
he's everything.
physicality.
Yeah, I just don't think Jeremiah Love is gonna come in and be for 5th overall, he has to be a Bijan Gibbs guy day one almost.
Mhm.
You know, he has to
You
be
don't think he can be that?
not on the Giants now.
I mean, I guess
6
that's
foot
fair. I think in the right
215 and runs
system,
a
he could be very
4.4 40. I mean, Najee runs a 6 foot flat.
6 foot.
Well, I know you said moving off the Giants, but real quick, I do want to talk about. I think the biggest news heading up to this draft was their trade for the 10th overall pick with the Cincinnati Bengals, where the Bengals acquired Dexter Lawrence and the Giants traded just the 10th overall pick. What are your guys' thoughts on that trade? Who do we think won it? Who do we think is going to end up being more successful in the long run because of it?
I hate the Giants, but I think that it's probably the best return you could have gotten from anyone because, I didn't even think that they would get a first based on like the contract in general. But being able to get a top 10 pick at that, I think it's in my eyes it's a win-win trade because the Bengals are able to extend them. And like at the 10th overall pick, yes, it's a great pick, but do you know if that guy's going to translate as much as Dexter Lawrence, who has like 40 plus more pressures than any other defensive tackle in the league?
Yeah, but he's
You know
also
what I
like 29. Like he specifically asked out, and so it's like I'm
Not saying it's a win-win.
Yeah, like I love Dexter Lawrence. He's one of my favorite Giants, honestly, ever. But like,
Sexy Dexy.
yeah, like it was a great trade for the Giants, no doubt about it.
I personally think it was a horrible trade for the Bengals. I mean,
I think that
you need help in so many different places, and you could get a generational prospect. I mean, I personally think Caleb Downs had the possibility of falling to them, and they could have taken that. But even then, I mean, you have guys like like David Bailey, Arvell Reese, Sonny Styles, who could fall to you. And even though, I mean, there's all right, whatever. But there's so many good defensive prospects in this draft. You can get a young guy, or even Reuben Bain. I mean, Reuben Bain, you think can't fall to 10?
I mean, he could.
Mansour Delane?
But Dexter Lawrence is better than those guys right now.
But I'm just saying,
and
in
got
terms
a
of
window with Joe Burrow where they're
youth,
want to win.
Youth and money.
They're-
Youth and
yeah,
money
they'll
for
take
youth
all
and money
8 minutes.
reasons.
Yeah, it's okay.
I
It would
think
be
that-
different if they were
That's
still
it.
paying someone like Hendrickson, but they can afford to pay Dexter
People are
Lawrence.
talking about him.
Right.
And
You know what I
on the
mean?
clock.
Like that's how I view it. At least.
Or they could draft a really, really good defensive player and then like sign for one, trade for one, and then add to that defense because there's so many holes on that defensive side. But yeah, as we were saying, the Raiders are officially on the clock and the draft is underway. Jack, what do you think?
I also like you said about Caleb Downs, who I don't think will be there at 10. I think either the Giants will take him at 5. I think the Commanders might take him at 7. I think the Saints might take him at 8. But I don't think he'll get past 8. I'll say that. But if the Bengals were to get him at 10, like we saw when they went to the Super Bowl in 2021, they had that safety duo of Jesse Bates and Von Bell, and like they were really good with like that defense was really Apple.
Eli.
I mean, he was a big reason why they lost. Why they lost the Super Bowl. But it's like that was a big part of their defense. Was like Jesse Bates was amazing that season, and Von Bell was really good too. And like they have Dax Hill, who I like, but like I don't even know who their other safety is, and that's kind of saying something because so it's like I think that a guy like Caleb Downs or I mean even if they got like an edge rush or something, I mean they just lost Trey Hendrickson, so it's like they have so many holes on defense that they could fill. I think the 10th pick was probably a little bit too expensive for them.
All right, but as we are officially underway, the Raiders are on the clock. I mean, it's the worst kept secret in the world right now who the Raiders are taking with this pick. It's going to be Indiana quarterback Fernando Mendoza, the reigning Heisman winner and reigning national champion. It was a big offseason for the Raiders. They went out and got former Seahawks offensive coordinator Clint Kubiak for the new head coaching spot. How do we expect the Raiders to take a jump this season? They've got a lot of great offseason additions, and I think Clint Kubiak's a great offensive mind. So what do we expect from the Raiders this season with Mendoza or even Kirk Cousins starting the year under center?
Just quickly, I think we should mention we have this going on behind us where we're going to be making our predictions when the pick goes in as to who we think it is. Obviously, pending trades and stuff, we'll figure that out if that does happen.
And the person who gets the most correct picks gets to say the F word on stream at the end.
I'm not missing a single one.
I'm going 33 for.
But to answer your previously posed question, Cal, I think that it won't be as quick of a jump as a lot of people think when it comes to Mendoza. I think there's a lot of flaws in his game in terms of how he translates to the league. I mean, Theo Ash propaganda, but I think a lot of the stuff that he says is pretty. I think it's pretty accurate when you look at Mendoza. He is like a 1 or 2 reads guy, and then the pocket collapses, he kind of just loses his mind. So I think he's got great accuracy and a pretty decent arm. So we'll see how the rejuvenated Raiders line helps him with that, but. Still a pretty raw prospect, even though he was the Heisman and national champion.
Linderbaum too.
Went out and got Tyler Linderbaum. Something that I think not a lot of people are talking about Linderbaum is though, went out, added to that O line to try and help Ashton Genty get the run game going to support Mendoza, so less pressure on him. But Tyler Linderbaum's actually not that good at run blocking. He's an elite pass blocker, but his run blocking is mid tier in the league. So an interesting scenario. We'll see how that ends up playing out.
I agree, Mr. DeLude. There's no reason they should be using all this clock to make the decision.
Looks like they
they're
just
sending
came to
it
a
in now.
decision.
But yeah, I think they finished middle of the pack.
I mean,
not too crazy to say that. I think they do way better than last year.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, they're not going to get the first overall.
They still finished 4th in the division. I feel pretty comfortably.
Jude's prediction is that they take Jeremiah Love to pair him with Jenkins.
I agree. That's what I was about to say. I think you go Jeremiah Love.
There's a lot of takes going on right now. I can't say they're good takes, but there's a lot of takes.
And Pittsburgh did give my dad COVID.
Pittsburgh gave David Collins or Chris.
Chris
Yeah, I'm
Collins.
sorry. I don't know why I said that's
It's
your middle name.
Chris.
Don't disrespect the king.
Bro, I'm sorry, Chris.
Dox me on the SGTV
Bro, I'm
NFL
sorry.
Draft Watch Party stream.
You might as well just say your social security number now. But yeah, no, the Raiders shaking hands in their draft room. The pick isn't officially in yet.
But it's a no-brainer.
I mean, yeah, it's,
No-brainer.
I agree with my father in the chat. I mean, they always do this. Oh, now the pick is officially
All right,
in.
Gavin.
So yeah, Gab, let's go down the line. Predictions.
Yeah. I say Fernando Mendoza.
I'm gonna go Fernando Mendoza.
Mendoza.
It's Mendoza, yeah.
Yeah, the Mendoza.
Which one?
You have to sing the Fernando song.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
If he gets drafted, can we try and get a little harmony going?
They throw a
He didn't even
curveball
get
and draft Jeremiah
He
Love.
didn't even get drafted yet, guys.
They throw a curveball and they draft Cam Ward. I'm telling you.
Wow.
They're gonna draft someone who's already been drafted.
New rule in the NFL draft, they draft players that are already drafted. Stewart Spagnola.
What if they draft Brady to
2026.
go from owner to player?
Ooh, are they?
Ryan.
Is that
I
crazy?
Give me like
honestly
10
rather
picks.
that.
I'm gonna be like, wait.
It's better than
Oh, they're comparing Fernando Mendoza to Drew Bledsoe right now. So drafting Brady wouldn't even be that
Oh,
crazy.
so who's replacing him in 4 years?
That's what I'm saying. Mendoza's
Shout
gonna
out,
come in and like get hurt, and Brady's just gonna be like, all right, let me strap on the
if
boots.
we're following the Drew Bledsoe lineage, then he gets traded, or he leaves the Raiders at some point. Mendoza does, and he goes to a division rival. Does he replace Mahomes on the Chiefs?
Ooh, and then Mahomes goes to the Jets, and that's where his
I
career
think
dies.
the whole world would hate that.
I think a lot, yeah. I mean, but whatever, it's fine.
Shout out Terry Rozier for wearing that Drew Bledsoe
Oh,
shirt.
Chris Collins, I'm sorry. You typed my name in all caps. Chris Collins, it's never gonna happen again. I'm sorry.
He didn't know who Eric Bledsoe was.
Oh yeah. If you guys were at the draft, would you, or like if you were gonna get drafted, would you go to the draft or would you do it at home?
Absolutely.
Oh, I would go to the
go.
draft, man. I'd throw on some crazy suit.
You gotta get pictures with Goodell, even though
Yeah.
he sucks.
Oh, here comes the pick.
All right, pick's about to be in. Let's see. Do the Raiders shock the world, or do they go with the easiest pick in the draft?
The Raiders have traded the pick.
There it is. Fernando Mendoza, officially a Las Vegas Raider. There is a new era in what's like the nickname for Vegas? It's like
The Sin City.
the Sin City. That's
There
it.
you
Yeah.
go.
New era in the
One
Sin
contribution for
City.
the night.
There you go. And
The
so
best
everybody
turned
gets
into
1 point to the
three
correct
and that's it.
prediction board.
Cousins isn't very good anymore, but like, I mean, we'll see. I can't see it going past like week
Hopefully
3.
this sound is back now. Thank you to everyone that's messaging me, Mr. DeLude.
Sorry, our tech
happened?
guy.
Mr. DeLude, my mom.
My
Letting us know that. Thank you for letting us know.
I can't see it going
Thank
past
you,
week
Mr.
3.
DeLude. Thank you, Chris Collins. Thank you,
And
Jude.
Jude.
God, that's so embarrassing.
It's got a lot.
Yeah, not great. But now on the clock for the second pick in the NFL Draft 2026 is the New York Jets.
Jets.
The Jets, it's a weird situation for them. They're coming off of yet another
Yes,
very
get it
disappointing
together, Reppy.
season
Yep.
with a lot of quarterback, a lot of quarterback issues.
Wait, what?
But
They got a reporter at his house.
yeah, man, they said, dude, he's the first. I mean, they knew he was going.
I want to go to his house.
Do you want to go to
Oh,
yeah, dude, hit
no.
him up.
Oh, no.
But anyway, the New York Jets in the offseason, they traded for Geno Smith. They're sticking with Aaron Glenn at quarterback. And now this second pick, I know Ryan said he thinks that the top 2 picks are easy to take, but I personally believe I think it's between Arvell Reese out of Ohio State and David Bailey out of Texas Tech. Guys, what do you guys think?
My prediction
Jets
is
are gonna do here?
Reese. Got to be Reese.
Yeah, it's Reese.
He's best linebacker in the class, and I think he's good when he drops back in coverage. Jets need all the help they can get on defense, and a versatile player like that's got to go at 2.
My take is they go David Bailey because the Jets are an incompetent franchise and they'll make the wrong decision.
That's honestly like exactly what I was thinking too. I think Arvell Reese is the better prospect,
Yeah.
but I also think that the Jets are gonna muck it up.
Well, yeah. I love Arvell Reese.
Close
Like,
call.
he's one of my favorite players in this class. I think he's going to be a very, very good player. Like, he's a guy who can play the DN and play off-ball linebacker. Like, I think he's going to be a very
Pick
good
is
player. But wow, that was a quick pick is in.
Pick is in for the
Yeah,
New
Want
York
to do our
Jets.
final
I,
little prediction here?
I'm going David Bailey.
I'm also gonna go David Bailey. Like Jack said, I think they're just gonna make the wrong
He
pick.
posted a picture with every NFL team and cropped the Jets out.
I'm going Reese.
David Bailey.
He did, yes. But
That's pretty baller.
Who are you going with?
Reese.
Yeah, I'm going Arvell Reese.
they should go Reese. They should.
it would be like the Jets to draft a player that.
I'm gonna be honest. After pick 1, I'm not really familiar with this year's draft.
Dude, this was your idea.
It was my
Yeah,
idea,
what'd you
but
say?
I'm going Reese.
Okay.
we don't have a first round pick.
Yo,
so I
did you
didn't pay
guys see
attention
what
this
came out
year.
about him today in his high school GPA?
Yeah, he had a 0.4 GPA
Yeah,
in high school.
Reese.
Arvell Reese.
And he got it up to 3.7 in college.
Like that's honestly.
He got it up to 3.7.
That's a greater performance than anything
him
you can put on.
personally.
Like,
Check the transcript.
at Ohio State
Well,
too, man.
I mean,
like that's not.
Did he show up to the classes or?
We should put my dad up on the board too. He's guessing in the chat.
What is
I'm
Arvell
gonna go
Reese's
tell my dad to get in the chat.
major? What did Arvell Reese
Also, I
study?
looked at the graphics that you made.
Dude.
You didn't spell his name right at all.
Who?
It says Arabella Reese.
Are you serious? Bro. Dude, I literally checked like 4,000 times.
All right, well,
Well,
hopefully
you
I
should
don't
have
take
checked
him.
4001.
Arabella?
My
You're lying, bro. You're actually
I'm
lying.
not.
Bro, I don't believe you.
Go look at it.
back home, I have a text saying, "Please mention that Mendoza looked like he got punched in the face with a big shiner." You guys notice that as well?
No.
It's interesting.
Oh, it does say Arabella Reese. What the heck happened? Ugh. Dude, it's autocorrect. I think that's the only pick I messed up, guys. I to be fair, I was the only one making
I
these
got
graphics,
spoiled. I
and it
got
was
spoiled.
really late
Oh,
last night.
He knows.
I'm not.
But anyway,
He
is it going to
knows.
be
Don't look at
Arabella
me, guys.
Reese
Don't
or
look at
is
me.
it going to
He
be
knows.
Don't look at me.
Sorry.
I got spoiled.
David Bailey? There it is, David Bailey.
Shot.
Yes, sir.
Boom.
Yes,
No.
sir.
Out of
Yeah.
Texas Tech.
He's pissed.
Yeah, he does not
He
look
is
happy.
not happy.
He does not. I mean,
He's like,
I would not be happy either.
mean,
That's
he gets-
pretty much the
Well,
first
now
4
if I'm
years.
the Cardinals, I don't trade back. I just
Gavin,
take
what'd you say?
You
Oh,
think
I
you
said
think Arvell
Arvell.
Reese here? If you're the Cardinals?
I think you have to if you're the
What'd you
Cardinals,
say?
but
I'm just my one. That's it for tonight. Yeah.
you're not even gonna shoot. You're just.
I legit don't know
It's like
any of
Luka.
the
I made a
names.
So you're not going
I
to be
made a
sending
mock
effort at the end of the
draft.
stream.
Probably not.
I did a mock draft for the stream, so I could.
My dad's best friend Drew is saying that the Giants are going to trade the 10th pick and a third rounder for the number 3 pick to take Love at 3 and Tyson at 5.
I
should
think
be- this should
that's
go
a
in
little
chat.
No
bit
one lets them
crazy.
do that.
But
Just text me on the
at,
side.
No one lets them do that.
at this, I mean, yeah, that's some draft day stuff, like the movie.
I was
I
told.
can't believe they told
But yeah,
me that.
at this third overall pick,
I
we
know,
have the
right?
Arizona
I'm
Cardinals,
genuinely that's
who are going into a season with a new head coach, former Rams offensive coordinator Mike LaFleur,
Yeah.
and I think the Cardinals are one of the worst.
Yeah.
The Cardinals are on the clock right now, but I think they're one of the worst set up teams
No doubt.
for their future.
No
I mean,
doubt.
they have zero future
I
right
mean-
now. Their quarterback is Jacoby Brissett.
He's doing a holdout.
Yeah, and they were the last team. I think they were the last team, if I remember. It was either them or the Cleveland Browns to hire a head coach. That's because nobody wanted that job. Nobody wanted to be the Cardinals head coach because they don't have many eggs in that basket. But yeah, now that David Bailey is gone,
Can I? So if I claim a trade here, does that go against my pick?
I think if you correctly guess who trades,
I should get like
we'll
5
give you
points
2.
or something.
Yeah.
Like.
If you
for the
guess
trade
trade,
drop
we'll
the
give you
thing.
1. If you guess the team correctly, we'll give you 3. How about that?
I'm saying Chiefs trade up for Reese here.
Wow.
No way. They don't have the
That's-
capital for that.
Yeah, that's probably not.
They
I
got.
mean,
the
they have
extra
2
they got the
first round
from the
picks.
Rams. I think they do
Oh,
it.
for
For Trent McDuffie, yeah.
wow.
I think they do it.
I personally
But where
don't.
are
I think the Cardinals
where
just
they
stick
pick?
here at this pick.
9 and like 29 or something.
But yeah, I mean,
29's not enough.
They could do more.
need
A second
both
rounder.
you can go Arvell
Yeah,
Reese
you trade
here.
both
They
first
might
and,
go
like,
offensive
a third
line.
or something.
I mean, because if they take, you know.
My dad says I think Drew fell at work and hit his head.
My dad texted me
Who's
saying,
Drew?
My dad's best friend.
Oh, the guy that's in the
number-
comments.
The Commanders jersey next to you, number 5 is Heath Schuler, not Jane Daniels.
What?
Heath Schuler, former.
He thinks that's what
Obviously
his
not,
jersey
but
is.
he's joking, you know.
Yeah, let's
It's a
see
Donovan
the
McNabb jersey, actually.
Oh, okay.
the
okay.
reactions.
Donovan McNabb jersey.
The reactions to the Jets pick were ha 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 Bailey from Chris Collins. My father says poor guy, and Jude says start and end of his career all at once. It's heartbreak emoji. And yeah, he.
Cardinals taking their time. I think they're
he's-
waiting for the phones.
Yeah, that is true. There's 2:55 left
I
on
think
the
they're taking every
clock.
second of
Keeping
this.
the glasses on for a reason.
That keeping the
Definitely-
glasses on to hide the tears.
Definitely
Yeah.
tears behind those eyes.
You know that.
Not happy
If
with
they,
it.
if they stick and
not
pick, I think they go
happy.
Reese, though. I think they should go Reese, and I think they will.
Oh, absolutely. Best player on the board.
I kind of hope they go Jeremiah Love, though. 'cause
Why am I on
so
this poverty franchise?
I want to clip. I want to clip here, and I think if they go Love, like, oh my god, it'd be so funny.
Well, on the website I'm looking at right now, it's NFL Draft Buzz. Arvo Reese is the 7th ranked prospect.
No way.
I think that's
I mean,
kinda
Ty Simpson's
offensive.
probably over him too.
They have Caleb Downs as the top ranked with a 92
yeah.
rating. Jeremiah Love second at 91.3, and then Ruben Bain. The only issue with Ruben Bain though is you don't know the legal concerns
I'm
going
turning off my
into this
Twitter notes.
season.
Yeah, you're like ahead.
No, I only got spoiled that one time because I was looking at the Knicks.
Oh, bro, you got to get off your phone, man. Don't be a screenager.
Clen8148 says love or trade back for a tackle.
That's my boy Connor. Shout out. What's up, Connor? How you doing, man?
Originally, in the mock drafts I was doing, I had Reese going second, and then the Cardinals. This was our mock without trades, of course, but I have them taking the tackle from Miami. But I think if Reese is on the
Francis
board, you got it.
Malagoa, yeah.
All right, my Twitter noties are off.
There you go.
Good stuff, man. Good stuff.
Yeah, Cardinals still on the clock here, though, with 1 minute and 30 remaining.
Okay,
Yeah.
so Jack and Calvin in the lead with 2 for 2
You mean
so
nuclear
far.
weapon?
I'm not calling you that.
It's a nuclear weapon, but yeah,
Yeah.
it's a host of our show.
There's, David Bailey in the crowd with the Jets fans, man. You love to see it. You love to see it.
What is your
But
friend-
something that was rumored
He didn't like it.
about a week ago
What do you
was
say about the pick?
the possibility of LaFleur and the Cardinals being high on Jeremiah Love. They have James Conner. The pick is officially in for the
Wanna do our
Cardinals.
predictions?
They took their sweet time, though. They definitely took their sweet time. Just about over a minute remaining until the pick was officially in. Yeah, man. Curious to see
Final.
where they end up going here. Yeah, final predictions. We'll start at. Oh, Stu's not guessing.
Well, I'll go with Reese.
Nice.
Reese.
I can't get my pick because as I was turning my noties off, I saw who it was. Sorry.
I'll say Reese.
I'll say Reese just because he wasn't picked second, so he's got to be picked third.
Yeah, I think they go Arvell Reese here. I mean, that just locks down that linebacker room for Arizona.
That game's at 7.
I think he's going to pair
Next
really
game's
well
at
with
8.
Buda Baker.
7?
Yeah, I go
That's
Arvell Reese.
6.
Gavin, what do you got?
It's been on.
Is it not?
It's
on?
happening.
I'm gonna go Jeremiah Love.
Okay.
That's
think
not even that crazy.
That's not even
That's
because
not even
I
that
will
crazy.
say a lot. There's so many instances
Yeah,
of
they
They
could
could
use
use
it.
it.
one small
He's
rumor. in
smiling.
draft
He might
week,
have
yeah.
just gotten a phone call.
Who
Yeah,
is that?
I-
Is
Was
that-
he smiling?
I
He
love-
didn't get drafted by the
I did say
Cardinals.
I would have gone Reese. I said that beforehand, so like for what it's worth.
Damn, Jeremiah Love. That might be. Yeah, because.
So do you guys think it's logical, like at all, for anything other than Reese here? If you're the Cardinals GM, like
I'm so high on Love, I wouldn't be mad.
I think Arvell Reese, Malagoa, or Jeremiah Love are all great picks.
even though they just got Algier, they still have Connor. They still
I mean,
have
the
Trey
Cardinals
Benson.
could use anything right now. You know?
Yeah, the Card.
any
I mean,
pick would
and-
make their team better.
and the thing about Jeremiah Love is he is such a generational prospect that it wouldn't be crazy to take him right here. But Goodell is on the stage. We'll
Calvin's
see who
dad
they
says,
select.
"Hey, all 4 Arizona fans made the trip."
They have
Shout
four-
out,
they
shout
got
out my
four?
Uncle Jimmy.
Damn, they doubled since last year. That's cool.
Oh, Jeremiah Love
Thank God.
heading to Arizona. Wow, man. That's pretty crazy.
That's what I'm talking about.
Well,
I got one.
Get ready to run right into Byron Murphy for the next 4 years, buddy. Mike McDonald's already prepping against
Wow.
you, pal.
Yeah, I just can't like. I think this is like unless Jeremiah Love is like literally one of the best, if not the best running back in the league, I think this is such a crazy pick.
Shout out
Like,
David Johnson. That's the last good running back.
Shout out David Johnson. That
Like,
is, yeah.
they just have so many. I mean, they're like
Dang,
they
I
just
love
have so
number
many
3.
holes. Like, I mean, like their O line's not great. Their quarterback situation
But then who
is
does
like the
Tennessee
worst in the league. Like, I think
Reese?
Tennessee has to go Reese here, no doubt about it.
I mean, yeah, Arvell Reese is definitely the best option standing. And
Falling to 5.
Nah, he must
Okay,
have. He must have
if
if
Reese
he
is there at 5, take him.
I mean, I
Like,
think
train Thibodeau. I don't care. Take him.
You
he
have to
must
take
have
him.
had like a Laramie Tunsil type video come out.
Far enough to fall into 5, sure.
What Laramie Tunsil video are you talking
You don't wait. You don't.
You don't remember when
Are
he
you
was supposed to be
trolling?
like a top 10 pick?
You don't remember gas mask?
He, like,
Oh yes, I did. I forgot about that.
and now
yeah.
he plays for my awesome franchise.
I love how like every year fans just like tweet out that video being like, "No, Caleb Downs, no!" Like I see it about like every prospect
Oh
from
my
every team.
gosh.
It's so funny.
Oh man, but now after the Jeremiah Love
That's kind of a crazy
selection,
pick. I'm like,
at
oh,
pick, I agree that is a pretty crazy
That's
pick. But
kind
now
of
at pick
disappointing. I was
4,
hoping he would be
we have the Tennessee Titans due up. I personally thought he was a lock for Tennessee.
I agree.
Uh,
I'm gonna pick Reese every pick until it's him.
I mean, I don't even think that's
Yeah.
crazy. But
Yeah.
now,
Do
now
I
the
cross
question
seven?
is, you have Cam Ward going into year 2 after. I mean,
that's a
he,
crazy pick.
considering the help that he had around him on that Tennessee offense, I think he had a pretty decent rookie year. You have
Tate right here.
You have a new head coach with Robert Saleh, the
say,
former
I think-
Jets head coach and
I think they
49ers
really wanna
defensive
go
coordinator. And then you also have a new offensive coordinator,
give
Brian
receiver in a
Dable,
second.
the former Giants
You
head
can get
coach.
either the guy from
Um,
Indiana,
I think they have
you
to
can
go
get
Reese here.
Concepcion.
So I don't want to interrupt you. Keep going.
No, you're good. I'm just breaking down kind of the offseason the Titans
Yeah.
had here. I mean, they have 2 solid,
This draft
like
class.
they have a great defensive-minded head coach and a great offensive-minded
They
offensive
moved it from 10 to
coordinator.
8 minutes.
And
It's like
now the question
Reese
is,
at 10.
I would assume
He's
the
the
offensive
only-
coordinator
only
would be
first pick at
offensive minded.
well, I'm saying like he's great.
Round is it? 5?
I'm saying he's great. I'm not saying like every offensive coordinator is
Look,
offensive-minded. I'm saying he's
so
great.
I'm just pulling your leg, man. That's all I'm
It's a
here
shame
for.
he's
That really is all you're here for because you haven't
Once
really
that
done
rookie
much
contract's
else.
done, he's
Which
gonna
I'm
get
so glad you
a
brought that up.
good-ass
Which leads us into today's sponsor,
Spag says.
Followers podcast.
the Jerry Hunt Super
Spag
Center.
says,
Looking
no,
for
the
new
show
and
that
pre-owned
airs like
auto
once every
body
3
vehicles.
months and nobody
The Piedmont
watches.
Triad, Jerry Hunt Super Center. You can buy trucks, SUVs, sedans,
Dude,
convertibles,
what
you
is
name
this
it.
bit?
So
I don't have the graphics.
I think that the Titans, like, I think we all agree that they would have taken Love if he was there. But I think they really want to go offense. Is kind of the vibe that I've gotten from every insider report that I've seen throughout the last few months.
Mr.
And
Luke
so-
seems to think it's sunny.
Now that it's not
Yeah, it's
Love,
probably
like,
definitely something.
do they go for a tackle? I would say no. Do they reach for a receiver? It'd be a real reach.
I don't know. Tackle's not
trade?
out of.
I mean, see, it's tough to say because like reaches, it depends on what you think. Like if that guy's not going to be there by your next pick, is it a reach? You know, like you'd have to trade up to get him.
Not
Anyway, so
really.
Is
that's in, yeah.
Yeah, the pick is in for Tennessee.
I feel like the top 5 picks
I
you're-
think
you're really
personally,
drafting for fit.
if you want to help out Cam Ward, get
I'm
him some
saying
better
reach.
protection and go Francis
I agree.
Malagoa right here.
well, they drafted that one guy last
What
year.
I just said about
No, year
reaching
before.
thing is like more about
JC
fantasy
Latham?
than NFL.
Mhm.
Is he okay? I don't really watch
I
Titans
mean,
games.
3 guys on the board.
I mean, I don't think anyone really watches.
I would-
Not even Titans
guys
fans
on the
watch
board.
Titans games.
Yeah, I agree.
But I mean, I don't know. I think a prospect like Malagoa will lock down
Titans
your O
pick
line
is in.
for years to come. Yeah, we were just talking about that.
That was my fault.
Wait, we want to make a prediction.
Yeah, no,
yeah.
yeah.
That would-
We'll start. Yeah, we'll start Gavin.
I say watch him go offensive lineman. Watch him get Amengoa.
I respect it.
Okay. You see, I think they should go Malagoa, but I'm gonna take Arvell Reese here. I think great defensive. He's the best defensive prospect in the draft right now. Still available.
I'm going Malgoa.
Mom, you're getting a good one. Arvell Reese to Tennessee.
Is your mom a Titans fan?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so.
Grew up an Oilers fan because she liked the jerseys.
W.
That's
Tough.
pretty. That's actually
respect
that's
that.
that's
I
respectable.
talked to my dad about that. Like being
Shout
an
out
Oilers
Warren
fan would be
Moon.
so cool. Like they have so many legendary players there.
Shout out Warren
Um,
Moon, Seahawk legend.
I'll take Arvell Reese. I think I think I think they just have to take the best player. Like they didn't expect the guy to be there. That's tough.
Fair enough.
I'm going to swing for the fences. I'm going to say they go with a wide receiver and they take Carnell Tate.
Interesting.
Number 4 overall.
That was my second option.
It could be any of these players. Stay tuned.
It's
Very
the
good.
draft.
We're not going anywhere, folks. They're actually just about to announce the picks. So.
Sneaky
Which
money
leads
on
us to
Carson Beck
today's
here, guys.
second sponsor.
And more Carson Beck double backfield.
Just saying, Wildcat.
Nobody's ever ran a 2 quarterback set.
True,
That
true,
could
true.
be really good.
True.
No, they did it
What if
once
it's Kenny
on
and
the
that
Ravens?
show All American.
They're on the Ravens. They
Oh,
RG3
shake to you
guys.
and Lamar in the
I
backfield.
don't hate it. It's probably better than
Well, the
all
Seahawks tried to do it once when they had Trevone Boykin. and he got like a concussion.
Who are you boinking?
The Seahawks tried a two-quarterback backfield once with Trevone Boykin, and then he got a concussion on his first carry. So that did not. I think that's the last team I've seen try it, and it wasn't really a valiant effort. But yeah, Tennessee, definitely a new look Tennessee Titans, both jersey-wise, logo-wise, and team-wise, coach-wise.
I like
Opinions on the logo?
I don't
think-
like the logo. I like the jersey.
I like the
I agree.
colors. I just wish they kept like the flames in the back.
I liked the logo that was getting thrown around where it looked like the sword.
Here we go.
Yeah.
I liked
All right.
it a lot better.
Pick 4 in the 2026 NFL Draft is going to be
Don't say Reese.
Cardinal Tate. Wow!
Thank you.
Out of Ohio State.
I know.
Spag says correctly,
says
baby.
exactly.
Orville Reese.
What Spag
Put it
says-
up on the New York,
Yeah.
baby. On the board.
Yeah.
Spag says.
Orville
Wow.
Reese in Big Blue.
Arabelle Reese going to the Giants.
Let's go. I'm calling him
That's
that for
the
his
worst.
rest of his
We're
career.
1 for
Wow.
4 right now.
This is the worst possible
I'm
outcome.
shooting like
for us.
Anthony
Oh,
Edwards in
man,
the
that's-
playoffs right now.
That's
the worst
pretty
possible
surprising. But I also, I mean, a great call by Jude the Dude in the comments. Yeah, I mean that's a pretty great pick.
Dude, what the actual heck?
You can say it.
You're giving Cam Warden an elite
My
target.
dad says get ready for laughter.
Xander, you got one right.
Yeah.
But yo,
Bro, acting like Reppy isn't with me.
Dude, I'm doing a backflip off this table.
what does
to
get
off
ready
Reese
for
right now.
laughter mean?
Oh, because he's the Giants.
I'm not
are
gonna
mess up.
lie, like this is the equivalent to when your mom brings home Arby's. It's
Malagoa.
kind of a curveball, you know.
Like Arby's?
Yeah.
Are you gonna
Excuse
Are
me?
you gonna try the half-pound chitlet sandwich?
Yeah, can we go to? We're all going to Arby's
With
after
you
this
get a
post
meat
draft
mouth.
party.
Oh, I'm busy. I gotta.
Arby's
I gotta-
milkshake.
You're working at Arby's?
Arby's milkshake.
Let's go Arby's.
I got something I gotta do.
You got your shift at Arby's, right?
Yeah,
You're gonna give us free milkies.
Yeah, I'll hook you guys up.
with Arby's.
Free milkies and
I'll
roast
give
beef
you guys
at Arby's.
I'll give you guys a.
That's
pound
our third
roast beef
sponsor of the
sandwich.
stream tonight, Arby's.
I'm not showing up on the stream if this Arby's sponsor.
Yo, who is on the SGTV YouTube? Are you on the SGTV YouTube?
Nah, it's me.
No.
What Spag says
goes.
That's pretty tough.
That's pretty
like,
baller.
I don't think
That
it's
should
a,
be the tagline for your show.
see,
You
I don't
should
think
give
it's
me money.
I don't think it's a
terrible.
terrible.
And that's
You
what
should give me
Spag
money.
said.
You should just give me
You
money.
should give me some money.
I don't think it's a terrible pick. Like I completely understand it. Like I said, like I think they wanted to go offense there. I think they probably were just dead set on offense because they need to get Cam Ward some help. I mean, their entire receiving core last year was Calvin Ridley and like a bunch of like 5th and 6th
Ryan
rounders.
knows a ton of black
So,
when he meets these players.
Wow, that pick is in immediately. That's just totally.
Oh
off
wow,
Arby's.
yeah,
This
giant.
it's real.
I mean, it's got.
I mean, honestly, I can't.
That's not even.
See,
great.
like-
Malagoa.
Okay, it's definitely not Malagoa. I could see
No,
Pete
dude,
down.
they don't care
I could
about
see-
blocking for Dart.
I don't know. This is definitely a defensive player.
They're
It's
gonna be
either
the first
Reese,
team ever
Downs,
to pick
or
someone who's
Styles.
already been picked because of what Stewart said, and they're gonna take Jeremiah Love.
Okay.
Well, would you technically consider that being the case when Eli Manning and Philip
didn't say
Rivers
Browns
had
on
that incident? Because technically the
The
Giants
Browns is on the clock.
took.
No, that's
Eli
just
Manning
the
after
order
the
of the
Chargers
draft.
took
No, it did pop up there.
You know what I'm saying?
Not listening.
Yeah, nobody's listening to me.
We're
It's
on
fine.
5.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, no, we're on pick number
see,
5.
let's give the Giants fans the first guess here.
Yeah.
Gavin, what?
Do you guys wanna make the
Are you
prediction?
dead set
Pick
on
us
Reese
in.
here? Is that who you want?
I think you either go Reese or Downs. There's no other option for it.
Really, you don't want Styles here at all?
No.
Yeah, I think you go
Reese
Reese.
looked so much better.
And I'm not gonna lie, based on how this board has fallen, like, I think we take one of those 3 guys I just named, either Reese, Downs, or Styles. There's a good chance that one of those 2 guys, the 2 left behind, is there at 10.
This is true. This is true.
Like, maybe not Downs, because I think that either you guys or the Saints take him, but I could see Styles being there at 10. Like, I don't think that's crazy to say.
Yeah, no, this draft is definitely not shaping out the way that I expected it to. And now with Cleveland at the next pick and Malago is still at the board
Reese and
and
Styles.
Carnell Tate off, I personally think that's where
I mean,
Cleveland's going to end
really
up
good
going.
class.
And
Reese or
that does
Downs.
set up a good defensive prospect to fall at that 10th overall pick and make the Bengals look bad for trading it away. But yeah, right here, I think you got to go Orville Reese if you're the Giants. They put that pick in really quickly, but it wouldn't surprise me if new head coach John Harbaugh just picked a flashy player like Sonny Styles. But I am going to take Orville Reese here for the Giants.
I think it's gotta be
As
Reese.
2 Commanders fans, who do you guys want? Who do you not want the Giants to take?
Reese.
That's a
That's
good
what I think they take.
That's a good question.
Same for you.
Yeah, but I do think they take Reese. I mean, I had
I'd be
Reese
fine
as
if
a
y'all took
lock,
Styles.
as my number 2 to go in the draft.
I think you take
but
anybody from Ohio State here, and it's a.
I just named 3 Ohio State players. Like, it's Ohio State is just
I just want one of
you
them.
can't miss with Ohio State guys unless his name's Jamarcus Russell. So
Ooh, let's see. Let's check the chat.
Roger, that's
My
first.
dad's asking if Carnell Tate is related to Golden Tate. I don't believe he is.
would
And
believe
Tate
that.
is no
Oh,
JSN.
what else
That
you-
is a
wow.
great point.
Oh my god.
Uh,
No,
Jack Hacks just goes blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Let's go Giants! Come on.
wasn't he?
Jack Regino is in the chat. He is also a Giants fan.
We got Jack and Jude going back and forth about
Alright,
slandering the
I'm
Giants. We have the biggest
Oh, that's
Giants
Jack
fan, Jack
Regino.
Hack, and we have the biggest Giants hater, Jude the Dude,
That's Jack
in the chat.
Regino.
Jude
Yeah.
Shanu, shout out.
Shout out Jack Regino.
Dude, I wish we could put up clips
Uh-oh.
because I would love to put up a beautiful clip of Jude playing high school football and getting.
Oh, that's who this
pancake
is?
blocked.
That's
Yeah.
who this is?
I've showed you that
Yeah.
clip before, right? Yeah.
Got a text from home saying, "I'm so happy Love is gone because I have Scatabo in 3 leagues as a keeper." See,
Dude.
that's what matters here.
How bad are you drafting if you're keeping Scatabo in 3 weeks?
Whoa.
Dude, he's a great. There's no way he's your best
whoa.
player. I had Scatabo
No, I have
in
notification off
fantasy this year too, and he was awesome for me when he played. I got him in like the 14th
I really
round.
hope
It was
I'm
the
not right
steal.
on this pick.
Arbel Reese.
I really hope it's not him.
But also, I wouldn't be mad about Caleb Downs.
See-
Like, that's not even crazy.
You got spoiled
Trade coming up.
for the Giants?
Ooh.
Oh.
Cleveland.
Put your phone down, Gavin.
Hey, I'm working here.
Mr. Tech, bro.
See, Cleveland trading back isn't that
Tyler
surprising
Tech,
to me
bro.
either.
This is Tyler Tech. Tyler Tech. I'm going to change his name. to
Unless it
that.
is Commanders you're
It's Tyler
talking about,
Tech.
but I think that would be probably too far back to
I mean,
trade
if you
up.
guys don't take Reese, maybe we trade up to 6, but I
You
don't
think
know
so?
what we would give up.
I mean, to go from 7 to 6 is like,
Probably a third.
Tyler Tech,
Yeah.
Gavin.
Sorry.
Thank you.
yeah. See, like,
No. Actually, shout out Gavin because I mean, this dude. All we've been doing is interrupting and
everything
talking over him,
lowercase
and
except
he
for
is
H?
cooking on graphics right now, bro. So I sent in all the graphics and expected the stream to
that
look
was a
pretty
cuss
good,
word.
and Gavin
That's
made
a
it look
cuss
a
word.
gazillion times better. This man, he came into the at like 2 today.
Yep.
He's been in the office
taking
since
away your
literally
point.
2 p.m. So shout out Gavin.
Thank you, Gavin.
Also cooked on a great NFL draft preview for the Gamecocks. Check it out on our YouTube page and our Instagram. Gavin's been locked
Chiefs
in.
moving up to 6. Just
My dad goes, let's
Browns
use the
are trading
words
6 to
Jude
KC.
playing loosely.
I told you, man. I knew Casey was going to trade up in some way.
They didn't even announce Jude's name right on senior night. They
Wait,
said-
guys.
His last name is Senna, and they called him Jude Shanu.
So the Chiefs just traded up to 6. The Giants, let's say.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh shoot, we got a trade. Gavin, put the trade graphic up. The Kansas City Chiefs.
So who do you think the
Yo, I
Chiefs
gotta
are
open
trading up
Twitter,
for?
bro.
Who do we think the Chiefs are trading up? Because they know who the Giants took already.
Are they trading up for Arvo
Either
Reese?
Styles or
Or
Reese.
one of those 3, I think. I mean,
Yeah. If they take Downs right before our pick, I'm going to be
I
pissed.
could
Oh,
be-
it could be Caleb Downs. That is true because their secondary is
I will be
bleeding
so mad.
after losing
I will
Jalen
be
Watson
so
in
mad.
free agency and then trading Trent McDuffie.
yeah.
I will actually be so mad.
I mean, is there an offensive player that we think they could trade up for at this point? It's really a
I think
defensive
they'll take
heavy top of
Roman
the
Reigns
class.
here.
Roman Reigns?
Yeah, I think
The
they'll take
Giants
Roman
pick
Reigns
is
here.
in. Oh, well, Ian Rappaport said Giants pick is in, no trade.
What is our opinion on Ruben Bain?
Oh, bro, you're lying.
Oh.
There's
Don't-
no trade, bro. What do you want? Okay.
Dude, Schefter said it.
I mean, it popped up on the bottom of the screen. That's why.
Schefter said it?
Schefter.
Oh, because Ari
Myra?
already tweeted who they took.
Hold
So-
on.
Shut up, my sports
Looks like they're
update. Come on,
about to
come on,
announce
come on. Roger, don't do me dirty.
Oh, so we were just someone just
Oh, we
lied,
have
bro.
these. Oh, be quiet.
Oh.
I really hope because I really hope they actually traded because I just swapped all the
Oh,
graphics.
no.
No, yeah, I don't think they traded because
Just take one of the 3 Ohio State guys. I don't even care who it
Carson
is.
Beck.
Alright.
Carson Beck.
So Carson might have done that for nothing, Gav.
All right, well, done. All right, Control Z is the greatest thing ever. So
Okay, yeah, so we were just lied to. I don't know.
Kai Lemon.
I just got-
who saw
I'm-
what.
That'd be so fire.
Nose diving out the window.
This is Jordan Tyson. If I've ever seen it.
Jordan Tyson?
Yeah, because once the first receiver goes off the board, everybody panics.
Jack Axe. How would Jack Axe feel about that?
Oh my goodness. Respectfully, just say the pick.
Bro, they're doing salute to service. Chill.
Jude says that the PA announcer at graduation was dyslexic.
Shut up!
Damn.
Sorry.
here we go.
The New York Football Giants select.
Arbel Reese
We like that!
to the New York
You like
Football
that?
Giants.
We love that.
I'm very curious
Zander, you said Reese, didn't you?
to see
Let's go.
Ooh.
how John Harbaugh
Let's
works
go.
with him.
Who else said Reese?
Let's go. One more.
That was-
Let's
those were two of
go.
the worst
Who
high
else
fives
said
I think
I
I've
don't
ever
care at
seen.
all. Let's go. I'm
Chill,
happy with that pick.
Chill on us.
I
bro.
mean,
Chill on us.
it's definitely a good pick. I'm curious to see how John
Did you say
Harbaugh
Reese?
works with.
License
I
plate
said
man.
Reese, yeah.
Or LPG, whatever. License plate guy.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
That's a great pick.
Interesting.
What'd you say?
Now,
I didn't say anything.
what happens with Kayvon Thibodeau on his last year?
Yeah,
of his deal?
that is what I'm seeing now. I mean, he's a prime
Everybody
trade
got
candidate.
that.
Someone
I
who I
just
saw
the worst dap in history of
calling
watch.
about Thibodeau.
I-
It wasn't even a
Reese
dap. I was
too.
going for high five.
So we all got points.
Yeah, we all got points there. But someone I saw a tweet a few weeks ago.
Jude a Giants fan?
Jude is a Patriots fan.
Oh, okay.
That's why he said the Patriots should trade for new head coach.
I'm happy about that.
But someone who I saw was shopping for Thibodeau was the Seattle Seahawks. So I wouldn't be surprised if they try and probably not for a pick this year, maybe after the draft, go and try and get Thibodeau, or maybe we'll even see a move at the deadline later in the season.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, man. And now, okay. So there was a trade. So it was for the 6th pick, not the. Wow. Okay. All right. Yeah. So Kansas City
No,
moved up
please do not
to the
do
6th
Downs.
overall pick. Cleveland traded back. My guess is they wanted Carnell Tate at 5 and didn't expect him, or at 6, excuse me, and didn't expect him to go that early. So, yeah, man. Now we have Kansas City at pick 6.
There's the trade. So it's 9, 74, and 148. So that's a early third.
That's
and a
that's
pick.
honestly a
barely any.
great. That's honestly a great
a
trade.
3 and a 5.
That's a great trade for both sides
Don't take downs.
because. Now the Kansas City could take Caleb Downs and help their secondary
Obviously,
after
you're trading
losing
up
both
picks
of their
to be
starting
great.
cornerbacks.
Yeah.
And Cleveland can still get an elite offensive lineman or an elite wide receiver at 9, and they get a 3rd round pick and the 148th pick. So I mean that's a great trade for both
I'm not gonna
sides.
say Downs.
Cleveland,
Neither
if
am I.
they end up taking Downs here, they got their secondary guy.
They wouldn't trade up to
That's not a great pick for. That's not a great trade for Cleveland. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, depending on who they get at 9, like maybe it's still who they like. But
I
like,
think it's a good trade for Cleveland because now you're coming up. You have the Commanders, the Saints, and now you just have the Commanders and the Saints.
I'm skipping.
Neither of them are going to take an offensive lineman, and I think the Browns want Malagoa.
I can't even listen.
So now you get 2 additional picks, and you still get Francis Malagoa. I think that's a good trade for Cleveland if that is how it ends up panning out. I don't think the Saints go O-line.
Giants do not intend
to
to trade Kayvon Thibodeau, so we're just gonna build the 2011 Giants D-line again. I'm all in. I love it.
Why not?
Run Kayvon at nose tackle. I don't care.
Yeah,
I'm not predicting
it's
this
not
one.
like Lawrence Taylor 2.0
Do
is
we want
getting
to put our
sacks,
predictions
so.
in?
I mean,
don't
we have
wanna
Abdul
predict
Carter.
this
He
one.
basically is.
Respectfully,
Well,
I-
he was the one that was saying like I want Lawrence Taylor's number, and then he put up like 2 sacks in the season.
Hey,
He had the second most pressures in the last 10 years.
but
by
this
rookies,
season he's
so.
wearing 3. But this season he's wearing.
and we're getting Odell back.
All right, let's
so
do our predictions.
Okay, yeah,
I think Downs.
Yeah, I think Caleb Downs. I mean,
I don't like to trade up
you
for
don't
line,
trade up for Mansour Delane. They need secondary more than anything on their team right now. You're not trading up for any of the
I'm
receivers.
skipping
available.
this. I'm skipping this pick because I.
Because you want Caleb Downs?
Yes, because I want Caleb Downs.
I'm gonna put a rogue shot and say Ruben Bain.
That is a rogue shout because they definitely could have gotten
Ruben
him at
Bain
9.
or
Bro,
some
you're
style,
crazy.
but I'll say Ruben Bain.
Bro, you're crazy, man.
I don't know.
But low key,
You skip me for a second. You have a pick, or we just?
did you see again?
No. I just don't know who I just don't know who I'm taking yet. Like I don't want to say Downs with the rest of you guys, but like I think it's gonna be him. It's like I'm thinking, who do you trade up for? Like, are you trading up for a linebacker in Styles? Like
It'd either be that or an
If they
offensive
don't
lineman if they think Cleveland would take him.
But like there hasn't been a single offensive lineman taken yet. So it's like unless
Yeah,
you,
literally the
unless,
national
unless they
championship
have
game
like
2
let's say
years ago.
Namigoa as like the clear top O tackle, and it's like nobody even close, then it makes sense.
Did the Chiefs need O-line help?
They could use it, but I mean the biggest.
Josh Simmons
I
is
think the
such
two
a
biggest
center.
holes on their team right now are secondary and receiver.
I'll
Don't
say
really have a
Downs.
lot of help outside of Rashee Rice, and then yeah,
That's
they
a big
traded their secondary.
I'm
Both of them went to the
be
Rams.
so mad, dude. You don't understand.
And
I'm
they
not
get
gonna,
Caleb
I'm gonna be
Downs.
mad. I want him at 10.
I'm gonna say swear word.
Well, I remember watching the draft with Jude. Actually, I was on FaceTime with Jude,
Get off Twitter.
and it looked like for sure Justin Fields was going to New England, and then the Bears traded up and took him, and then the Patriots ended up taking Mac Jones. And Jude went into Mac Jones's DMs and said some not very nice things to him that night. So
nervous.
that was a very memorable. Jude, don't say that.
Here we go.
All right, 6 pick. They might go Sonny Styles here though. That'd be a very Kansas City pick.
Yes! Wow!
What? Holy reach!
Wow!
You could have gotten him at 9. That is a
Let's
terrible
go.
trade.
Let's go.
That is a terrible trade.
Caleb down
City.
next.
They trade up and take Mansour
And my
Delane, a
mom
player
shouted me out.
they
Shout
could
out
have
Reppy Cook.
they could have easily gotten at 9.
You know what?
They could have easily gotten him at pick 9.
Here's what I think happened. I think that they think the Saints were going to take him, keep him in Louisiana, and so they were going to try to jump to the Commanders pick, but the Commanders were probably saying, "We're not trading back. We're taking Downs." So they had to jump up to the Browns pick instead.
And the Commanders pick is already in. I'd be amazed.
The Commanders pick's already in. He's gonna. That's what I bet happened. I bet the Commanders weren't willing to trade back.
Dude,
I know.
it has to be Downs.
This is totally Downs.
It's either Downs or Sonny Styles.
Yeah, it's one of the Ohio
And
State
honestly,
guys.
either way, I think that's a great thing for you guys.
I want Downs, but I like worst
Sonny
case
Styles.
scenario.
Doesn't Downs have?
Yo,
he's the one with knees.
We're getting Sonny Styles at 10. Oh my goodness.
Nah.
Pick is in, Commanders.
No.
Yeah, no, it's already
It's
in.
Downs.
We are counting our lucky
Okay.
stars here.
Yeah, so now we
I
have
wanna
the
say-
Commanders, the
Go.
Saints, and the Browns in the next 3 picks.
Mansour Delane is really good.
The Commanders pick is already in. Mansour Delane is really good,
Yeah.
but you also could have gotten him at
He's
9.
in shock.
Yeah, I mean,
he didn't even see this coming.
He was like, he probably went to the bathroom. Like he probably didn't even think it was.
he probably didn't finish wiping. You know, he's
Yeah,
just,
his
got
pants are
poopy
down
butt right now.
His pants are down his ankle. He's got pulling him up as he's running out the bathroom. Like,
yeah, man, dude.
Sorry.
You didn't like that one?
There's toilet paper on his shoe. Like,
Hey, but he's excited. He's excited. His unwashed hands are about to shake those of Roger Goodell, the commissioner. Oh man, but yeah, next 3 picks, Commanders, their picks already in. Then the Saints after that, and then after that we have the Browns because of that, and then we have the Giants.
Commanders, don't mess this up.
Yeah, man. And while this is happening, I'm gonna go refill my water. Yeah, I got you.
please.
I'll
Wow.
be right back.
Please,
If I
Shamon
hear,
McCoy.
if I hear an
You
eruption
can
while
make
I'm gone, I'm
You guys
just.
could
You guys all need water?
water would be great. Yeah.
Dude, the pick's in.
Yeah, I know. It's been in, bro.
All right, so let's. Cal, if you're not back in time, what's your
Caleb
prediction? Caleb Downs?
Caleb Downs.
I'm going Caleb Downs.
Give me a sneaky Ty Simpson here.
Cardinal Tate.
Oh, you're an op. You are an op.
Bro,
who's
Gavin just
that?
said Cardinal Tate.
All
Chill, I'm in Jordan Tyson. Chill, chill.
Spag.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
Downs.
prediction?
Downs, obviously.
Just Downs, no brainer.
Ruben Bain.
Honestly,
Oh,
Literally,
I like it. I like
such
it.
a Washington.
I think
I
Ruben
would
Bain's a
trash
Cowboy.
Nasty my laptop.
Kyler
Show me
won
new
my
door.
webcam.
Bro.
No.
We were all little boys. at
So was I
time.
one time.
Yeah.
Why am I not getting asked that question?
This is not great.
What was I about to do? Oh, Giants. Yeah, I'm gonna repost on Instagram.
I love rewatching my own jokes, you know?
No, I get
cringe.
that. It's
That's
pretty,
cringe.
pretty valid.
Bro.
Dude, if you don't find yourself funny, who does?
That's not right.
Alright, we gotta see here.
Please, man.
Come on. Show me Spencer Fana.
Adam Peters, if you can hear us. Please.
The ghost of Dan Snyder, please. Please.
Bro.
Inshallah, it's Caleb Downs. Wallahi, it's him.
Whoa.
Say Wallahi, bro.
Adam Peters, my mom's got a homeless. I've done it like 4 times this live stream. So dejected.
I got Spag Cam on my laptop.
How did you do that?
Just zoom in.
Here we go.
I got Spag Cam.
Smack cam.
Oh, Commanders legend Jerome Bettis.
That is not.
Whoa.
Bobby Wagner.
No, nope. No.
Yes, that's right, Goodell. Keep talking so I can update the graphics.
It's not.
I didn't know why they would
Nobody
bring
knew
them
who
out
Paul
for our
like me.
pick. Bro, you thought Jamarcus Russell went to Ohio
Yeah,
State?
because I was literally thinking of Joe Burrow. I was thinking of the.
You're thinking of Joe Burrow for
Wait,
Dude,
Jamarcus
I don't know why I thought that. I'm not gonna lie.
Brian DeLude. Hold on. Is Cal taking the second draft pick in the bathroom?
Let's go! Show me Caleb Downs.
Hold up, I gotta change these up real quick before I can update them. Let's go, commies!
Let's go.
Commies gonna call me. I mean, Sonny Styles is really good. I love
He
Sonny
is
Styles.
really
Sonny
good.
Styles?
Yes.
Bro, I literally, as I was walking up the door, I was like, damn, I kind of want to change my pick to Sonny Styles.
Like, Styles is. He was one of my favorite players in this class. Like, he's gonna be a very good player.
Drink some
People,
water.
people keep comparing him to Fred Warner. Like, you might.
Sorry.
You know, like I know safety is very valuable, but an off-ball linebacker that can be one of the best in the league is, you know, you don't find those in free agency ever.
My dad loves to pick.
Yeah, your dad.
I
knows
mean,
ball,
I'm
though.
not mad at it, but like,
It's not who I
He
wanted.
didn't
It's
pass
not
the
who
ball
you
knowledge,
wanted.
Gene Downs.
and then now the Saints are gonna get Caleb Downs, I think.
Uh,
Have fun rotting in the bayou, Caleb Downs.
No, I think they're gonna.
Could have been a
try-
legend.
Wow.
Sonny Styles,
The
best
pick is
player in the
already
class.
in for the Saints.
Sean
Good
Taylor.
lord.
Yeah. All right. Now with the New Orleans Saints, the biggest question
So
mark
fucked.
with them going into the season. You can't say that word on stream, can
He just said he's going to be the next Sean
Whoa.
Taylor.
Yeah, a legendary player.
That is not what you said. Put
not.
some respect on Sean Taylor's name.
Anyway, now at this
Downs last.
8th
Legend.
overall pick, which is already in for the New Orleans Saints, the biggest question mark going into the season is Tyler Shuck their guy? Is he the future of this team? Or is he just kind of a role player, a stepping stone for a future pick right now? So, I mean, I think for this season, Shuck is their guy. But now the question is...
My mom says, I wish they took Caleb
yeah.
Ups.
Good point. Good point.
All right.
What a joke.
Shucks impressed me a lot this season. I was like super low on him coming out of college.
Check around and find out.
And
Shuck around and find out.
like
man.
he honestly, I mean, the deep ball was very much so there. Like he was impressive.
Is John a Giants fan?
John's a Colts fan.
Picks
Oh,
already
those are
in.
Colts jerseys?
so-
That's crazy, bro. Get him in touch with Mo.
Mo's a Colts fan?
Mo's a big Colts fan.
Why?
He went to a Colts Jags game when he was like 4 years old.
Oh, little Mo.
So do I think they go down here? I'm saying.
Is he watching?
No, I hope not.
Uh,
Oh my
Does
god.
O man?
do we think O line's in the cards?
Always.
O
I
line's
think
in the
so.
cards for the Saints? Well, I think if that happens, that kind of messes up the Browns' plan because I
Let's
think
go, Sonny.
their goal is to go Malagoa here. But if the Saints do take
Bro, if Cleveland
do take
pulls off
O-line
that trade
here at
and
pick
still
8.
gets who they wanted,
But I
that's
feel-
such a W.
I feel like for the Browns, like if the Browns are looking at O line, there's still
Should've known.
there's
I
still
saw
like
a
2 or
report saying
3
that
really good
Styles
O
was
lines
their
in this
number
class
one
left. And
prospect.
since there's been none taken, I think they're probably they're assuming not there wasn't gonna go O line.
Let me watch some
No,
videos.
absolutely. Like that's what I was saying because the Commanders they're not going O line, and I don't think the Saints are going to go O line here either. But even if they do, whether it's Malagoa or Fano, both of those are great options for Cleveland. If one of those guys are selected,
Yeah.
and if not, then they get to choose which one fits their scheme, what they want to go for in this next season best. But I mean,
I've got 2.
these next two teams have huge question marks at quarterback.
And one of them was Mendoza.
Whether the guys that they have are going to be their guys for the future. We can talk about Cleveland a little bit after this pick is in for the Saints. But yeah, as we were saying, Tyler Shuck is someone who really impressed me, and you saw the Saints take a big step up in quality of play after he came in. Personally, I was just riding with Rattler because, shout out Rattle, baby. But yeah, I mean, they made that decision. I thought it was a wrong decision. I thought that they really didn't give Rattler a fair shot. And then you saw how well Tyler Shuck played when he stepped in for New Orleans. So it's definitely. I'm very interested to see how the Saints perform this year. I think they could win 8 games.
I was impressed by Kellen Moore, as their coach. I didn't love the signing honestly originally.
Yeah, it seemed pretty conservative. And
I think that they're overall the Saints impressed me last year, considering I had them being one of the absolute bottom feeders, and they were near the bottom of the league, but not as bad as I was expecting.
Brian
I'm thinking
DeLude
O-line
is
here, honestly.
predicting Jordan Tyson.
I don't hate it. I
Yeah,
don't
Brian
hate it.
DeLude saying
I'm
Jordan
going to go
Tyson
with
for the
Downs
Saints.
just to make me feel better so that
Yeah.
New York doesn't get him.
I'm thinking O-line or receiver here.
I'm.
I'll say Malagoa.
Yeah, I agree, Dad. We did need a linebacker, but
Thanks, Dad.
I mean, we're talking wide receivers though. I mean, do you take Jordan Tyson over Mekhi Lemon?
Yes.
yeah, absolutely I do.
All right. all I got to say on the matter.
Man, if I get Caleb Downs, I might run across campus naked.
I don't think anybody wants to see that.
That's going
Excuse
to
you.
be a hard watch.
What the heck?
It's a hard one.
That's a hard watch.
Hey, he's watching.
Might have to click off.
You don't have to live stream
Time
it.
out.
Yeah, we're gonna throw. Next year when we do this, we're throwing a flag. We're getting a flag. We're getting a football. We're throwing flags.
All right, guys. It's an idiom. I'm not actually gonna do it.
Now, see, if this is what we can do on short notice, imagine what we could do with.
Exactly.
Stewie
Stewie texted a group chat 2 days ago and was like,
Dude,
"Who would
Stewart's
be
had
down to do
idea
this?"
for like a month.
And then we had like 4. Well, we've been talking about this
Chillin',
idea. Huh?
Chillin', Stewart. You had this idea for a while.
No, I'm saying like because.
Hey, when Gavin talks, let him talk.
And that's what
I'm
Spag
just
says.
Let the moderator talk.
And what Spag says goes.
Yeah, and you don't have Caleb Downs, so not a boo boo.
You don't have a first round pick.
We have Micah Parsons, so
And
kiss
he's
her.
hurt.
Oh.
Ooh.
See some tension here in the studio today.
Yeah, you can. I'm
No,
sure you guys
I'm
can
sitting
feel
out
it at
here.
home. It's 10 times.
And you guys can take
amplified.
it outside if you want, and I will film it. So.
Gavin, how do you
And you'll see Jack running naked in the background.
just back and forth. Gavin, what do you think? Like, how do you think the Giants are going to use these multiple, like 4 edge rushers basically at this point with Burns, Thibodeau, Reese, and Carter?
Yeah, it's a weird.
It's gonna be interesting because you lose Dexter Lawrence, you lose your size on the inside. So I'm gonna be very nervous how you can get as much pass rush as you want, but the run defense last year was probably the biggest issue. Like you
The
could
worst in the league, yeah.
teams are running circles around us, and the fact that you lose Dexter Lawrence, who then just opens up a whirlwind down the middle.
Big dude.
It is, yeah.
It's-
I mean,
dude.
we allowed 5 yards per
Well,
carry
just
last year,
dudes.
which is the worst in the league. That was like unbelievably bad. And also, like Dexter Lawrence, like we talked about a little earlier, like he's such a good pass rusher that he would get double teamed so often it would create openings for like the Brian Burns and Carter and these other guys to at least get pressures or sacks. It'll be very interesting to see what they do. I mean, like none of those guys are also big enough to really move inside in any capacity. Like you could even you could run Carter through the middle at sometimes, but he's not going to line up at nose tackle.
That's
So like,
he-
tragic.
His best move is the finesse move too on the outside. He's
Yeah.
so quick. He can't.
He's genuinely tragic.
all right, bro.
Whoa.
So like
Tragic.
we're getting trolled over here,
Chill.
but
Abdul
too.
Carter's tragic.
he'd be probably your best player on our team.
No, he wouldn't.
Oh my
not even
God.
So yeah, I don't know. It's interesting, and they're saying, like I said earlier, the Schefter reported that they're not looking to trade Thibodeau. We'll see if that changes because Thibodeau's going to want to get paid.
We need to make our predictions because the pick's about to be in.
Oh, yeah.
Caleb Downs still on the board. Jordan
saying-
Tyson, a very reliable
saying
option.
Caleb
Francis
Downs.
Malgoa.
Caleb
Now we go.
Tyson. I'm going Tyson.
Name somebody.
We haven't seen the
Tyson.
wide receiver panic yet. I'm going Jordan
Paying
Tyson.
attention
Jordan
to TV.
Tyson,
I have not
Downs.
noticed Mel Kiper on the TV. I know.
Good, thank
I
God.
know we haven't paid attention, but I have not noticed Mel Kiper.
Good.
Downs.
You know who else I haven't seen on the
Saints are
TV?
gonna
Diana
select Mel
Rossini.
Kiper.
I don't know where she's at.
I don't think you'll be seeing her then.
Here we go.
Caleb Downs, Saints jersey.
You'll be seeing her at a bar in New York with
I
another
just don't
head
want to
coach.
Yeah, I don't want anyone in our division again, really.
Oh man, are we gonna get banned off YouTube for Diana Rossini slander? Because one of the Good Morning America announcers got like fired for. I will say she did throw like straight shots, but anyway, here's the pick. He said slants.
Let's go!
Jordan Tyson.
Let's go!
Add one for me. Add one for Jack. Add one for
No, I took
Gavin.
Maui I took Maui go.
Oh, never. Okay.
You said Downs.
No, I said Jordan Tyson.
You
Swear
you
you said
said
Downs.
you 100% said Downs.
Dude, I totally said
You
Jordan
said
Tyson.
Downs.
I said they're gonna go. We haven't seen the wide receiver panic yet. I'm going Tyson. Is what I
That's
said.
not what you
You can
said.
give me 2
He
points.
did say that.
Not when we made our official.
Bro, yes, that is exactly what I
I'm
said.
sitting
when we
right
made it
next to
official.
him.
Dude, we're actually getting Downs at 10.
We have the tape.
Gavin, what did you say?
I said Tyson.
I can't believe we're
Give
getting
me
Downs
Tyson,
at 10.
bro. Stop hating. If I didn't say Tyson, that's what I
My
meant.
dad says Luvu is all we have. Wagner is 104 years old. No other quality linebackers on the roster.
Bro, don't be hating on B.
I mean, it's a great guy to learn
And
from,
then
Bobby Wagner.
Brian DeLude is defending Wagner in the comments saying Wags will be a great guy to learn from.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah.
Basically-
Browns already have the pick in.
Wow.
True.
We got
Now we go.
Yeah.
Father DeLude and Father Collins fighting in the chat.
Do we think that they go down? Do we think that they go down
They go
thinking
Downs.
that he was not
This
going
is
to be
a
there?
crazy
They go
crossover
down.
episode.
Yeah,
of
they
it.
better
in the
go
chat
down.
right here.
I think you either go Downs or Amengoa.
I mean,
Malga.
they do.
Sorry.
They
No,
do
it's
have-
okay.
Apologies.
It's a big name.
They do have a
What
rookie head coach, right?
What I'm
and
not
it's an
excited
offensive
for
coach, so, like,
is when we get
do
to
we think they go offensive
Oleva
slated?
Vega Ione from Penn
I'm
State.
gonna let you say that one.
I love
I'm
Tyson
probably
Hill.
gonna try and avoid
I would have
saying
been fine
that
with
as
him
much
with
as possible.
He's my favorite. No, I don't love him, but he's my favorite of the 3 receivers.
Oh man, Cleveland's pick is already in.
Give me Downs again.
Do I have 2?
Yeah, dude.
I mean,
Because
I think
if
he's
they
been down
don't
for
take
8
Caleb
straight
Downs
picks.
here, and then I'm gonna be the
It
biggest
has to be him,
Cincinnati
bro.
Bengals hater this season if they don't take Downs here, because you could have had Caleb Downs at pick 10,
I'm-
had less on the
I'm tweeting
payroll.
that right now. Thanks, man.
Yeah,
What?
you can take credit for that. That's fine. You tweeting that? You said? Yeah, man. Go ahead. You can blast that.
Add us, bro. Add us.
Your water looks like. What did you have in that cup before?
Dr. Pepper.
Yo, water looks like Galveston water.
Yeah. Galveston.
What's
We
the
got
score of the
dirty-
Knicks game?
Dirty out
Who has
water in
Knicks
Galveston.
game update? Knicks game
I got
update?
you. I got you.
Well, we'll be talking about it
Josh
tomorrow on
Archer's
student
inside,
section.
Gets fouled.
Hawks up.
Shout out
by
to
12.
student section.
Tune in.
Dude,
Oh,
I-
massive New York Dogs, dude.
tomorrow.
That's 8.
Is it live?
Yes. I forgot to make a script for it.
Ooh, episode tomorrow.
We have student section tomorrow, and I have Good Morning Gamecocks in the morning. Bro, it's the last episode of the season.
Last
Oh, he's
episode of the
crying.
Cards.
I'd be mad if I got drafted the Saints too.
I'll be mad.
Bro,
if
shove around and
Just
find
do that.
out. Stop hating. Stop
I'll be
hating.
mad if I look like that too, bro.
It's messed up what they've been doing to y'all.
Damn.
Bro!
Are you, bro? You're not even a Knicks fan.
They're my playoff team.
That's so stupid.
What's the score?
Y'all are down by 8
78-86.
at the end of the third.
Jesus.
Shut.
About to be the fourth.
I said shoot.
I'm
No
watching. it.
more saying cuss words.
I said shoot, guys.
Oh my god, cat.
You see the videos of it's like Tim Robinson and like the
Shooting.
driver's ed,
Oh my god.
and he's like, why are they so vulgar in these videos? And he's like, they just said shoot. Why do you always do
Shoot
that
that
face
up.
when you're snapping people?
I have.
Get the rebound.
Got a face, bro.
And 1. Aw, foul that foul.
You're blasting me on live right now.
I was just talking on my podcast. I was talking to my friend. He was saying he thinks the Knicks might win us in 5, and I was like, "You're crazy."
Oh, shit.
It's too close.
You want to plug the
Like, the
podcast,
Hawks are
Jack?
so. Yeah, sure. Ball Knowers podcast. Just posting a new
Gavin,
video
bleep that
tomorrow.
yeah. Can we get the audio out again?
All right.
All right.
Anyway.
Yeah, but the Hawks are so good at home. There's no way they drop goals.
Alright. Downs.
I think Emengoa.
Emengoa.
Malgo.
Malgo.
Now we go.
My apologies.
Downs. We're going down so it
Downs.
does. Yeah.
You guys are
It's going
praying
downs for
to
real.
Yeah, I'm
praying
going.
to whoever's hearing.
I
that,
don't
right,
want
Calvin?
Downs to go to
What's
the
up?
Giants.
They're going downs for real.
Dude, don't. I want to make it abundantly clear that I'm taking Francis Malagoa so I don't get any backlash like I did last pick when I correctly called it.
I'm taking a point.
Gavin, dude, if you take a point away from me, I'm gonna say the F word. So you better not.
What
No, don't do it.
And let's hear that back.
Yo, Principal Martell. Principal
Prince
Martell.
Martell.
All-
That's
I
my
said
job. I said that. I said that.
So all these guys are signing a rookie card on the stage. Have you guys noticed this?
Yo,
What do you-
Yo, lower the stream, bro.
Why are you just blasting the stream right now?
So I'm just talking to the abyss right now. But, so they're all these guys are signing rookie cards when they get up there, before they go and.
Stuart, do you want to let him know?
Oh, yeah, well, yeah. I
No,
can-
she's
I
already.
can
She's
go.
waving.
I-
She can come in. And, do you think she has an opinion on who's gonna take? For context, for the viewers at home, there's a janitor outside, and she was just waving, and I kind of want to let her in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that like an offensive word?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, custodian.
That's offensive.
I didn't know that was like a derogatory
Look at
term.
it.
It is, and you honestly might have gotten us demonetized.
Bro, shut up.
We need to go to break.
Go to commercial.
Don't have the commercial.
Sneaky
Dude, make-
Mendoza?
My
Put in
dad
that- I didn't put in that
squashed the
graphic.
beef with Mr. DeLude in the chat. No worries, Mr. DeLude. We good.
Picks by being announced.
He didn't capitalize the L in our last name
Hold
though.
up.
Wait, Spencer
Who'd they
Fano?
take? Oh, they took Fano over Malagoa.
Harbaugh. Submit the pick. Submit the pick. Submit the pick.
Yeah, good luck at the Browns.
Okay.
Sorry.
Oh my goodness.
But,
Cleveland.
actually not
but
even
still,
funny.
I mean, the fact that Caleb Downs is on the board, that gives me.
Yo, you're peeking the audio, bro. Chill.
Yeah, you gotta chill out, bro. That gives me
This
all
is
the
not
reason in
Ryan
the world.
Baker's
Back over here.
I'm gonna be the biggest
The
Bengals
Giants pick
hater.
is in.
I'm gonna be the biggest Bengals hater this year because
Dude,
I mean they're about to get
we're
Caleb
getting
Downs.
downs.
That's insane. You trade. I mean, you're probably gonna end up trading
My goodness.
either Thibodeau or Burns at some point.
No way we trade Burns. He's on such a good deal. He's making like 25 a year. Like that's crazy. I think we trade Thibodeau. There's no way we keep him. Like especially because
you'd have to trade Thibodeau.
like we might trade him before the season. I could see us trading him at the deadline, especially if our team's like not amazing this season. Because like there's no way we re-sign him this offseason, right? Like that would just be
Probably not.
Especially when he hasn't done anything worthwhile.
I
in
mean,
his last
yeah,
few
but we could
years.
take Caleb
No,
Downs and then
that's
just let him walk in free agency in 4 years. So that's pretty cool too, because Giants love to do that.
Yeah, the Giants tend to do that.
Yeah,
Shout out to
it's
Xavier
my
McKinney.
boy.
Yeah, man. But I mean, that's Spencer Fano is a great pick. Me personally, I'd probably go Malagoa there just because. I mean, he's played some more.
No, he's playing for the Browns.
For the Browns.
I like Fano. I think I like him and Malagoa pretty evenly.
Fano has been good for a while.
Yeah, I think Fano's gonna be a very good player. So I don't hate the pick for them. I think O-line was the correct pick because like when you have quarterback questions like they do and like your whole team's in a question.
Makai Lemon. Makai
No, they're
Lemon.
already announcing.
Makai Lemon.
Please.
I'll take that. I'll take
Wow.
that. I will
So
take
there you go,
that.
Malagoa.
Oh, thank God.
All right.
I am.
Thank God.
We forgot to predict, but I don't
Honestly,
think anybody was taking Malagoa
send the-
there.
I'm not upset
Send
with
the
that.
whole franchise to Miami.
I honestly give a lot of respect to the Giants for that pick because you have. How is Caleb? I mean, the fact that Caleb Downs is still available makes me think that teams are genuinely just very worried about his knee issues.
You think it's a Will Johnson type thing?
I do.
I am not upset with that. I am not upset with that.
I'm happy for you, man.
Dude,
Ooh.
Illuminor and Andrew Thomas were like Illuminor had one of the fewest tackles per snap rate last season, and Andrew Thomas is obviously like a very good player when he's healthy. We don't need another tackle. What are we doing?
Andrew Thomas is kind of a bum, dude.
Okay.
Kind of a bum.
Like what? Like I'm not here to get trolled.
Trade.
Oh, trade.
So,
we got an IHOP
To
trade.
Washington.
we got a trade alert.
To Washington.
Miami
pick.
trades
Washington.
the 11th overall pick to
Dallas.
the Dallas Cowboys. Oh my gosh!
one pick
So
up.
I was talking right at the start of the stream.
Cowboys
There
are
was rumors that the Cowboys were going to trade up and try and take a wide receiver. I was just about to say I think
it's
Miami
Ruben
goes
Bain.
wide receiver here. You think they trade up for Ruben Bain?
No,
Yeah.
honestly, you're so right because Miami totally would have taken Tyson here.
I think they
Wait,
would
not
have taken
Dallas,
Jordan
it's
Tyson.
back-to-back
But
wins.
now,
No.
so I'm curious to
They're
see.
gonna
trade
I'm
up
curious
to
to see
take
what
Lemon?
the package.
No
it's-
way.
They only
They're
trade up
taking a
one
defensive
pick
player.
though. So
They're taking a defensive player.
they
wouldn't
only
trade
traded up
to
one
take-
pick.
I
You think
was
Miami was going to take
Unless
Lemon?
they traded away their
Yeah, I
their
forgot Tyson
later
was off the
round
board.
pick.
No, I agree with you, Zander. I think at 12, I was thinking leading up to the Miami pick, I was going to say I think Downs goes at 12 to the
Do I
Cowboys.
get my third correct pick here and say Ruben Bain?
I'm with you. I'm saying
I'm very intrigued by that because
do you trade up
the
for a
Cowboys,
safety?
if they just waited one more pick,
So do you trade
but
for a
they
safety?
trade up
one pick
with
too.
my, I want to know what this
You not as
trade
much as they need
package
other
is.
stuff.
I'm gonna try and
I think they need that.
do some digging on it.
Their defense
Dolphins
is
trade
pretty
on Twitter.
Ruben Bain, a third and a fifth in this year's draft.
His pick's already in.
For
Dolphins get 12, 177,
Ain't nobody
and
logging on
180,
to-
and the
logging in.
Cowboys get 11. So the Dolphins,
I say Ruben
the
Bain.
Dolphins get 2 late round picks, move back 1 pick, and the Cowboys really just give up some junk. I wouldn't be surprised if they threw in their washing machine as well in that trade. But yeah, they move up 1. Whoever they take here, they
Tom
were.
Corver got traded for a printer.
Yeah. Is that real?
Yes.
Yes.
I was referencing semi-pro, but
wait, so Gavin, why are you happy with Maui Goa there?
You can watch
I think you need someone to protect Dart. You need to have someone
yeah, he
who
was
can
definitely-
protect your franchise quarterback.
So even though we have Andrew Thomas as an
Franchise
extension,
franchise quarterback and Jackson
Son.
Dart in the same
Son.
sentence.
Son.
Sandal. So like you,
say
Son,
Sandal?
baby.
Peace emoji, dead rose emoji.
Son.
but like
Oh,
we
snap.
just signed Illuminor to a 3-year contract. We just had a really good season. Like I just don't think we needed a tackle. Like the tackle, he's not even going to start unless he's playing guard, which he's not.
He's a big dude though. He is a.
Yeah, I mean, you might just be so high on Malagoa, you think he's the best player available. And I think that's like the teams that have been doing the best lately in the NFL are the teams that are.
We
just
gotta
taking
get back
the
to our
best players.
predictions.
Is it crazy you kind of look like Fernando Mendoza?
Yeah, I'll take it. He's
Like,
very handsome.
It's not even
He's
crazy.
very handsome.
Mendoza is a handsome
Who
young
even
man.
is our safeties right now, bro? Like,
Got Javon
Shout out
Holland.
Landon Collins.
Francis.
yeah, Javon Holland was
Mal-
terrible last
Francis
year.
Malgoa, the lineup out there.
You guys don't have McKinney anymore. He's
Yes, he is, Calvin.
All right.
He's
yes,
been
he
for like a
is.
few years.
Gavin,
I don't know why.
prediction.
Gavin,
McKinney.
predict.
Yeah, pick 11.
Cowboys.
Dallas Cowboys.
They get 12, 177.
I don't know.
That's
Hold on. Who's
Who cares?
available right
Six
now?
rounders.
Ruben Bain, Caleb Downs, probably the two best. available.
Jordan Tyson.
Jordan Tyson. Jordan Tyson went at 8.
No, Tyson won it to the Saints.
Oh wait, I'm stupid. I'm thinking of Mekhi Lemon.
I think they go corner. I think they go corner.
You
here.
think they go?
Cowboys
Do you think you go Jermod McCoy?
I think they go Downs.
I've seen reports that Jermod McCoy might not be a first
Downs
rounder.
or
I think it's Downs or Bain.
I think they take an end.
Are people? Well, he slipped out of the top 10. Are people that worried about Caleb Downs?
They take one of the Miami edge rushers here.
See,
Well,
I
yeah,
felt-
I
I
mean,
felt like
the question
Downs
is
was-
how worried are people about Ruben Bain and the current legal situation going on with him when he was
Yeah.
involved in
That
an
sounds like
accident a
perfect
few
Cowboys.
years ago.
That's what
That
I
is true. That is a part. But from the reports that I've been seeing, the Cowboys want to trade up and get a wide receiver. The question is, how highly do they think of Mekhi Lemon?
Well, hear me
Did
out.
they think that the Dolphins were going to take Mekhi Lemon?
What
The
if they take
Cowboys
Tom
right
Brady?
here. They
3 receivers.
they
top
take a
of
receiver, but they don't have to look very far. They go right down the road to College Station. They take Casey Concepcion.
Okay, that's your prediction.
Why not?
Last time he made a prediction, it was right.
That is true.
is true.
He hasn't made a prediction in a few
Since pick 4.
And I respect he takes smart shots. Not
Ain't nobody
I
logging on
respect it.
YouTube.
he
What?
said, hey.
His dad texted and said, "Been watching since pick 3. Can't figure out how to comment. Ain't nobody logging into YouTube."
Shout out Jason Reppy on the stream.
so fire.
Jude says Francis Malagoa thinks he Will Campbell. He not dying for Jackson Dart.
Bro, Will Campbell's not dying for Drake May. I mean, Derek Hall
He's just out there dying.
absolutely
He's not dying
destroyed
for
him in the
anybody.
Super
Jackson
Bowl.
Dart is so bad. That is not
Jackson,
a franchise player.
Saxon Ford.
Saxon Ford.
Yo, get Adam Rice on the stream. Dude, text Adam and tell him to watch the stream so we can slander the Giants for a few more minutes.
It's definitely gonna be.
But yeah, pick
gonna
12
be
here,
Ruben
man.
Bain here.
I mean, do you go secondary? Because that secondary is weak. I know Jerry Jones is going to mess up this pick somehow.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, it's just how does he mess it up?
The question is, I mean, out of the best players available,
They're gonna take Ty Simpson for when Dak Prescott.
See, if they stuck at 12, I was thinking Downs at 12, but and maybe this sounds stupid, but the fact that they traded up, it kind of makes me think it's not Downs.
Bro, if LA gets
right, you know what?
Downs,
I'm
it's
just
raps.
gonna say
It's raps.
screw it and throw in something crazy
You said if LA
because
gets Downs?
I know that Dallas
Or
is
they
gonna do
15,
something
yeah.
dumb. I think that they're gonna take Kenyon
Miami's gonna
Sadiq
take
out of Oregon.
Miami has so many holes.
See
Like
that?
Miami has the biggest roster with holes. You know what I mean? Like
I think they
every
took
position.
Jalen Kilgore.
They got a lot of
Kilgore
holes.
probably
worse, yeah.
I don't know. Like Miami is just. Dude,
What'd you say?
Jalen Kilgore.
Oh,
Right, this pick?
Spoiler.
Brandon Cisse.
Lenore
Judge
Sellers.
Collier.
The rights to Lenore Sellers.
Shout out Pierce Morgan.
Shout out Pierce Morgan and
Shout out
Flutie
Pierce
Fluger.
Morgan. Hope you're feeling better, buddy, if you're watching.
Yeah, man, we were supposed to get Pierce on the stream. Unfortunately, had to back out due to illness.
And
We even had a
Brett,
big
dude,
desk
yeah.
ready for him, you know? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
you know,
ready for
it's.
him.
I think that's honestly why. I think he's actually feeling fine. He just knew that our desk didn't live up to his
mom
standards.
says his mom has a hole.
Whoa.
Yo, who said that? Who said
Your
that?
mom a Dolphins fan?
Downs come home, says Connor. Oh, Caleb Downs here.
No, dude, it's not down.
I'm saying Bain. I agree with you.
Ruben Bain for sure. And if not,
I don't know.
it's,
Caleb Downs
what's
is.
his name,
it's just-
Isidore?
this is.
That
I'm very
rusher
perplexed by this
Miami.
because
Yeah.
whoever
it's a
whoever
Miami
the
player.
Cowboys take here is who Miami was going to take, and so I'm just trying to think who Miami.
Score like 15 minutes.
You know what?
If
No,
I were
I'm,
the Cowboys, I'd take Downs.
I'm switching my pick. I'm gonna go Caleb Downs here. I was just throwing Sadiq out to be a little
low-key,
stinker.
But I know Jerry Jones will.
Oh, hold
Oh,
up.
Pierce
hold
is
up.
watching. He said, "Thanks, guys."
Aw, hi Pierce.
Aw.
This is Ruben Bain.
I agree.
Caleb Downs! Thank God I switched my pick.
I thought you were about to
last
say
second.
KC. I was about to be like,
Let's go,
no way.
bro. Connor Lenahan, get fired up at
What'd you
home,
say?
baby. Caleb Downs
We're in this
is
together.
heading to Dallas,
What'd you say?
Texas, and
didn't
joining
know that.
a piss-poor secondary.
We're in this.
Have I
together.
really got 2 picks?
Yeah.
Who is it? Mendoza and who?
Reese? Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
Gavin, who'd you pick?
Dang it.
I didn't.
Am I in the lead?
I didn't pick.
Jack, who'd you take there?
I took
Yeah.
Bain.
Okay.
Man.
Yeah, no, I switched it up last second.
I went
Thank
Casey
God.
Concepcion.
Shout out
You're
Connor.
not getting
Let
drafted.
it- Yeah, so
You're not getting your
no,
first
because
rounder.
I'm glad I tried to think that through a little bit because clearly whoever Dallas, now that they took Downs, they clearly thought that Miami was going to go Caleb
Cam.
Downs at pick 11.
Spag
Cam.
Well, not
Yeah,
necessarily.
can
Okay.
you turn that around?
You don't always assume that Miami's going to take him. You also could think that another team will trade up for him because maybe Dallas saw no way that. I mean,
That
specifically
is true. I mean, it's
specifically
possible
the Giants
Miami
at-
was fielding offers.
Yeah, specifically the Giants at 10. Like I think there's everyone in this room and outside of the room assumed that he wasn't going to be.
No, turn it all the way around. Let the folks at home also watch it.
Spag Cam.
This is Spag Cam.
Like I think everyone was.
It's on a delay though.
I think everyone was assuming
Yeah.
that
It's gonna be
he
a
wouldn't get past
crazy-
10. So
No, yeah, I mean that's pretty surprising that it took that long. So now the
might have been
Dolphins
a delay.
picking at 12.
My
And as you were saying, Jack, one of the biggest, one of the worst teams in the league, honestly, roster wise. They have not a lot going for them.
It's gonna be third.
I mean, I think their biggest priorities anywhere on defense, wide receiver and offensive line. So now the question is, do they go Ruben Bain and do they go Ruben Bain, keep him in Miami? Do they go wide receiver and take Mekhi Lemon out of USC? Or do they try and take an offensive lineman? They could go Caden Proctor out of Bama. I think that'd be a bit of a reach. They could go Aliva Vega Ione. Dude, you're having way too much fun with Spag.
Vega Ione's pretty good. I don't mind him.
Yeah,
That's not a bad pick here.
Ione's pretty great, but the pick is in for Miami. My guess
DeLude,
here.
I don't think that Miami would have taken Downs.
I agree. I don't think they would have here.
I think they
Who is
take-
Freeling?
They have so many.
Am I tweaking?
Who?
Oh,
Freeling's
Monroe
the-
Freeling out
the
of Georgia.
guy,
Okay.
right? Was he a tackle?
He is an offensive tackle.
Has Ruben Bain been picked up yet?
But was Miami going to take
No.
him?
I could see Bain
Yeah,
going here.
I think
Yeah.
Ruben Bain goes
I
here.
think
He's a
Ruben Bain,
Miami guy. They keep him in town. He's not too far away from his
I don't
lawyers.
know, man. I'm gonna go Mekhi Lemon.
When you have so many holes on your roster, I feel like you have to go like a primary position.
I'm
Like
gonna-
you can't take a safety or something.
Mekhi Lemon's not crazy, but I do think they go Ruben Bain.
I wouldn't.
Mekhi Lemon's not. Dude, they're
I know one receiver on their roster.
Malik Washington.
But you have to consider that Malik Willis is a career backup. He's been
No,
used
they
to
got
playing with terrible wide
Oh
receivers.
shoot! Who they have? Who's the
Really?
Cowboys guy?
Malik
The
Willis
receiver
just
3
played
from
with-
last year.
Dick
Not
Christian
Fulham.
Watson, Romeo Dobbs,
Uh,
Jay Reed, those are good receivers.
Yeah, terrible wide receivers.
Didn't Romeo
T.
Dobbs just get traded?
Romeo Dobbs.
He got released, didn't he?
Yeah,
Jalen
someone-
Silver.
Released
It was-
released or
it was-
traded?
Tutu
Atwell
Was
is
Dobbs?
the one guy.
Dobbs on the Patriots.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Dobbs
Yeah.
I knew they had
Patriots,
Jalen
that's
Tolbert too.
I'm gonna say Mekhi
That's a
Lemon.
big Cowboys.
Mekhi Lemon's
What's your
probably a good
opinion on
pick here.
It's
I
golden
like-
time, baby.
Dude, I was a big Lemon
Who?
fan.
Oh, Matthew Golden.
Golden
beginning of
hour.
I personally
Golden
think
hour.
Golden's a bust,
I
and I don't think that's crazy.
The Packers are the worst.
I like Golden. I thought when they picked
I
him
think he's
last
going to be
year,
a
I was
career
like,
mediocre
I thought it was a
receiver.
good pick, and then he didn't really.
Yeah,
Because the Packers, they just historically don't use rookie receivers.
they don't draft rookie receivers. That's why.
Yeah, but
And then they
Devontae
finally
Adams,
drafted one,
Jordy
he's kind of
Nelson,
a
Randall
bum.
Cobb, these are all guys who sat their first, second years.
Yeah, that's fair.
Devontae Adams didn't break out till year 3.
It's a completely different team, though.
You know who I miss?
But it's the same front office staff.
Cobb.
You know who I miss?
Yeah,
What are you gonna say?
Jordy Nelson.
Yeah. I miss Jeff Janis.
That honky could
Greg
catch.
Jennings.
Give me Janis.
Put the team on my back, though.
I miss Richard.
But no, I agree with some of the comments in the chat. I think that wide receiver is a very possible,
Jordy on the
very
Raiders, man.
possible pick here.
Jude seems like
Dude.
he's agreeing with me.
No, yeah, I mean, I think Mekhi Lemon is a very
I
very
think that's who they
possible
take.
option.
Tutu Atwell as wide receiver 1.
Dude, Tutu Atwell's not even. Yeah,
He's bad.
but wide
He's
receiver
like, dude, he's like.
Oh,
five-
also,
he's
I forgot to mention at the
He's
start
like
of the stream.
5'6", 150.
We're gonna vote at the end whoever made the worst take of the night. Or you know what? Last place on this has to wear this at the end of the stream.
Has to do the outro.
Has to do the outro with that on.
Hold on,
All right,
hold
picks in,
on.
picks in.
So Stu, you might as well just put it on now.
The Miami Dolphins select Keating Proctor.
Oh, they do go
my
Caden Proctor.
God.
Wow.
Who said Caden Proctor? Anyone?
I said they might go Caden Proctor,
that's
but I think it'd be a reach.
that might-
was my
Top 3 answers on the board.
Wow.
Oh,
That-
We got one steal, Steve.
Are you all right? No, you are all left.
That honestly, I'm not gonna lie. That at the end of the draft, that might be the worst pick of the round.
He's like, name a body part in your private section that starts with P. And then they say penis, and he's like, that's what Steve Harvey, he's always like,
Oh, I can't believe you just said that.
Bro.
You just said it on live TV.
You are on television.
Man, I can't
The
sit
Lord is watching from above.
Number
and he
one
did.
Dude, my parents are watching this at home. You gotta
Survey
chill.
says.
I'm sorry.
Show me.
The Reppies can't comment, so they're just swallowing their disgrace.
My mom
I'm not
commented.
honestly. I'm feeling.
Oh, she did? Oh, yeah,
I'm
right.
feeling.
Shout out Reppy Cooks.
When I went, I'm assuming most of us
Sit
went to that
this bum
Bama
stream,
game
bro.
when they
Go
played
watch
here,
Reppy Cooks.
and like I was, like,
Yeah, go watch Reppy Cooks if you guys get bored, man. New
Chef
episode
Cooking
out.
with Chef Reppy.
Cooking with Chef
New
Reppy.
episode.
The episode was really great.
Thanks, man.
when
The
Bama.
special guest was a nice touch.
Okay, but now at pick 13,
Man,
we
shut
have.
up, Calvin. We're talking about Reppy Cooks.
All right, I'm the executive producer, dude. I would love to talk about Reppy Cooks all night.
Okay.
When
Cooking with Chef Reppy.
when Keating Proctor and Bama played in South Carolina, I went to that game and I was like during the warm ups and everything, like I just like. You can't take your eyes off of Keating Proctor because this dude, he's listed at 6'6.5", like
Holy
350, but he
glaze.
looks
No,
like
that guy's ginormous.
he looks like he's like 6'10". Like
Look at him.
He's
Yeah.
ginormous.
Look at him running dudes over. Why does he have the football?
Ruben Bain.
Yeah, they did some trick
That's
plays
what
for him
he's
this
on
year.
Rams.
Like he's
Dude,
a fun
anybody
player.
that's on the board is going to be.
He's
a
a
Bro,
mauler,
please do not
but-
go Ruben. Okay, because
They will,
because
though.
here with LA, it's supposed to be Atlanta's.
I'm gonna
pick
go.
here.
I'm gonna go with Kenyon Sadiq for Billy
Interesting.
because they don't know exactly
Nah,
what's
but
gonna happen with
Parkinson,
Puka,
Parkinson was pretty good.
and they need some more weapons.
Well, the
Lemon.
Rams pick is in.
Kenyon Sadiq
It's-
is such a luxury pick, and if anybody in the league is a luxury pick team, it's the Rams.
No, I agree that's what
I want him to be good.
that's what I'm trying to say. I keep
McCoy's
getting cut
also
off.
not even crazy. This
I agree.
They just got McDuffie and Jalen Watson.
Oh,
is
true.
crazy to
I
say.
disagree.
That is
year.
crazy
Fade
to
me,
say.
fade me on that.
But yeah, I mean the Rams are probably the
Bro,
team in
yeah, I
the
don't
league with
know
the
what
least
I-
amount of holes on
Ryan
their
Moss,
roster.
No,
Casey
I-
Concepcion at 13.
I just forgot that like all the receivers that are on
Well,
the Rams.
that's not even a terrible take because the question, a big question mark going into this season for the Rams is what is
Bro,
the story with Puka
I just
Nacua,
was like,
who's
You're
going
gonna have to
through
wear the freaking mask.
some mental health
Bro,
issues.
you're
He's
in
currently
last
in
place.
rehab.
Yeah, but we said worst
Kevin,
take.
it seems like you're going to
You're
be the only
lucky that
person that's
folks
going to
at
listen to me
home
right
won't
now.
Yeah, listen, I agree with you. I think I have actually the Rams taking Lemon.
Did I
think
do that?
they don't know what's going on with Puka. Devontae Adams is getting up there in age. You have to get something to help Stafford because this is either his
My
last
dad's
year or his second to last
My
year.
dad says spot on analysis, Xander. Let's go.
Dude, just you.
Let's freaking go, Dad.
Anyway.
Shout out my dad, man.
My
It's
dad's
almost
not
like
hyping
he's
me
your
up
dad.
in the
Or
comments.
something.
Yeah,
But yeah, with Ruben Bain available.
My whole
Also,
family
real
was
quick,
like,
I just
oh,
want to
God.
say, if I can get silence on the floor real quick, I just want to say the Falcons got absolutely bailed out
My dad and
because they traded this pick away to select James Pierce, who committed some heinous crimes.
How is he still?
No,
in the
he's
league?
innocent. You didn't see? You just had
No,
some
he's
therapy.
not
Okay.
innocent. He has to go to therapy for 6 months. But that's a crazy bailout because he's going to be able to
Like
play
Vrabel.
next season. When originally with what he did came out, he was projected at least 5 years of jail time. So an incredible bailout from the Falcons. The fact that he's allowed to play this season is honestly just insane to me. But now
James
looking at
Pierce,
this Rams pick,
Julius L. Chambers High School. Look it up.
What are you doing?
Shout out to Tyler Tech, bro, on the camp.
I was about to say,
stop hating on Tyler Tech.
I
bro.
wanna jump in here. I said to you,
Go
should
ahead,
I
jump
troll
in.
here? And I was gonna say Ty Simpson, but they just showed him there, so it makes me think maybe could be a Ty Simpson pick because
No way.
They could get Ty
need
Simpson.
the future
They could get
quarterback.
Ty
of
They
the
could get
future
Ty Simpson
tomorrow.
with their second pick in the.
I
in
think
the
Ty Simpson's
first
a first
round.
rounder.
No way.
I mean, the Rams pick again.
I'm taking Ty Simpson.
I'm gonna
Am I
go
tweaking? Oh,
Kenyon
maybe they don't pick him.
Sadiq, tight
Why am I
end out of Oregon.
Dude,
Show me Ty
I have a
Simpson.
very uncoordinated idea of what this draft looks like.
You're telling me, man.
Oh man, but yeah, no. So now, with this Rams pick, they can definitely get Ty Simpson tomorrow. I don't think they go Ty Simpson here.
This commercial's funny.
I could probably just say Ty
I like
Simpson
all the
every pick,
farmers
man. Thanks
insurance
about it.
commercials.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Kenyon
I'll
Sadiq
take
here
his
though.
points,
I
it's a
think
crapshoot.
all the points that Gavin said
Price
are
for three.
are great points. Looking
One
at
of those tough
the
things,
big
so-
question mark with the receiving
Every time
core
you shoot,
for the
everyone
Rams
in the
this
crowd
season,
That's why I
but
love
they
the
also
door.
they have Colby Parkinson,
Anyway, that
who
The crowd does every time.
he's a solid option. I mean, he made that crazy catch against the Panthers in the playoffs. But I just think Kenyon Sadiq, also as Xander was saying,
Sorry, I was like,
The Rams have a really good tight end, like Parkinson, right?
That's
Like,
me,
he's
that's
the guy
yeah,
who-
Colby Parkinson,
Yeah.
former Seahawk. He's a great option,
You
but
said Cody Parkey?
I said Colby Parkinson.
Oh no,
I did not say Cody
it's like
Parkinson.
D-Day for Bears
Who did he
fans.
play for?
I think they take
He doesn't
Arvo
play for
Reese.
anybody, bro.
He's a kicker, right?
Yes, he was the
He's
kicker
got
for the
double
Bears.
doink.
He was the
Yeah,
double
man.
doink.
I think they take Arvell.
Shout out Nolan Akins
Shout
at
out
home.
Nolan.
He's definitely not watching this.
No, he's
but,
That game broke my heart, man. They should have beaten the Eagles.
oh man. Okay, so I think the
That was a
three.
special season from the Bears.
I think the three. Yeah, no, that was a fun Bears team to watch. I think the three.
lost everything.
Good, dude.
Just
It was a
lost.
bad draft.
Dude, because that mock draft was some buns.
Dude, he hit
bad.
Casey Concepcion with this pick.
Wait, Loki just fill in all the picks as it went. See-
Yeah, that
see
I
who
was
the
just
best
that's.
on the
Oh,
board
dude, I
is.
forgot. I still have fries because I was looking getting hungry. I didn't finish my fries already.
Yeah,
Dude, they cancel
Yeah, I
my
got some.
order, bro.
Can I has fry?
They're like low-key wet and soggy now.
It's one of my favorite.
I'm hoping with the Cordova guys tomorrow.
Wait, what?
What about Nova?
He said,
Good trouble, bro.
I thought Freddie
I
just said
think
that's
they
what all
take
the
a
Cadova guys do to me.
That's that's not what I said at all.
Dude, it wouldn't surprise me though. The Cordova guys are crazy.
He's going to play basketball with them tomorrow.
With the
Yeah,
Cordova guys?
actually.
Yeah,
Who?
Bro.
Dude, he's like good friends with them.
yeah, that's the homies.
Who?
The people that work at Qdoba.
Who's playing basketball?
I've seen more fights
Oh,
at
really?
Cordova than at Waffle House.
Guys,
Really?
speaking of
Yeah.
basketball, how about SGTV defeating the Daily Game Cup?
Yeah!
Yes, yes.
Shout out.
Basketball game.
Xander, how many points did you have?
I don't want to talk about it.
All right.
Jander brought up a big fat
Oh,
goose
it's
egg.
tied in Cleveland at halftime. So, 54.
I don't even know that to be true. I'm just assuming.
I think that's why he's not talking about it.
Abysmal to watch.
It's in Toronto.
Bro, look at trying to get a sweet treat. Is that crazy?
No, yeah, I
Dude,
said
Sweet Treat is
halftime.
not crazy.
crazy.
Is the Gamecock General still open at Little
I don't
Milkshake?
want to.
Gamecock General doesn't close until like 10.
I think 11.
Gamecock General Milkshake.
That's a
That's
bad
my impression
show.
of shake.
That's
Dude,
a
don't
like
be
the
hating on the milkshake machine.
Ruben Bain falling.
I like watching it go in the machine and it like goes up and then it goes.
You think Bane goes here?
Wait, in Ryan's mock draft, he had Bain at 14 to
To
Baltimore.
Baltimore. Dude, and
I
you
can
were
see that.
and you were hating on that too.
Yeah, you guys were. hating
Hendrickson
on
and him, that'd be
I
kind
said
of.
if that happens, bomb the whole.
And that is a Ravens pick.
The NFL is scripted anyway, so it doesn't even matter.
They took Mike Green last year. They couldn't do it.
Yeah, dude, they just did the Sam Darnold
Mike Green
comeback
got
story.
drafted?
Mike Green.
Mike Green double Bain.
Bye. Mike Green.
No.
double
Dude,
bang.
I'm telling you, show me the money. If it's Ty Simpson, I should get like 30 points. Like that's a snipe.
No, you get 1 point for a correct pick.
Oh, snap.
Yeah,
Crackle,
that's how it
pop.
works. That's how it
All right, let's see here.
Alright, yeah, looks like they're about to announce the Rams pick. I'm gonna put my French fries
I will say
away.
though, like the Rams
Kenyon
kind of
Sadiq.
That
the
was
Rams
nice
kind of have like a
little
Niners
picking
team where like they could put anyone
peckish.
at quarterback. I feel like.
hear that.
Yeah, I'm going Kenyon Sadiq here.
I'm going lemon.
That's a lemon pick.
My dad says lemon.
Come on, Ty.
The Los Angeles Rams select Ty Simpson.
Huh?
What?
What?
Wow.
What?
Ty
What?
Simpson.
That is
Wow.
awful.
Good thing I
That-
said Ty
that is-
Simpson.
I am both shocked and
Ball.
honestly
No
so
word.
happy. I'm so happy
He
about
would have
that.
not said that had they not showed him.
That is
Did you say
the
Ty
Dude,
worst.
no, that is not true at all. You know that.
Oh,
That is the worst
That's what
possible
you
pick
said.
the
I
Rams
said,
could
should I
have done
troll you
there.
and say Ty Simpson?
That
And
is
then I was like, I don't see
that's
why. I kinda like it.
terrible. Oh my god.
That is really.
I
bad.
hope I don't show up on a Ty Simpson edit like 6 years down the road when he like wins MVP because I'm talking smack
I mean,
about him right
if,
now.
If a Rams fan is even watching the stream, clip it. I don't give it. I don't give a shit.
I don't give a
That's a.
That's crazy, man. I wanna
all the
hear
help, bro. Why
I wanna
do you
hear Brian
watch
DeLude's
TV
thoughts
ones?
on this.
What do you mean?
I've only gotten 2 right.
No, you've gotten 3 right.
Which one did I get right?
You just got the Ty Simpson one right.
No,
So did I.
Bro, shut up. He just shut up
He didn't even
before.
give it to Jack.
What?
Jack gets another point. I get a point taken away. Sorry.
Wait, you gave the point to yourself?
Yeah. All right.
Man, Ty Simpson. Oh my gosh, dude.
He's
He's gonna be Mac Jones 2.0.
I don't think he's that good.
And Mac Jones is just Sam Darnold.
He's gonna terrorize your franchise for years to come.
He's not, dude. I think. I mean, if I'm the Rams there, I'm taking Kenyon Sadiq because Seattle, one of their biggest holes on defense is covering the tight end and covering the running back. You have Kyron Williams paired up with Kenyon Sadiq, and it's wraps. But you go Ty Simpson?
That's so bad.
I mean, they are one good player away from easily going on to win another Super Bowl. I mean, it is very clear that the top 2 teams in the NFL last year were the Seahawks and the Rams. The Rams, one more good player, and they're at that best team in the league, no question. And they go Ty Simpson.
I was so shocked about that pick, I almost forgot the graphic.
Can we get a?
Did you
at
even
the
make one
16th
for
pick?
Ty Simpson?
He did.
I did.
Okay.
I did. Yeah, man.
I was
come on.
told
Pick
that
out.
I'm told the family back home is watching me and the ESPN stream.
Dude,
You love to see that.
turn up that
Shout out-
ESPN
shout out
stream. But yeah,
Jack
shout out
family.
Jack's family, man.
Shout out the Keating.
Shout out to the Keatings.
Oh, and the Ravens pick is already in too.
Well, I was just told I got a new update. We have turned off ESPN to listen to your commentators.
Let's
go.
go! Oh, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, baby. ESPN down here, SGTV up top. Let's go.
All right, this one's got to be Ruben Bain.
Yeah. Okay. Now
And you guys are hating on me.
I'm
earlier.
getting my third point, and if everybody else guesses it, it
I'm
wouldn't
getting my
matter.
fourth.
I'm going
I'm
Ruben
getting my
Bain.
fourth.
Everyone take Ruben Bain, so Xander's point means nothing.
That's toxic. Yeah, and I love it.
Okay.
Honestly,
Why'd you do
Jets
that?
coming up.
I don't know. I don't know.
I'm trying to think
Man,
what they
Ty
do.
Simpson, bro. That
Tampa Bay's not
the
gonna
Ravens
win.
pick is in. That is
They went
just
to their first 0
oh
last year.
No,
my
they have Mason
gosh,
Taylor.
man. That is shocking.
I saw
Kenny
Sadiq to Tampa. Wow.
No,
Yeah,
I was saying Sadiq to Tampa, and then everyone's like, he's not gonna go.
Sadiq to Tampa was like, well, Kate Otten closed the season pretty well, so like, I don't know.
But like, Kadon's kind of getting up there in age. I feel like he's been like
K-Dot.
He's on a rookie contract.
Cade Otten.
K-Dot.
He's like 25 maybe.
I'm thinking of somebody
Kendrick
else.
won that shit up.
Okay. Anyway, but yeah, looking at this Ravens team, it's definitely they move on from longtime head coach John Harbaugh in the offseason. Now their new head coach Jesse Minter, Chargers defensive coordinator.
Fantastic.
I'm told by Jonah Spiegelman, who is a Ravens fan, that he likes that, and that
Amazing.
kid,
Yeah, Jesse Minter's gonna be a
that
great
kid knows
coach.
ball when it comes to his team.
Jude's
So,
been
out
having some
Speed
really good
says.
takes.
Hmm?
Jude's been having some pretty good takes.
dude, Jude knows ball, and then you should see him in fantasy though. My God, dude,
I
he
told
like.
you today, Downs. If
He
got the
like tried to
Ravens,
tried to burn the league to the ground this year because he was doing so bad. So he was just like sending horrible trades, trying to collude with people, and we almost had to ban him like at the end of the
Oh my
season.
God.
Dude, are you doing fantasy next season? Comment down in the comments below.
Live chat.
Man, but yeah, at this
Yeah,
Ravens
I
pick,
agree.
you have Ruben Bain
My dad
available.
says Ty Simpson must have some incriminating photos of McVay.
He has some Diana Rossini type
Is
photos.
Ty Simpson making out with Sean McVay at bars? Do we know?
I want a video
13
of
is
that.
crazy. Do
Someone
they think
find
he's
that.
really that
Bro,
good?
you could have got him
Video
at
of
the
that.
Spag
camp.
No one looks
Yeah.
happy in that.
Yeah.
No one looks happy.
My guess is somebody in like higher up in the Rams organization, maybe the president or whatever, like Ty Simpson, and made everybody take that pick. That's just crazy though.
Vega Ione maybe.
But the Ravens pick is in.
I hate it.
As I was saying,
I think it's
I mean,
I'm taking
I think you
Ruben
got to go O line here
Xander, you're picking
if you're the
Ruben Bain?
Ravens,
Ruben
but
Bain.
you do have Ruben Bain available.
I'm thinking Ruben Bain.
Ruben Bain.
Ruben Bain.
We're all going Ruben
It's
Bain.
like, it's like half sandwich,
I
half
agree.
villain.
I agree.
I'm going Ruben Bain, so Xander's point.
I'm saying it's
You're
Big
really
Ione to
not
be
in
different,
the
but I think it'll be Ruben
No,
Bain.
I'm going Ruben Bain to make Xander's point moot if he's right,
I'm
but
also
I think you gotta go O line here.
I'm also gonna go Ruben.
You gotta go interior O line. You gotta go O guard here if I'm dumb though.
Hold up. Malinka.
Sorry, Jonathan Kaminga?
Oh,
I
okay,
got it
okay.
right! Oh!
Yeah.
Jonathan Kaminga?
I own out of Penn State. I'm not gonna try and say his first name
I'm
again.
on a roll.
This is so embarrassing.
It wasn't even the chat.
And one of mine was literally
Shout out Penn
Mendoza.
State,
Is that
baby.
back
Go
to
to
back,
Eli.
right?
Bro, you got the AirPod in,
The
bro.
two
You
I
got
got
the
right
graffiti
Whoa,
on the
I'm watching the
answers.
next game, guys.
I was playing.
The two
I got Adam
right
Schefter
were
in my
Mendoza
ear
and
as
the
we
player
speak.
I wanted for my rival team.
Yeah, I mean, so I think that's a great pick. We were talking about this on our mock draft on the student section, Zander. I can't remember who is that one Ravens O lineman that is
Oh,
just
what's his name?
Ronnie
horrible.
Stanley?
Falele?
No. Ravens
yeah,
O-lineman.
Falele, yeah, he's the Giants now, yeah.
He was just terrible.
Shocker, terrible offensive lineman goes to the Giants.
Shout out Harbaugh, man.
He was just terrible.
He's like actually the worst player in the
all,
NFL.
all the fans at home know exactly
just
who
have
I'm
a joke
talking
about
about because I have seen just like low lay after low lay on my Instagram during the season. Bro, Jude says, chill. I was in Africa for the pre-draft process. I'm coming back with a vengeance this year. Dude, you can't keep using the Africa excuse because that's not stopping you from looking at mock drafts. Anywho.
Hey, bro.
Now we have the Bucks pick here, but I absolutely love that pick for the Ravens. You have Ruben Bain available. Do you go edge? They did lose Mike Evans in free agency, so Mekhi Lemon's still on the board. Do they add to that D-line? Do they try and get a receiving threat, go Kenyon Sadiq?
Lemon is literally the same player as Ibuka.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think they go
I don't think
Lemon
they
here.
pair him that.
I mean, I don't think that they go. I think. I mean, I like. I'm blanking on his name now, so maybe I don't like him that much. What's it? Tevin? No, the really small guy out of Oregon, right?
The safety?
No, the point guard. the receiver they have.
Point guard.
I'm all over the place. I'm all over the place.
All right,
No, the receiver the Bucks
Will
have.
Beard over here.
He was a rookie last season.
Good pull.
Tez Johnson.
Tez Johnson, thank you. I like Tez Johnson. I know he's small, but like I think he was pretty impactful for the most years.
Tessa Johnson is
Bro,
so
Dude,
good
if she
at
gets
basketball.
drafted, I'm gonna be so mad.
That's fine.
Tessa Johnson?
She doesn't even
My
play
wife.
football. Why would she get drafted?
First round.
It's a fair
pick.
point.
She's a
Versus
mean
top
point guard.
15.
They're
I
doing
don't
it for
even
the
think
vibe.
she entered her
But the
name
pick
in
is
draft.
already in
Well,
for Tampa
technically, you don't
Bay.
have to. We can.
Tampa Bay coming off of
I was
an
told third
interesting
round, those
season.
chance
You know, they
games.
kind of shot themselves in the foot and knocked themselves out of the playoffs when it mattered most. We saw Baker Mayfield looking unstoppable the first few weeks of the season and then really fell off at the end. Like, do we think that's a Baker Mayfield problem? Do you think that's an issue with the team around him? I know that he was
It's
struggling.
not Baker's
I think
with
it's
some
a Todd. I think it's a
injuries.
Todd Bowles problem.
Ibuka had that injury.
And
And Mike Evans
Baker
out
was
for a
hurt
good
too.
majority of the year. Yeah.
He,
Yeah,
he
no.
had a rotator cuff injury, so like
Mhm.
that was definitely messing them up. They had just injuries across the board. Like their receiving core was completely destroyed too. I don't know. I think the Bucks are
Bucky,
just.
yeah.
Ooh, Noah Flugrath is asking, is Sonny the answer for the commies at Zander?
Noah Flugrath 516. Yes.
I like it.
I wasn't happy when I first saw it because I really wanted Caleb Downs, but I mean,
After
I
watching
was
5
saying,
highlights.
yeah, I was really happy after watching probably 2 minutes of Sonny Styles tape. And
Tape.
No, that's always what happens. You like, I'm
No,
like, I don't like this pick,
No,
and I watch the tape.
I
and I'm
said
like,
I said it to a lot of people. I was going to be happy if they got any of the guys from Ohio State. So, not the one I wanted necessarily, but I mean, quality pick.
Well, I've been.
That's who they wanted for like the whole process. Is what I'm. Can you stop?
Sorry.
The whole process. That's who, like.
I didn't know you were doing that on purpose, and I was like, dude, this kid needs to lock in.
Like that. I saw a report saying that Styles was their number 1 prospect in the draft or something crazy like that.
I respect that. I've been getting criticized for my opinions on my team's picks for the past 2 seasons because I really wanted the Seahawks to go get Jalen Carter, and then they took Devin Witherspoon, and I was not familiar with Devin Witherspoon's game at the time.
That's a win-win, honestly.
And then last year I wanted Eamon Worry, and they took Gray Zabel, and I was unaware of Gray Zabel's game at the time. And so I was not thrilled with the picks when I first heard them, but since then, obviously, I've become Flock Nation. Let's rise. Who's Flock?
Is that Spiegelman?
Not a channel. Is that
That's
is that Jonah?
that definitely is.
No,
Joe.
that's definitely Jonah. Yeah, no, I see his high school baseball photo. Calvin's live reaction to the Seahawks drafting Devin Witherspoon. It should be on YouTube. Oh, dude, yeah. I will say I was pretty mad in the moment just because I thought Jalen Carter was a for sure thing. Obviously, Devin Witherspoon is
That
the
would have
best
been a really
player.
good pick.
Huh?
Jalen Carter.
Yeah.
Would have been a really good pick.
But now we have Byron Murphy and
Yeah, I think, but like I said, like I think like Devin Witherspoon and Jalen Carter is kind of you'll take either one.
Chris
But
Collins says at least
Witherspoon's
Calvin is not chomping on some calzones.
dude, shout out to Calzo. That's a crazy niche pull, bro.
He was
That's
like,
a crazy
I was like,
niche
Dad,
pull,
can you watch our episode? And he's like, tell Calvin not to eat on camera. It looks bad.
bro.
He's like, he's disgusting and it's gross.
Are you serious?
Something like that.
Damn,
He was like, I don't like when people eat on camera. I was like, that's fair.
that's fair.
You just hurt our host feelings.
You know, Chris Collins. I thought we squashed the beef, man. I really did, Mr. Collins.
He accepted your apology.
No. I think I deserve an apology for that heinous shot at the calzone, which is
Do not apologize.
it's coming back next semester, Mr. Collins. So you better watch out. And you know what? The first episode, it's just gonna be eating. There's gonna be no sports. It's just gonna be me eating a calzone.
Yeah,
Close up, microphone right by my mouth, and I'm gonna make you watch it. I'm gonna drive to Virginia and make you watch it.
all I'm gonna say is, as ASM,
I never said he was disgusting and gross.
happening in the future. No,
All right.
no
Bucks
calzone.
Bucks have to pick Lemon here,
I-
right?
I
You just
never
lost-
said
I don't think
You
so.
have to
Disgusting.
pick Lemon.
No, but like you just because you lose a receiver doesn't mean like receivers
Okay,
are built
I'm
so
going-
differently. Like you said, Lemon's too much like a Ibuka. I think
I'm going.
they have a small receiving core already.
Yeah, but Baker's got
Like
an
if anything,
arm.
like I'm not saying they're gonna do it, but Casey Concepcion would be a better receiver for that team.
I'm going against my better judgment, Ruben Bain.
I'm going Kenyon Sadiq here.
I'm going Lemon.
I was gonna go Ruben Bain, but
For the fun of it, I'm with you.
Go
Kenny
Sadiq.
Sadiq. I think that'd be a fun
And this
fun
is
pick for their
course,
offense.
I've said this. I said it like.
no, Xander just takes the best player he thinks is available, and
We're
then
just gonna
says
say
them
Reese,
until they're
Reese,
drafted.
Reese,
Hold on,
downs,
hold
downs,
on,
downs,
hold on.
downs. Bain, 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 Bain.
It's gonna be Sadiq because I said Bain.
I pick whatever Xander picks.
26
Oh god.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers select Ruben
Ruben Bain!
It's
Wow!
not a bad
All
pick.
right.
It makes sense.
Give me my
Oh,
third
dude.
point. And Stewart gets one too.
And Stewie also gets one. Spag
Ooh,
says.
Reppy, you're in last place now.
Wait,
Tied.
who did you say?
Sadiq
said,
or
Sadiq.
Ruben Bain.
Ruben.
Bain.
Ruben Bain's not a bad pick. They need edge help. So I'm not.
Couldn't find it.
No, you're good.
I got it now.
Yeah, I low key.
My mom says,
I think
shut
some of
up,
them are
Calvin.
Yo, 2 minutes left. Nick's down 1.
Yeah, I got it on. They're tie game now.
Why are your parents
Alright,
throwing
bro.
shots at me?
The TV app.to.
Meanwhile, my dad hasn't commented anything except for his predictions. There's been no support.
How about shout out Jalen Brunson?
Alright.
Okay. I was
I'm
like,
watching
you
it on
did
an
not
illegal
like-
streaming site. All right, I'm a little bit behind.
Alright, well, pay for
Why
your
can't I
chances,
watch
bro.
the game on this?
Okay, so Ruben Bain going to Tampa
Subscribe
Bay.
to watch
Kick
this.
out.
They elect not to go offense here in the first round, and they're gonna go add to that
Can you be quiet over
defensive
there?
line.
Gavin, I want to watch this.
Yeah, bring your
Stop
chair over.
talking. About the
Whoa.
game.
Gavin's gonna spoil. Gavin's gonna spoil. it
So
for like
now
10
at
seconds.
pick
That's messy.
16, we have the New York Jets again. The pick is
Pick is
already
in.
in.
It's lemon.
This is the pick that they acquired from the Indianapolis Colts after trading away Sauce
put it in the
Gardner
middle.
at the trade deadline this season. A lot of people thought the Jets were going to go Ty Simpson here. Obviously, not on the board
I'm saying
anymore.
Makai Lemon so I can watch the Knicks.
I think they go Makai Lemon too here. Receiving, their receiving room is pretty lousy. They're one of the last ranked rooms in the NFL. Yeah, I think you got to go receiver here if you are the Jets, and Lemon is the best one available.
We
so.
picked him fast. They put the pick in.
Yeah.
Yeah, they put that
Honestly,
pick
a few
right
of these
in.
picks have been pretty quick.
I mean,
Yeah,
can I
it's
say
not helpful. It's not helpful.
Can I see the draft board?
honestly, I will say this feels like the quickest draft I've ever watched.
You're telling me, bro.
Like every
I just wanna
pick
see
is
who
just
else is available.
immediately
I don't know
in.
the
There-
draft well
A
enough
team
to know.
hasn't been on the clock in like
It's
9
down.
years.
Who's a good version of that
All I'm
kid?
trying to do is update these graphics, bro, and they decide to
Dude,
go in.
Gavin's so locked in.
They decide to go in.
I don't know how I feel about Xander's mom telling me to shut up. That was really mean. Now I'm beefing with Xander's
On
mom.
the NFL site, probably.
I never
Calvin,
said he
what's
was
that mock
disgusting.
draft website called?
I just look up NFL mock draft, do your own, and it's usually
What? No,
the
you
first
guys
one
don't
to
do.
pop up.
Just do a live draft board.
Yeah, what's the Deludes versus?
Here, I got a
Collins
question
Watson
for the
match?
room.
What's up, Stewart?
Why do you guys think?
Yeah.
No. This is like pretty thought provoking.
Okay.
Why do you guys think? Why do you think Garfield's so obsessive over lasagna?
Dude,
Lasagna's good, bro.
lasagna's just really
Is
good.
this an ad plug? Are you plugging an ad?
No, I'm so glad you brought that up.
this
Which
is what-
leads us into our
On the
next
NFL freaking
sponsor.
website,
Chef
Yeah,
Larry.
Garfield.
This is the new. This is the next.
Jim
Ryan
Davis.
Reppy,
Ryan.
Reppy
All
cooks
updated,
new
right?
episode. He's making lasagna.
With
Cooking
Garfield.
with Chef Reppy.
Dude,
Me with Chef Reppy.
Let me bring my Garfield. I have like 4 Garfield plushies
Yes.
at home.
Oh, Jenny,
I was a
Make
big
lasagna next
And we can
season.
make lasagna next season, yeah.
Holy shit, a big
I'll bring
off
it back
straight
from
up.
home.
Don't worry.
Hey, look, we can
Brunson's
put
got the ball.
nose and ears on
And you can
Xander.
dress up as Garfield.
Ooh,
Ooh,
no, no.
Halloween episode. That's a Halloween episode. You
On
dress up as
Honor.
Garfield, make lasagna.
ISO.
He dresses
That's a
as
bad
Garfield.
shot.
I'm
Kong.
No,
Odie.
I know. I feel like
Normal. Normal.
Ryan. I think you're Garfield and Xander's Odie or Otis. What are the dogs?
Odie.
name?
Odie.
Garfield.
That's like y'all's vibe.
No,
John Arbuckle.
Yeah, dude, they're actually signing.
I wanted to be
cards.
Scrappy Bryant.
Dude, you can't be Scrappy Brian. He's not in the Garfield universe.
That'd be so cool to have one of those.
We can we go
Are you into card
as?
collecting though?
Can we all go as like different like Scrappy versions? So yeah. What is your family test?
No, that's
It's baby mustard. Oh, it's Amelia.
DJ Mustard.
Bro, Amelia is not watching this.
she was a second ago.
There's no way.
Yeah, just
Whatever, chill.
How many
Nick-
viewers do you
Nick's-
have?
Hopefully none.
Hey,
Holy shit, 7,000
You do have to be
viewers.
careful
I just said the
because,
S word. Whoops.
they
Sorry,
can
guys.
update.
13 watching
If that
now.
one, I think should be fine.
Let's go. Shout out to all the 13 viewers.
City Stars.
Goodell got to get a move on this, bro. We're pushing 2 hours and just got halfway.
that's-
It should not
that's
take this
mock
long.
draft.
Oh, so Jude's saying the exact opposite of what I'm saying.
they're
No, I will say because the picks are going in like immediately, and
They're just
Goodell's just
taking-
taking his
Just
sweet
one
time to
step.
announce them. You know, they need those ads, man. Excuse me.
Calvin, you got a snap count?
Do I have a snap count?
Yeah. Would you like to share your snap
Yeah,
count?
get
for
I think I'm at like
Would you-
450,000.
Hold up,
No,
hold up.
no,
Time
no.
out before that. Pick is in for the Jets.
I said Makai Lemon.
I said
3
Makai
minutes
Lemon.
ago.
I said lemon.
I don't even know.
Yeah, I went limon.
I'll just go with lemon. So
Limoncello?
there's a point if you guys got it
So
right.
I'm gonna go with the tight end guy, Oregon.
Sadiq.
Kenyon
Sadiq.
City.
That wouldn't be a bad pick.
They don't have a tight end now.
They do.
Who they got?
Mason Taylor.
Oh, they go Kenyon Sadiq. Stewie
We
is.
suck.
Yo,
Oh,
is
we're
Stewie
terrible.
right every time he predicts?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean
He doesn't predict, but when he does, he's right.
Mason Taylor was
If
like
he
a.
thinks
Jack,
I'm right,
what'd
he
you
does
say?
it just so I don't get
I
it.
said.
What?
When he thinks I'm right, he says the same thing.
Calvin,
all the time.
Sadiq was
I said
not Sadiq.
Gavin.
You're gonna have to wear that
Makes sense.
stupid
Bro.
little wig thing.
Spag
Anyway.
says he's ahead of me and Zander, and he's only picked like 4 times.
Wasn't Mason Taylor like
man.
fourth? Or
Jack
third
and I
round?
were leading the pack for a while, but we've gone cold these past few rounds.
Go on. Go on.
Okay, at this
Anyway.
point, I need a big board to know who's left.
Oh,
Well, man, if you brought
Big boy?
the laptop and did the research like this guy. Oh, my laptop's got
Clearly, your guys' research hasn't been very
Detroit.
productive.
Well, yeah,
You look at
I'm
the
at
board.
49%. We're gonna turn down the brightness a little bit.
Detroit.
BPA.
Oh.
They go
CJ
best
McCollum,
player
step back
available.
midi.
Bang!
Who was it?
Bang! CJ McCollum.
Oh my goodness.
Who's the best, like,
He owns that.
He took that shot
O-line
really
left?
fast though. That was like 3 seconds.
That's
Well,
really
and a half
good.
is-
I don't know, but he
This
looks like
draft
James
tracker that I'm looking at is so
I mean,
behind.
he makes it look
Yeah,
good.
all I'm
It's
trying to
a
do is
lot
just
of
find
fun.
the
But I
last
don't
one
want to
more
get
is.
I'll
It's
go
a
with
baby
you.
mustard tiny.
Yeah, with you.
Mustard.
I'll go with you, but I'm probably not going to
Mustard.
Where at?
Yeah, let me look at the New York
I
Times.
told
Hey,
you,
hey,
CJ
this
was
is
in
an
the chat.
AB conversation. I will see you
Dude,
later.
Ty
my
Simpson
D.
is crazy,
Suck
man.
my D.
Yeah, will you shut the F up?
Suck my D
Whoa,
and leave me
whoa,
on E.
whoa,
Whoa!
Break it up, you two.
I don't give an
I'm in
F.
the middle of this one.
Yeah.
I don't give a Z.
I'm-
gonna see.
I don't give an F, G.
I'm still very perplexed by this
Oh,
Ty
wow.
Simpson pick.
I'm gonna kill you.
You know what the next letter is?
H. I.
Hi.
JK.
I.
Yo, yeah.
J. K.
L.
L.
Dude, our draft Loki looks so much better than the Athletics, bro.
L, man.
Of course it does.
I don't even know.
You know who works for the Athletic?
Brunson.
You
I'm
know who
gonna,
works for
I'm gonna,
us?
I'm gonna say my.
Gavin Wiedemuth, baby, come on.
Are you a man
Let's
or
go,
are you
bro.
a
I was going
mouse?
for a high five, he went for the dap. It's
Alright,
alright.
that's my bad.
Bit of a miscommunication, but it's all good. Now, next up, we have the Detroit Lions, who I honestly thought would have been a decent. Actually, no, they have Laporta. But the Lions are an interesting team because we've seen them do so well these past 3 seasons, but now 1 full season removed from having Ben Johnson as their
don't
offensive
even know.
coordinator. What do you guys see the Lions going with here? Did they go O-line to
Yeah.
protect Goff? They
Ragnar's
lost
gone.
David Montgomery in free agency. I don't think they go running back this
Well, I
early,
know what
though.
happened.
I think they're.
That secondary's been a liability the past 2 seasons. You think they go corner? What do you
I don't
think?
even know who's on the board at this point.
Yeah, can you please pull up a big board? I'm begging.
Dude, you got a phone?
I'm watching the next game.
Well,
Hey, I'm catching the
I'm
next
aware, I'm
game.
aware.
Hey man.
Okay,
what
so-
the hell? I think they go
Brunson.
Jermod McCoy.
Brunson.
Yeah,
what-
I think they go
what did you just
McCoy
do?
here. They could
my
go
God,
offensive
Hawks are gonna
line.
win.
Monroe
Ooh.
Freeling still is on the board. They could go offensive
Ooh.
tackle. Wow.
Yeah, I think they need
Knicks
entire
lose
O-line
again.
when the
They lost?
Dude,
1 point.
Are you serious?
The Knicks have as many losses as the Thunder do wins.
And the crowd goes mild.
SGA probably shooting free throws right now.
That was good.
I'm gonna say they take Jermod
Also,
McCoy.
probably should have shot some more free throws if you want to.
Yeah, the secondary not only has been
Yeah, I'm sorry,
inconsistent
Gavin.
and a liability, but it also has been banged up
working on the
quite
tech,
a
man.
lot. So, you know, the
Just trying to
Lions.
tech.
And I mean,
Terry.
I think that year where you guys went into Detroit and beat them in the division,
That was the best day of my life.
that was a great game. But the big reason why you guys won that
Big
game
game
as
showdown.
easily as you did was because of how terrible that defense was for Detroit and how banged up that secondary was.
All right, we're playing.
And they just haven't
Why
been
can't
able to
I
stay
watch
healthy
this?
for a full season.
You want
So
to-
I'm going to go Jermon McCoy here out of Tennessee. I think that's the most possible pick for the Detroit Lions.
Yeah, I mean that's not crazy.
We-
I'm gonna sit right
Jude
there
says
with
we
you.
all CJ McCollum.
All right, I'm going to switch it up because Ryan's not ready.
No, I'm just thinking they're already like an all around like
I'm gonna
pretty
go-
decent
Why
team.
can't
Yeah, I mean,
watch
they,
this
their
game.
O line is solid. Jared Goff coming off of one of his worst seasons,
Weak
but
ass
you know,
asset.
first season removed from Ben Johnson, as I was
Right.
saying. You know, you have maybe the
It's on
best running
Prime
back in the
Video.
NFL in Shamir
We
Gibbs.
They're
cannot
gonna
be
be
putting
like,
playoffs on.
they're gonna be
streaming
insane
services.
next season.
Yeah.
That's my prediction. For
Their
them.
their offense is elite. They have a great receiving room.
Right.
This is so annoying.
You know, they just got to be able to call the right plays.
Mm-hmm.
Jared Goff's got to step it up a
Luckily, I
little
have
bit. But yeah, I mean, you know, really their only hole on that team, I think, is linebacker and secondary,
Wrong one.
and
Whoopsies.
you know they can solve one
Stewart,
of
stop
those.
staring into the
You going
camera
one
and
of those
Smiling.
smiling.
You going McCoy?
Yeah, I'm going Jamal McCoy.
Alright. I think
Pistons
I-
taking the
I don't
East.
think Jamal
OKC
McCoy's
Thunder are
first
not
round.
good. The
Thank
sport,
you.
don't get me
This
started.
jersey's so tough.
Wow, Jude
That's Devin Booker's burner.
are not
right
good
there.
for the sport. I agree they're not good for the sport, but they're
Dude, why
still
we got
really
SG
good at
discourse
basketball.
in the NFL draft.
We got Devin Booker in our comments here.
My father says Monroe Freeling here for the Lions.
I'm either thinking Freeling or McCoy.
We need him. to
My
get-
dad
I mean,
also
the Lions,
said-
Spencer
the
Jones
Lions
is-
try to get their center out of retirement. The only reason he didn't come back is because he failed the physical.
They're
like-
Yeah,
You
that
think
hammy was gone.
You think it's crazy to say
I
with the
agree.
offensive line here?
Well, he failed the physical because he got hurt while ramping up to play for the team.
He's like 40, dude.
like
Let's go.
He's a great offensive
Can
lineman.
you- points if they pick.
Yeah, sure.
They're letting him play now.
You're like, I really
It's whatever.
Just need someone to wear the hat.
How does that not go?
Stu's not gonna wear that.
Stewart's been staring.
You
at
might be
the
wearing
camera
that,
and
Ryan.
smiling.
Schefter 20 minutes ago said the Rams called veteran QB Matt Stafford today to inform him that they plan to take Ty Simpson.
Why? You can't wait a year? Like,
I mean,
Bro, next year's gonna have so many better quarterback.
Matt Stafford
prospects.
literally might retire. Yeah, but like, are they?
oh,
they're
they
not gonna-
haven't. They haven't signed a
Matt
contract.
Stafford
for
could
him
retire
yet.
at the end of the season. Like, I would not be surprised. He almost retired at the end of this past season. I felt like.
It's possible. Pick is in for Detroit.
Also,
Gavin did make a
McCoy.
great point in how banged up their O-line is. They could go Monroe Freeling out of Georgia, who I feel like... Oh, they're announcing the pick. I'm going to shut up. Never mind. They're talking about...
it could be
something.
Lomu too.
Got a few seconds.
Yeah,
Also
so
Freeling.
you could go Caden Proctor, sorry. I got picked, sorry. Yeah, I mean, you have
Yeah,
Freeling, who's the top offensive guard. You could go Caleb Lomu out of Utah, the other Utah lineman on the other side. I mean, I think you got to go Freeling over him.
The problem is every year they have the talent. They just get so banged up so quick.
Yeah, but I think the part of their team that has been banged up the most consistently is the secondary. So I think we got to go Jamal McCoy here if you're Detroit.
I think so too. And you can never have enough secondary help.
This is true. I mean, you saw how badly it screwed the Bills this year.
Oh my God.
I mean, I think the Bills could have gone to the Super Bowl if they won that Broncos game. I don't see the Patriots beating them.
Or getting Ronaldo's pick would be so cool.
The Detroit Lions select Blake Miller.
Who?
Wow.
Oh, Blake
Tackle
Miller.
from Clemson.
That is a bit of a reach,
He was
in
like
my
the-
opinion.
Yeah, that was like
Best
the
player.
Calvin, did you make a graphic for that one?
He
I did make a graphic
He
for Blake
did.
Miller. Yeah.
that was like the tackle 3 or 4 on
I'm
the
not
board.
even gonna get up to ask if anybody picked that.
Yeah. No. I mean, nobody did.
No
Yeah.
one-
That's a surprising pick. You had a few tackles who are ranked above him in the
Yeah.
ESPN rankings. Obviously, you can't
J-Mac?
just go off of rankings, but I just think, I mean, you have guys that are better than Blake Miller.
Also,
At Clemson
should we
too.
say it
No.
on stream?
I don't know what you're gonna say.
I know what he's gonna say. I don't think that you should.
Oh.
The fact that you have to ask that probably answers your question.
I mean,
How many people have you got on here?
we just don't mess with Clemson is all.
I'll just type it on that
We're-
SGTV.
No, do not type it on the
SGTV
SGTV YouTube.
No, yeah, but I do agree that we're not.
Can we spam the
Clemson
chat
fans.
with F Clemson? Can we
Yeah, can we
spam
get
the
some
chat?
F
Say, can we get some
Chat.
L Clemson?
L Clemson, F Clemson.
We're family friendly.
No, just no W. We are not family friendly.
Oh.
Nothing about the stream has been family friendly.
No,
You were
we
talking
don't.
about streaking like an hour ago.
Don't
dude.
worry,
When we
we're not safe
post,
for
when we
kids.
I feel
post
like
on
it's
YouTube, we press
understandable.
not for kids every time.
We did. I did press that.
This is not made for kids.
Well, because if you do made for kids, then it like
There's,
pushes it to
yeah,
kids
it
broadcast,
child
not,
restricts
like,
them,
regular
or
TV.
age restricts it, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man. So the Dolphins, or sorry, not the Dolphins, the Lions go ahead and go offensive line, trying to stack it up. A bit of a reach, in my opinion. But now we have the Minnesota Vikings, who are in an interesting situation. You have J.J.
It's an
McCarthy
offensive
going
effect.
into his
Like,
third
it's
Tyler,
season.
every single time.
Tyler's there.
And in this series,
And
they're
also
both
Kyler Murray,
Like the ones
now
that
a
dumped it to
Minnesota
basically
Viking.
ice the
I
game.
personally
Question
think
I think
Kyler's the guy.
And
I think
every time
JJ's a
they
bust.
punch
You
him at the
see,
glass to try to get
he
him.
only played well when they were cheating at Michigan. You know?
It's 4.4.
Oh,
Wow,
the
that's
pick
quick.
is already in. They're already announcing it. That was
Kyle
very
Lemon.
speedy.
I don't even have time for a graphic.
The
Lemon.
Oregon safety,
Caleb Banks,
Who's that?
the really fat
D
the
tackle
really
out
fat
of Florida.
D tackle from Florida. He's like
They have
he's
another
like
one that's like that?
massive. Yeah.
Yeah, no, he is ginormous. Nobody
What are you
predicted in
laughing
time for the Vikings picked, and then the Lions reached on Blake Miller. So
Who is it? Caleb Banks?
yeah, we didn't even. Yeah, Caleb Banks. Interesting. Not even interesting decision. I like that pick.
They were
If you
a hot
go
rumor-
Caleb McDonald or Caden McDonald over him though,
Carolina.
or maybe even like Peter Woods.
They were a hot rumor team for Dexter Lawrence, so
Yeah, that is true.
like they clearly were interested in D tackle.
Just stacking up that D line, trying to improve the run game here.
Best
Yeah,
defense in the league last
I
year.
like that pick, but sticking
Bro,
the Panthers up next. Our pick is
Pierce
already in
says,
once again.
love for the Panthers to go for the Oregon safety. If not, Madison Booker is a great option.
Manny Booker.
I don't think she's a.
Who's Panthers?
There's a lot of rumors that the Panthers might go receiver.
Yeah,
I saw that.
I've seen that as well. Lemon.
I'm personally a huge fan of Jalen Coker though.
Coke
Do
has
you
it.
got
I'm a huge fan
Ted,
of him.
Coker,
I'm a huge
and then
Coke
put someone at
I
slot?
think they need defensive linemen. They were getting no pressure on the Rams in the playoffs. They
Yeah,
absolutely
Bobby Brown's
all year
kind
long,
of it. But sticking with the Minnesota Vikings who just picked there, as I was saying, interesting quarterback situation with J.J. McCarthy and Kyler Murray. Who do you guys think the guy is for Minnesota this year?
Kyler
They
Murray.
don't sign Murray.
Is that a real question?
Option C, none of the above.
You don't think Kyler Murray
It's gotta
can
be
Chill, chill on Kyler. The guy's
Dude, Kyler Murray finally has a good
Kyler is
offensive coach.
underrated.
I mean, Cliff Kingsbury was good, and like you saw, he played well with Cliff Kingsbury. He just, couldn't stay healthy, didn't get a lot of weapons around him. But like when he had D Hop and Pete
You like
Cliff Kingsbury, those guys were clicking.
I like
Vikings
Murray.
will win
That
9 games.
exactly that Hail Mary. I mean, it kind
Honestly, I really
of
like
saved
the reason
Murray's
they got rid
job
of him
for a
is
few
because
years.
run plays for
But no,
the
I think they got to go Kyler Murray.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
JJ McCarthy's a bum.
You gotta go Kyler, but I think Kyler's gonna be a year,
I don't
like a
he just
1 or
spams
2 year
receiver
fix.
screens and stuff like that.
I don't think he's long term.
No, I don't think he's long term either.
It's good for the first year,
I mean, they're
though,
trying to do a
right?
Sam
It was good
Darnold
for
thing
his
with him
rookie
because they
year,
messed
right?
up the Sam Darnold thing.
Yeah,
And Daniel
He works
Jones.
in
And
college,
Daniel,
doesn't work
yeah,
in
I forgot they had Daniel Jones too,
It
man.
was a
Yeah.
good way to ease him into
That's
Like he's a legend, yeah.
Oh man, but now Carolina Panthers up the pick. I just have in my notes let Pierce
Pick is
control
in.
conversation, but
Pick
Pierce
is
already
in.
voiced his opinion in the chat.
I'm saying lemon.
I'm gonna go for
I think
what
they go
Pierce said.
Mesidor.
I don't think they go
I'm
wide
gonna say
receiver.
the safety from Oregon. Just
The
'cause
fact that
Pierce
Makai
got
Lemon
injured.
has gone this far is definitely intriguing.
You think?
and
Oh, if he
enticing.
doesn't go here, Dallas gets him.
Dude, his name is Lemon. That's he's a lemon. You know.
Shout out Lemon Washer. That was a person named Lemon Washer in Jossie's class.
Which might bring us to our next sponsor.
Lemon.
Lemon Washer.
Lemons.
Shout out
Lemons,
Lemon.
they're not limes.
Bro, next year it's
Shout
just
out
me
lemon
being
water.
out.
Yep, I got you.
And lucky Reppy. Reppy's been chill.
Yep.
What?
He's controlling the board.
Yeah, I really haven't been saying a lot of things, but like, I don't know ball like
He was
you
like,
guys
I
do.
want to go to Twin Peaks and watch this.
I did say that.
Maybe
Time
we'll
out.
see we do have some SGTV members that work there.
Yeah, chill. Do not out anybody in
Bro.
SGTV that works at Twin Peaks.
That might. I feel like you get ruled out of wearing the hat now.
What?
That might
It
be
is
the
worst
worst.
thing.
We might have to end the stream and restart it and just delete what we
That's
said.
not even a
kick
terrible
everyone
take.
No, I said you get
He
out
said,
of
I
it.
just
Like,
want to
yeah,
go.
you
He said,
said
I want to
you-
go to
that's a
Twin
good
Peaks and
take.
eat hot
Yeah.
wings.
Nuke the whole
Dude,
generation.
Literally.
You know what a good place to go is though? Old Chicago. You guys gotta go to Old Chicago.
I've never
Dude,
heard of that place.
Old
Good.
Chicago past 10 p.m. You get like a $6 personal pan
Oh.
pizza, $2 Red Bulls.
Where is this?
It's right next to Twin Peaks.
That was
in the Vista. It's
Freshman
so
year
good.
adventure.
It's
Could've
so
been
good, dude. Late night deals, man. Past 10 p.m.
Oh, no,
If
I've
they're
been there,
past
I've
10
been
p.m.
there.
It's almost
You
like
can
a-
get hella food for like $12.
It's called Chicago.
Old Chicago.
Yeah, that place is
I
good.
went there with my parents when they just visited. It was
Abby says,
bomb.
nice job, guys.
Thank
Shut
you,
up, Abby.
A.
Shout
Gavin.
out.
Shut up,
Oh,
Abby.
okay.
Alright.
Abby, my station manager, Gavin. Shout out.
No.
No?
You say shout out or
Shut up.
Shout out.
Shut up or shout out for Abby. Leave it in the comments below.
Shut up. Everybody give a shot. Yeah, like Calvin said.
Like
shut
a
up.
Shut up, mom!
Everybody comment.
Shut up or shout
Abby.
out?
3, 2, 1. Shut up. Oh, okay.
Look, and if you enjoyed today's live stream, go ahead, drop in the comment box. Shut up, Abby. Give it a big thumbs up. Let's
Make
Make
sure
sure
to
to
hit
hit
the
the
subscribe
subscribe
button
button
and
and
like
like for more.
Should I report it?
Abby.
Dude, Ty Simpson
just
really
gotta
went.
pull the
Ty
fun
Simpson really went
there.
13th overall.
Oh man.
What'd you do? She said, you shut up.
Yo, who is Brees?
Brees
Hall?
We got Pierce in the comments.
Pick is in.
Would love for the Panthers to go
We
for
already
Oregon.
read that
Oh
like 5
my
minutes ago.
goodness.
That was like 10 minutes
Wow.
ago. Pick is in for the Carolina
I
Panthers.
was on the
Coming off of a surprising
I guess I was on
season
the
where they
pod.
kind of fumbled it, Forrest Gumped their way into
Good,
a
good, good.
into a playoff
Oh,
spot,
is he not playing tonight?
despite their best efforts.
Yeah, he
Bryce
did get hurt
Young
last game, but he
is.
Pounding.
I think they've kind of just.
Keep.
This is
Pounding.
Bryce Young's last year to
You
really
can
prove
see
it
it.
though. After this, I think you got to go quarterback
I went
if
to bed
he
with
doesn't
my
play
son
to.
He said prime time.
I couldn't keep on.
Shout out. Who is that?
Flutie.
Oh, let's go Flu. All right, let's hear the pick.
Dante, Trey Ball.
Monroe Freeling, there it is. So definitely
That's a good
took their sweet
That's a
time
good
to take him, but he goes at 19 to the Carolina Panthers, adding some protection for Bryce Young. I like that pick. I think Freeling, I mean, I would have taken him over Blake Miller if I was Detroit. Now for the first time in like a gazillion picks, a team is on the clock and the pick is not in. Immediately following.
Another IHOP
Oh, we have a trade. We have a trade alert. The Dallas Cowboys were originally going to pick, and they trade their pick away to the
The Eagles.
Philadelphia
Oh,
Eagles.
what?
Oh.
Trade.
Oh my
Fireworks.
God.
Boom, 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 boom.
Oh my gosh. I mean,
I tasted a little bit of throw up in my
Wait,
mouth.
I
after
think
saw
Jerry
this.
Jones hit his head when introducing
Eagles-
Bill Clinton and
Eagles-
tripping on the stage.
Eagles are going to draft
Anytime
Makai
McDaniels
Lemon because they know
is
they're
on,
getting ready to
you
trade
can't
A.J. Brown.
Oh my gosh,
There
man.
you go.
AJ
Take
Brown.
Mendoza
Eagles.
again.
No, yeah,
That's-
because
that's a really
I
good
mean,
poll.
we heard reports from Diana Rossini, but then since
Who's that?
since
Give me some
They're
context.
swapping
I've been
Pickens
I've
and
been
AJ
throwing too much
Brown.
shade at Diana Rossini tonight. I gotta chill because at the end of the day, she is a human being.
A bad one.
Yeah.
She
Notice how none of
she might be a good person. She did a few bad things.
Dr.
Um, But yeah, man.
That's
So
fine.
so the Philadelphia
I
Eagles,
just wish
the Philadelphia Eagles trade up. They were originally.
That's what I'm saying.
I
That's all I
mean,
care
they
about.
were originally
They
supposed to
both
pick
get
at pick 23. They move up to pick 20. Let me try and
Made
get
from
the
the elbow?
details of that trade.
Yes, please, so I can
That's
update
made from
this.
the elbow.
It's a great.
Oh,
it's a great
Roger's
position.
already coming out, I think.
Pickers just stay.
Oh, the pick is in
They
for
moved-
Philadelphia.
So they
Golfia.
Cowboys moved to 23.
They could go edge after losing Jalen Phillips. Let's see it. Makai Lemon.
I told you.
Stewie is right. Makai Lemon.
I said that.
that-
I said that for Dallas. Does that count?
I said that Makai Lemon was going to get drafted today. Do I get a point?
No.
Just give everyone a point on that one.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Yeah, I
whoa,
agree,
whoa, whoa.
I
No,
agree.
no,
Give
no.
Stewie 2. Everyone else gets 1.
Yeah.
So it essentially means nothing.
I
But
did say lemon.
Don't
Yeah,
get
that-
half a point.
you get 1
no
point.
half points.
No half points. Everyone gets a point. Stewie gets 2. But I mean that
You gave me
effectively
one, Zander. I saw you.
ends AJ.
I got it word for word.
That
I said the
affected.
same thing.
No, oh,
I'm listening, Calvin.
It's
I don't know. That's a.
I'm just not trying to talk.
I mean,
over it.
Deontay Banks has to lock him up now, but so this is. I mean, obviously they're no doubt trading AJ Brown now, right?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say before they started. Okay, that effectively ends AJ Brown's
Good
career
point.
in Philadelphia
Forever.
What do they
I
get for him
mean,
in a
he's
trade?
going to be heading to New England. Now the question is, do the Patriots have to give up pick 31 to get AJ Brown, or can they get away with a
That'll
second?
be interesting. I feel like, because he kind of has essentially
you're not
requested a trade. I think he actually did request a trade, didn't he?
AJ Brown requested like a few.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
supposedly gone July
But you're not
1st.
Yeah, so they're saying it's gonna be a post June 1st thing. So maybe it's not gonna be a draft related thing. It'll be like next year, and I wouldn't be surprised if he traded for like pennies on the dollar.
Let's
Like
see.
it could be like a player for player trade and like a future fifth or something. Like I don't think they're getting a first rounder.
I haven't seen the details of the trade yet.
Cowboys moved down to 23. That's all I'm seeing right now.
Yeah, I haven't.
I'm sure it was
I just see
reported.
Eagles trading up to 20. I haven't seen the details.
details.
Oh,
Yeah, we're getting a little fancy.
seen the details yet.
Yeah, I was just trying to be a little
They're
fancy.
up by 2.
Oh yeah, so an interdivision
Sky
trade, honestly surprising.
Right,
I'm sure the
yeah.
Eagles had to give up a little extra to get away with that, or Jerry Jones is just like, dude,
The NFL just
I've ranted about Jerry Jones a few times on the student section. One day I
What
just
did-
had a
what
whole
was the
segment
trade?
about how he's ruining the Cowboys. We're trying to find that
I'm
out. We
trying to
still
find
haven't found it. But now at pick 21, the other Pennsylvania team, the Pittsburgh Steelers, that QB situation kind of up in the air. We don't know if Aaron Rodgers is going to retire or not. If he doesn't retire, is he going to go back to the Steelers? Is Riley Leonard their guy this season? Or sorry, Will Howard. Not I wrote down Riley Leonard. I meant Will Howard. Ty Simpson not available, so no quarterback's really worth reaching for at
It's like
this
him,
pick for
Aller.
Pittsburgh. So where do you go
I
if
don't
you're
hate
the
Aller.
Steelers?
Best player
He's a
available.
great Jets pick.
Best player available. Who do you think that is?
Could be.
Yeah. He's not a
It
I'm
could
like
be.
fourth
Well, they're
round, but-
solid.
Because he was like.
Well, they could always
he
use
had
an
a lot
extra
of
corner.
places.
They got Joey Porter
I really
Jr.
wanted the Giants to get
Mhm.
him.
They could use some safety help because
And then he
Minka's
was
not there
terrible last
anymore.
year, and he
So that Oregon
They could
safety.
get Dylan Theineman out of
Yeah.
Oregon. That is true. They could also go Emmanuel McNeil Warren out of Toledo.
I saw
Two of
that
the
they-
top safety options. They
I
could go
think I saw
corner with
they were
Avion
with,
Terrell.
Trying to shop.
Alex
Alex
has like 10.
They,
about
I mean, a big issue
I'm
with the
talking
Steelers has been their wide receiver room.
Dude, I don't think it's a
Pickens didn't, Pickens was talented, but they could never really get him going.
Calvin
And
Austin's
then they go and trade for DK Metcalf,
low-key
and they
in
have
the
Calvin
first game,
Austin,
they were
but
getting everything.
DK not really panning out to the wide
Contract is
receiver
still
one that they wanted him to, and
Yeah,
Calvin
but at this
Austin,
point-
he's a solid 3 option, but I wouldn't say
At
he's a
this
good
point,
2
there's no
option.
receivers at
It's
like who has
5-125.
at this value.
I agree.
If you,
You
want a
could.
receiver, you trade back.
You could
Like,
reach
it's
and
a
go
very
Casey
long contract,
Concepcion. You could go Omar Cooper out of Indiana. You could go Denzel Boston out of Washington.
All these
just
guys are a
read
bit
every
smaller.
player on
I
the
think they
board.
need like a alpha big receiver.
Because that's what they want DK Metcalf to be, but he hasn't been. So I think they go Dylan
Because
Theineman
Calvin
out of
Austin
Oregon.
already does the small role well.
Yeah.
Calvin Austin isn't he a giant? Or am I?
Am I tweaking?
Didn't he?
Isn't he Steelers still?
Wait, then who's the Giants guy that they just they signed a Steelers receiver? Didn't they?
Calvin Austin. He went to the New York Giants.
Yeah.
Really? Oh,
So
well,
who are the Steelers receivers?
Scrap the
It's-
last 3 minutes of
It's
conversation.
DK. They got Michael
Pick is
Pittman.
in.
Oh, they did get Michael Pittman. That is
Yeah.
right. That is right. Okay.
Francis. So somebody in
They
the
also
chat,
have Ben
somebody in the
Skoranek and
chat
Roman
earlier, or maybe
Wilson.
it was you who said like Maui Goa won't like die for Dart the way that.
Yeah, it was Jude.
Maui Goa actually quote says he will die for Jackson Dart.
I will say
Okay, there you
I'm
go.
gonna go Mesidor out of Miami.
Ah, that's
Show
not,
me,
that's not a bad take. I think they go safety, as Stewie said. Got to
I'm saying-
replace Minka Fitzpatrick, who they traded to the Dolphins.
And then he
who
went to the Jets.
Then went to the Jets.
I'm saying
Poor
the
guy.
Oregon safety.
Yeah. I go with
Isn't he
Feineman as
white?
well there. He is white.
He's like Cooper Jean.
He would be. I'm amazed that the Eagles didn't go to add to the exciting whites after Blankenship left in free agency. But yeah,
Gene pick was ours.
the Steelers crowd getting absolutely fired
I
up
love DeJean.
for their team selection as
You know
the
the
draft
Cooper
is
Jean
hosted
song?
in Pittsburgh this year. I can't think of
Oh yeah, yes.
My
the
friend
last
wrote that
draft
He had
Really?
the Zay Flower song too.
No, really.
to happen
I
in
grew up
Pittsburgh. I'm
playing
checking
soccer
that right
as
now.
a kid.
Zay Flowers was like one of my favorite draft questions.
Cool.
I
You're just
was
not telling me.
all over
All right.
Who did he?
No, Zay Flowers. I love Zay.
I
But
still
yeah,
Nobody else.
definitely an interesting city to decide.
the
But
only thing
I will say I went to
the only thing I hate
Pittsburgh. I
about
saw the
it is that
Seahawks play the
he loves to,
Steelers.
like,
I saw
hop
T.J.
around
Watt
and
strip
he
sack
doesn't,
Geno
like,
Smith
run
in
forward.
overtime
So he's trying
to
go back
win the
get extra
game.
yards and then
Absolutely
loses yards.
shattered my heart.
But he's
But it was actually a pretty nice stadium. It was a fun
I can
game.
name so and so many players better than Mike Evans. They
Yeah.
would not give me Zay Flowers.
No, Zay Flowers is not better than Mike Evans.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not.
Right now, yes.
Today, yes.
No. Bad take.
Mike Evans got a good year though. No doubt.
Who's better?
They
Leave it in
only
the
have
comments.
Pierce.
Mike Evans or Zay Flowers right now today.
Pierce is not better than Zay Flowers.
That's what I'm saying.
He's also not better than Mike
Did
Evans.
you say? Did you say? Oh, did you say?
I'm also not that high on Alec
Ooh.
Pierce. I just think he had one like good year.
This is
so
a
glad
this
he
is a good
didn't
point
sign
for
I
from
thought
Jude.
you were going to. I thought he was going to be Patriot.
Jude says that 31st pick in the first round is going to go to the Falcons for Kyle Pitts, and I saw that rumor yesterday as well.
Who's
on
got
Instagram.
31? Like,
The Patriots.
oh, duh, yeah, duh.
Yeah. So and I predicted on the student section that
Who would you get at 31?
who would you get at 31 if you're the Falcons?
Did they pick up the 5th year in Kyle Pitts? Is that what the situation?
They
is?
franchise tagged him.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so he's on the franchise tag right now. So
Kyle Pitts is not getting a
Somebody
first round
from
pick.
defense, no?
What are we saying?
For the Falcons?
There's no way.
I mean, you know,
No way.
their coach isn't even in the draft.
They don't
Well,
really-
the
No,
thing,
no, day one he
I
is.
did see this though. I did see this.
He's just leaving day 3
Vrabel
for marriage counseling.
Vrabel has to talk to the media if they pick today. But if they don't pick
My
today and they
dad
trade
says
away their pick,
Flowers.
he isn't required to talk to the media until May 27th.
Interesting. That's actually something.
My dad says-
Which
that's a valid
it
thing.
shouldn't be a factor, but it is.
No, that's definitely something to look out for. That's a good point.
Jude and
Yeah, Jerome
Sealand
Bettis.
say Evans. My dad says
The
Flowers.
boss.
Evans is 76 years old.
Dude, stop hating on Mike Evans. That's
I'm
a
not-
good-
You said 76.
What is
What
Pittsburgh
is-
doing, bro? Just make the pick. On God. But yeah, no, they brought
a whole
out.
ass-
They brought out the whole.
Dad knows ball.
You got yourself.
W dad, bro.
It's all right, man. We've dropped a few S bombs tonight. No F bombs yet. Who drops the first
Oh,
F
I
bomb?
did actually.
Oh yeah, you did.
Drop it down in the chat.
I did after he said that awful stuff about
Who
Sean
who
Taylor.
says the second F bomb on the night? Drop it down in the comments below.
Who are these guys?
Not gonna be me.
I think it's just high school football players.
Let's say South
from
Carolina.
Pittsburgh, or no? I think it's all Pennsylvania. Who is that? Jerome Bettis?
Imagine living in Pennsylvania. Ugh.
You gotta see Sydney's. You gotta see Miss Scarborough run in here. Like, what are y'all doing?
She does not care about it.
Bro, Sarah Scarborough is not watching this. If she is, I apologize, Sarah. Thanks for all the hard work you do for us.
All right,
Prince Evan Burbage too. Thank you for all the brand deals.
Is this Bettis?
Yes. The bus.
One of my favorite Steelers draft
Bettis.
moments was when
No, I'm saying
Franco
he
Harris
said
was
the last
announcing the
time
pick,
I was
and he
announcing the pick. so
selected
I never
Pat Freiermuth, and he got really excited about it.
I thought that was a good pick this time too.
Let's hear the pick. Oh, they go offensive lineman out of Arizona State, Max
You get a point if you can say his
Ahineker.
name.
Ahineker, I think.
That's a name if I've ever seen.
What about?
It's in there.
Isn't
I see it. I see
Oh,
it.
Wow,
Isn't there-
no
Yeah,
reaction.
Caleb Lowe.
Yeah,
Caleb
I
Lowe was
mean,
out there.
Steelers go offensive lineman, so it looks like that they're going to be
Barkley's not
rocking with
anything.
Will Howard this season unless Rodgers comes back.
I think Rodgers comes back.
No, new head coach for the first time in a while for Pittsburgh. Getting Mike McCarthy, who has been known to be the
that's the
quarterback whisperer of head coaches in the league.
That was the worst signing.
So honestly, that makes sense. Got to protect your quarterback, whoever it is, or whomever it is for the Steelers this season. I'm cool with that pick. I think Ahinaker is a strong option for Pittsburgh. Yeah. But yeah, first season without Mike Tomlin in a long time.
It's gonna be an interesting year. Do you think they're gonna get past the 8-8 ball?
Oh, I mean, this might be the first year that the Steelers don't have a winning record because Mike Tomlin's 9-8.
I think it's not playing him dumb.
Consistency is now out the window. So they don't go wide receiver.
How do you miss that?
I think if Lemon was there, they would have gone with him. But two of the top three safety prospects are still on the board. The Chargers pick is not in yet. They only have a minute 50 remaining to get it. But yeah, the Chargers are on the board. I'm sure they're a little frustrated by that pick. And you're saying no reaction. Now they're getting excited at the Ahinaker house. I hope I'm saying that right. But yeah, now at pick 22, we have the Los Angeles Chargers. I think you just got to get Justin Herbert some help, take the best offensive lineman available. I know that they have talented players like Joe Alt on that O-line, but they just can't stay healthy. Get some depth. I mean,
Will Clapp did retire this offseason.
Will Clapp did retire this offseason too.
They go Akeem Mesidor.
Yeah, I mean, the Chargers pick is now in, but yeah, Chargers, really the only hole on that team from last season was their offensive line. Their receivers are good. Quentin Johnston, Lad McConkey, even Keenan Allen still playing well. Over 30 years old now, but he's still a great route runner.
Yeah, they said they're not trading QJ, so.
Yeah, I mean, I really think the only hole on that Chargers team is the offensive line. That defense is really, really good. They're a lot better than I was giving them credit for. How do they take a step back without Jesse Minter this season, who's now the head coach of the Ravens, as we mentioned earlier tonight? Very curious about that.
Look at this.
Yeah, man. But now at pick 23, after the Chargers pick, is the Dallas Cowboys because of the trade. Did we get the trade details on that yet?
I have not
seen Let me recheck Twitter real quick.
He's gonna miss this though. This is Mesidor.
Okay, here it is. The Eagles get pick 20 and a 7th round pick, and the Cowboys get pick 23, pick 114, and pick 137. So honestly, not a great trade for Dallas, but you get two late rounders giving away one, so you get an extra late round pick and move back 3 spots. So I guess they just didn't think that anybody was worthy. I'm surprised they didn't go Lemon there though, from what I've been hearing. Yeah, man, a bit surprised by that. They already got Caleb down, so they won't go safety. They could go cornerback and add to that secondary depth. Yeah, I don't know. They could go edge and go Keldrick Falk.
They could go anywhere.
Jermon McCoy
could go anywhere.
Jermon McCoy is a real argument.
They need secondary help.
I think I was just telling you. I don't think.
But now looking at the Chargers pick, I'm looking at the ESPN rankings. The best offensive lineman available is Caleb Lomu out of Utah.
Why would they take a tackle?
Justin Herbert.
Akeem Mesidor. Wow.
Guys, they just their last 2 first-round picks were Joe Alt and Slater, were they not? Like they're not.
They were, but I mean, I'm just saying they're getting banged up really bad. So I think just drafting depth.
Yeah. Joe Alt broke his foot, and the other dude Slater tore his ACL.
Joe Alt hasn't been able to stay healthy. Neither has been able to stay healthy. But yeah, man. Akeem Mesidor out of Miami. Going to the Chargers, pretty chill with that pick. Nothing too crazy.
Back-to-back fun names.
But yeah, so now Cowboys on the clock. I mean, they probably could have gone Mesidor there. I think the Cowboys are going to go with defense here.
I mean, you have to take McCoy, right?
Yeah, I mean, Jermon McCoy falling this far is pretty crazy. They could go Jermon McCoy.
2 safeties. I'm going to take Avian Terrell.
I think they go Jermon McCoy or they go Keldrick Falk out of Auburn.
I'm a big Denzel Boston fan personally.
I'm also a big Denzel Boston fan. I don't know if that's just because I kind of bandwagon Washington when they do good.
I liked him. I was thinking of him early on this past year. I don't know. I kind of followed him this past year.
Okay, LeBron.
You see what David Adelman said about?
He's not even a first rounder. It's not what.
You see what Adelman said about McDaniels?
No, what?
He was like, I can't wait for his podcast.
Does the Gamecock get drafted in the first round? What do we think?
I don't think so. Tough.
You'll be podcasting in a week.
I don't
lose this series.
No.
No. Who you think is going to be Cisse or Kilgore?
And that's Kilgore.
Kilgore's going.
Oh, really?
First.
I think Cisse
is projected to be first.
Really?
Hey, he's projected 39.
I don't think
they
Miami
can try and swoop him.
They literally can't. Dude, if you're letting Bones score on your respectfully.
I think
honestly,
like
Bones is a straight
Kilgore
bucket,
will
but
somewhere. Kilgore's going to
Yeah,
be
that was Io though.
raw.
Oh, was it?
He looked Kilgore.
You said what?
And there's 1.6 on the shot.
I could honestly.
Throw it to Rudy at half court. Let
I
him
could
just go
totally.
wild.
This would be a good Jermon McCoy spot,
Sorry.
but I just don't think they were going to do it. I feel like he's not going to.
You ever done that?
What?
I'm not that. Left-handed that for that, bro. Left-handed that for that. That was bad. I hope Mike's didn't pick up that conversation. That was rough.
All right, I'm gonna throw out a few names here.
Okay.
Yeah, you get one pick.
I know, but I'm just saying I think that these are probably who they're looking at. I think any of the D tackles, so like McDonald or
This is
Peter Woods,
Ooh, I'm gonna change my.
and then I don't know. And then who I'm gonna
They have
go with?
Quinn Williams though.
Who I'm going with? Oh, that's true. Who I'm gonna go with is Keldrick Falk.
That's who I was about to change to, but I'm gonna. Say
Yeah, that's.
I like
I,
Keldrick Falk
I
a
think
lot.
I think they either go Jermon McCoy or Keldrick Falk here.
You're sticking with whoever.
I'm gonna go with Terrell.
I'm gonna go Jermon McCoy.
I don't
Also
think so.
Jermon
I don't think he's a bad player. I love
I'm gonna
KJ
drop
Terrell when he's coming
We're at a
back.
commercial break right now. The Cowboys still haven't put their pick in. They got 2:50 remaining on the clock. Just taking a look at the picks ahead. After this pick, we have the
I can't hear
Cleveland
this Browns
Browns
laptop going.
picking their second first-round pick of the night. This is the pick from the Jaguars after the trade for Travis Hunter that the Jaguars trade up for last year, and that Travis Hunter trade really has not panned out for the Jaguars as they want him to. Dealt with injuries all season long, and now they kind of have a solid receiving corps without him, and they've announced that they're going to move him to a full-time cornerback with a few special packages on offense. So do you guys still think that pick is worth it with
Yes.
Travis Hunter just at cornerback going into the season?
Yes.
Absolutely.
I think he's one of the best corners in the league.
What was the question?
And I think that
Do you
he's
think
a top
the
receiver.
Jaguars trade for Travis Hunter is still worth it now that he's going to be a full-time corner?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I think that I think the
What did they give up?
They gave up the first-round pick that is happening after this Cowboys pick that the Browns are selecting.
I mean I think that
Nobody
they
that's
another
better
first
than
rounder last
Travis
year.
Hunter.
they benefited like massively off of. I know he was only available for like half the season or so, but he was really good for them.
Jaguars defense is
Like
already.
and advanced stats wise, like
awesome.
coverage wise, he was one of the better corners in the league as a rookie. And I think it was inevitable that like down the line he was always going to become a corner. It was just that's how I felt. I felt like he was a better corner than receiver.
Huh?
But I think he's a very special receiver, and like he showed that last year. He's some insane
Bro, are you
spectacular
good?
catches.
Why are you like lying down?
I was listening to my laptop. Yeah, sorry.
That's too nuts.
I didn't mean to.
So since we have some time still because we're in a commercial break, what do you guys think was the best pick of the draft so far?
Reese at 5.
I think down. Like I hate to say Cowboys, but Downs falling out of the top 10 to 11. They really needed secondary help. The fact that you could
I
get
gotta
second
say, I
best
do
left.
really like that pick for Dallas.
I also think
Lover down,
the Ravens getting
I would've had
the
him
guard.
picked him too.
I'm gonna butcher
probably-
that, so I apologize. But the guard from Penn State,
In terms of like.
I think that could be
transforming
a
the franchise,
huge
like,
addition.
I'm really
Lamar
happy
Jackson
about him.
needs some help
That's a good
and
pick.
just absolute protection.
No, those are both great picks.
Best pick in the
Gavin.
draft, Sonny Styles.
I'm not gonna lie, I really think it's up there.
That's a good value pick.
I do like Jordan
I
Tyson
genuinely think
to
Tyson
New
would be
Orleans.
amazing.
I think that's a great weapon for Tyler Shock, and I think he's gonna pair well with
She
Chris
Pittsburgh.
Olave this season.
Who did you say?
I don't think
I think the best pick.
She's the next one.
All right, Brady.
Yeah.
What Spag says goes.
What Spag says goes, ladies
All
and
right.
gentlemen.
I mean,
Jude says
Carson
Reese at
Beck
5
for
might be the worst pick. Are we dead eyes?
That's pretty crazy.
Oh, we
Reese
did.
could have been pick number 2.
He should have been.
Oh, he's just hating on the Giants. bro.
Then, all right, asking the same question but reverse. What was the worst pick so far?
Ty Simpson.
Tyson's
Simpson.
easy. And like I said, we might be popping up in Ty Simpson
That's
edits
worse.
years down the road. But, I mean, I just don't understand. You are one more addition to that team. Literally, they could have gone edge. They could have gone receiver. They could have gone... I mean, I think Kenyon Sadiq was the easy pick for the Rams there. And they go with a quarterback who is a big question mark. They could have gotten in the second round. And there's going to be better quarterbacks in the draft next season. So I'm not a fan of that pick. But the Cowboys pick is in... Let's see who they select. Malachi Lawrence, defensive edge out of UCF,
Good.
and I put him in. He was the last player I made a graphic for last night.
Where is this guy?
What?
Out of University of
He's pretty
Central
good.
Florida.
On his page.
I have seen his
That's what I'm
some of
talking
his
about,
tape
Calvin.
on Twitter.
Let's go, dude.
Let's go.
He's not even on this-
I mean, there are definitely better edges available.
Is he on the 3rd page of the best
He
of
might
men?
have passed him. That's rough.
Man. Yeah, no, literally, he's the 54th ranked prospect for ESPN with an 82 overall
Am I
grade.
trolling?
Oh man, I mean, I really think you go back-to-back secondary there, but
I think
and
edge-
you
no,
also
I think
you
edge
have
rusher was the right pick.
you have better edge rushers though. You could go Zion Young out of Missouri. You could go Keldrick Falk out of Auburn.
Yeah, I am.
If you
shocked
want to
it's
move
not
inside,
Falk
you
there.
can go McDonald out of Ohio State.
Yeah, I'm really surprised it's not Falk there. I like him a lot.
Cassius Howell out of A&M too.
That is surprising.
I'm not seeing this guy.
Malachi Lawrence.
Yeah.
What are you looking
You
at?
said UCF?
Out of UCF, yeah.
I think
He was
back.
there.
I think 2 defensive picks for them was 100% what they should have done.
No, I agree with going back-to-back defense. I just think if you're going to go edge, there were better options, or they could have gone
I agree,
cornerback
I
and
agree.
just stack up on that secondary.
Downs and Lawrence, that's solid.
I don't.
That is, I mean,
don't
that's a
mind
great
it.
first round for the
I
Cowboys.
want to answer my question about the worst pick. I think Jeremiah Love is in the conversation at 3, just
No
because.
way.
No.
Specifically because it went to the Cardinals, not because of him.
That's fair.
That's
Um,
fair.
I don't even hate that.
I think
take.
Ty Simpson is obviously
Foo Fighters.
in the conversation too.
All right. Is that his play right now?
Maybe you
honestly,
don't
I think David
You know
Bailey at
that
2 is a
clip
really
where the
bad pick.
comedian's
I think.
talking about how
Really?
he met him,
I
talking
just think
about his
Arvell
dog.
Reese is like.
He's like,
I'm not a
maybe
big
you
David
don't
Bailey fan. Like if an edge rusher can't
He's
like, I think you need to be
I
if
can
you're
see
taking
you
2
and your
overall,
dog
you need to
walking
be
over here.
like you can't be bad
He was
at either
talking
run
about, like,
defense
how
or pass defense.
He would
and like
it would be so
pass
awesome
rush.
to have a tail.
And
He's
like he's not
maybe
a
if you're like
plus run
excited,
defender at
you
all.
wagon, he'd be like,
That's fair.
maybe
Like he's
you
not a
want
3
tail,
down.
maybe
I don't
you
think he's a
want
3 down
tail,
edge,
do that.
and like that's
Who
you're
is
taking him
it?
at 2. Like I think that's
The
too
guy,
high.
Foo Fighters.
No, that's a fair take.
Christopher Walken.
Yeah, Christopher Walken.
I mean, I do
Maybe
think he
you're
is very
down.
talented.
Yeah, I mean he's I think he's the best pass rusher in the league in
Look that
the
up, it's
draft.
so
So
funny.
like
Yeah.
it's understandable.
I've been taking David Bailey in like all my mock drafts for the Jets there. So
I thought they were gonna do it. I mean I predicted it, but like,
Fighters.
I don't think it was the right pick.
yeah, but now moving
Maybe
on to
not.
pick 24, as we were saying, it's the Cleveland Browns. The pick is in. Earlier on, they went offensive line and got
Taking
Fano
another
out
Dylan
of
from
Utah,
Oregon.
and now I think they go receiver, get another receiving threat for who is the quarterback going to be for Cleveland this
Shadur.
year? Is it going to be Deshaun? Is it going to be Shadur?
Shadur.
Is it going to be
Shadur.
Dylan Gabriel? I mean, they don't have one sure thing. They just kind of have 3
They
mediocre
have
guys.
Shadur things.
I don't hate that.
Perfect
yeah.
timing.
They told
me it must
online.
All right, I'm gonna go Omar Cooper Jr. out of Indiana.
Who are
I
the
agree
Browns
with
got?
I think they go. I think they go Boston out of Washington. I think they go
Oh, I'm
Denzel
so funny,
Boston out of
man.
Washington.
They got
Uh,
they have what? Jerry Judy.
I don't even know who he's
And
talking about.
that's it.
Omar Cooper.
Wow.
I don't hate it.
Soggy fried.
You said you're a big Denzel Boston.
This guy's a
I don't think he's a first round guy. I think he's a sneaky for second. That's like people are gonna look back. But
Who's a sneaky second?
Denzel Boston.
You know who else was a sneaky second? Eamon Ward.
Dude, I wanted him at 28 last year.
Yeah,
I wanted him at
I don't know.
16
I don't know
last
how he.
year.
I don't know how he felt in the second round.
I'm back on Spag Cam, by the way.
Oh, okay. I'll do something crazy. I don't know.
Just for us.
Do you want me to turn the thing around?
No.
It's Matt Camp.
Wait till Bob's on. It's gonna be so funny.
What did the Browns do with the first
Ooh,
pick?
They took Fano.
Okay, so it's not gonna.
Yeah, and they traded down too.
So I was thinking Caleb Lomu, but they're not gonna. No. See,
Wait till this next one.
I think like my thoughts like maybe IDL, but they went Mason Graham did like at all last year, so like it's probably not ideal. They could use an ulterior edge rusher next
Oh,
to
he's
this
doing
Garrett.
I think they gotta go wide receiver here for Cleveland. They have one of the worst ranked wide receiver rooms in the league. It's
Yeah.
really just Jerry Jeudy. He's the 54th ranked receiver
He's not even good.
from Fantasy One.
Remember, bro, Jets didn't sign him because of his Madden rating, so that has to mean something.
Is that true?
Yeah, wasn't it? Jets owners' sons were like, "Nah, Jerry Judy's Madden rating is too low. We can't sign him."
I just woke up with my pants. I'm really shit.
McCoy is
You
still
said all
on the
these,
board.
Like,
Gonna have to pop the standard room around when I get
Spag
home.
Cam.
it's Matt Camp.
Oh man, that
Feeling a
sucks.
sneaky Zachariah Branch.
I can't believe this happened.
You don't think so?
These,
Jeremy
these
Bernard
poor
was
pants.
before him.
I spilled on these pants all the time, bro.
Like,
It's the fun
It's a
pants.
wildly serious draft.
Yeah. Oh, dude.
I mean, like, what do you expect, though?
Spag Cam.
Spag Cam.
I do feel like Keldrick Falk makes sense.
Why do you have a screenshot of Sabrina Carpenter?
For that project I had.
What project?
Project. Is that what they call it?
Was that a personal project?
No,
I'm
it's a
gonna go-
magazine spread actually.
Is that a personal project?
Your money spread?
Your glue and
I'm
paper
thinking
mache project.
Casey
Bro, you know this about me. I had a Sabrina Carpenter picture
Oh, man.
in my room.
They're showing
Where'd it
the
go?
Browns
I took
return
it
from the
down.
Travis Hunter trade, and it's
That was
honestly
like
incredible. They got
false
Mason
safety.
Graham 5th
I got too
overall.
sticky.
They got Quinshon Judkins, who is got to be their running back this season. And now whoever they take here.
I hope they go Celtic Falk, but I don't think they
I
will.
think Concepcion because they have Munkin who just came from the Ravens, and the Ravens like those smaller, faster receivers like Concepcion. Think like Zay Flowers, stuff like that.
Loki is probably going to be Concepcion
Yeah,
just
can't wait for
because,
Stu to
just
get it.
because Stu
Hey,
said it.
you
I'm
move
going
me.
Boston
You move
out
me.
of Washington.
I'm going Concepcion. You move me.
Oh! Bro, there's no way Stewie is right again. Dude.
I did it too. I picked it too. Oh, you did.
Stewie is on a heater.
Jack's like, crap, Stewie's guessing. Gotta jump on that.
No, because I honestly was about to do the
Great
same
read
thing,
by
and I was like,
me.
no, I'll stick to my guns. I don't want to look like a bandwagon.
Wow,
but-
that was huge by me. He was hiding. What a
What
spike.
can I say? What can
How'd
I
I
say?
Dude, he didn't bet. He didn't
Wait,
guess
hold
for
on.
like 10 of these guesses, and
He's in the lead.
Yeah, like. Well, technically
Dude, there's gonna be so many good screenshots from this.
He's all
It's just
just
all
all
him.
Monday.
Yeah.
No, dude, Meme
I
Monday
don't hate
next
that
week is
pick.
gonna go. It's gonna go.
It's all
Wait,
gonna be
just
from the
flip
screen.
It is a little like.
Big Sunny Styles.
It is a little like double
Yeah,
Jerry
it's just-
Judy-esque, but
This one?
Oh Lord.
Stewie when he gets a pick, right?
it's a little bit like two Jerry
The
Judys,
Bears.
but I don't. They need
The
to,
Bears.
They need a Bears.
Oh
They
man,
need another
Casey
guy in the room.
Concepcion. I mean, yeah, that's a great pick. That's a great prospect right there.
Bears are gonna
Can't
take
really be
Avian
too mad
Terrell.
about that.
I mean, you'll be right eventually.
I mean, and they
If you
lost.
just requested to follow me. I don't think she's allowed to say that.
Bears. Let's pull up their right.
Bears need something on defense.
I'm picking, yeah.
That's
No,
right.
I-
Dude, who do you
I'll have
want
this
the Bears to
conversation
get?
in a second.
Oh, who do I want them?
Yes.
I know.
I think like
know
Carson Beck, Drew Aller,
Frank
Nussmeyer.
What, you're Klubnik or
Yeah,
no?
okay.
Klubnik would be like the best.
That'd be a
pick.
home run.
Yeah.
Yeah. we're going
Lock up the
Bears.
backup spot.
Yeah.
I know Taysom Bagent,
Or let
you
him
know,
start.
like,
Let him
no
start.
millions.
You think so?
Yeah.
You think Caleb's the backup?
Hold on.
Or just cut
I
it?
just don't think he's cut. They cut out for the league.
Yeah. Interesting.
Where's that?
Didn't you guys like? lose to them in the playoffs?
You know, my mom never heard of Bane. I had to teach her who Bane was the other day.
No, I don't remember it that way.
I don't remember that
You
right
gotta
now.
chill. You gotta
Like 3
chill.
minutes left.
That is
and
true.
I turned
Looked
off
at his-
the-
his
I assumed
Slack
he would have
note.
won.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Yo,
They don't go away.
Ryan, read your Slack, bro.
I'm
They
saying.
don't go away, bro.
Oh yeah, the Bears. We should probably.
You know, I'm actually gonna wait so nobody steals my pick.
Where's the D?
That's fair.
You're just
The
waiting to
Bears
see who
picking
Stu
at
picks.
pick 25. We are officially in the last 7 picks of the draft. With Chicago, they lost both of their starting safeties in free agency. They just traded DJ Moore to the Bills. Do you go wide receiver and stack up with Burden and Adunze?
Wait, they lost both their
Or
safeties?
do you get another? They lost both their safeties in free agency, but they picked up Kobe Bryant from the Seahawks. So I think they're gonna go Thieneman out of Oregon. He fell this far. I think that's the best pick for Chicago. That's what I would do if I was Chicago.
They also need a corner to go
That's so
opposite
funny.
Jalen Johnson. So
Okay. So what do you think, Stu?
I think legit anything
You think Avion Terrell?
best defensive player available here.
John McCoy.
I think that is honestly. I think that's Thieneman.
I'm going with somebody on your screen right
I think
now.
that's Dylan Thieneman. Bro, there's no way that's your guys.
What if it was Dylan Feineman?
I sent it in. I don't know why it's so small. What?
Is
Was
it
that after the?
Who?
Dylan Thieneman?
Something else. That's gonna be an all-time thing when he's like the best linebacker in the league. Like I'm just gonna say.
I just
it.
want it down so bad, man.
I'm telling you, Styles is gonna be like I'm
Dude, watch Caleb
so
Downs be a
confident he's gonna be
bum.
amazing. Well, he went to the Cowboys. He probably will be.
Well, Dylan Thieneman played for Purdue
He was like,
before he went to
He's
Oregon.
Justin Mack.
Oh, he is not Dylan Thieneman, bro. Holy,
he's Dylan.
he's Dylan
He's
Shot.
Dylan Gopher Face.
Oh, I was going to say that. He's doing fine. Man. Oh,
No, that's-
my fault.
He looks like he lives in the ground.
The Towson.
CBC.
He looks like he lives in the ground. What does that mean?
He looks like a
No, if
gopher,
you know,
like
you
a
know.
groundhog. Prairie dog or
What
something.
that mean?
Oh man, we don't judge people's appearances here on
Oh, I
SGTV.
do.
I
Speak for
do.
yourself.
I mean, I low-key did judge. I was the first one to judge him. I started this conversation, but oh man.
Dude, Peter Woods
Bears
so
pick
bad.
is in, pick 25. After this, we have the Buffalo Bills.
Shout
we
out
have the
Billy.
San Francisco 49ers. And we have Billy actually said I can call him in for that pick, so I might end up doing that. But
Nope, have to be here.
okay.
Is there a chat for this?
Have to be on here or on the stream.
Yeah, he low-key just said I'm not going. On the road again.
I'm going Caden McDonald.
Okay, I don't hate that.
What do you say? Incentive for what?
I think the Bears' run defense is very poor. They were also a very heavy, they were the number one rumored Dexter Lawrence team. The Bengals were not even talked about at all.
Yeah, the Bengals kind of came in out of nowhere.
Yeah, well,
I mean, because I think they're the only ones dumb enough to offer a top 10
If you
pick.
know who Ricky is on Twitter,
I think I've heard of Ricky.
yeah, it's like a dog. Yeah, he leaked it a few days prior.
What are you giggling about?
But yeah,
What can I say?
the Bears' run defense is very poor.
What do you hear? What do you see?
And I think that D tackle makes a lot of
That's what
sense.
Spag says.
I'm listening, Jack. I promise.
This is gone from the first analysis for the first 10
anybody
picks to just
listening?
none.
We're at the
No, I
end.
will say we
We're
kind of
like
ran
at
out of steam around
Yeah.
pick 13. But we're Forrest Gumping our way through the rest of the
Yeah,
stream.
I got a question for the room.
This draft is going by really fast.
You're
though.
gumping it?
Forrest Gumping.
Oh, I'm gumping it.
Oops, I'm gumping it.
Don't say that.
Oh, there's only some
Look up
people.
what that means.
Yo, what does that mean?
I'm
Dude,
mega
look it
minding
up.
it.
What?
No, don't read it out loud. Seriously, don't.
Okay, well that's not a good sign.
Urban Dictionary.
Father,
You know what it means?
Yes. Father. Do you, have you not seen the video? He's like, I have to confess something.
Father, forgive me for I have sinned.
Wait, what? I wasn't even reading.
It has been
It's so bad. It's
too
so
long
bad.
since I have last forgiven.
Bro, this
It's not even bad.
I
That's
can't
what I'm talking
I
about.
can't find it.
Oh,
Hold on.
read that.
No, you're to the Urban
Tim
Dictionary.
Hardaway jump pass.
I was on the Urban Dictionary.
Okay.
Let me look at the Oxford
All
English
right, hold
Dictionary.
on. No, hold on. It's
There's not
I
any
know the definition on hand.
He knows what I'm talking about.
OED's entry for the noun
Double their
gump.
Here, that's what it is.
Oh, if you just,
Oh!
if you
Oh!
just add 3 points, yeah.
Oh man, that's bad. Yeah, it's a good thing I didn't read
Caden
that out.
McDonald, show me the money. That's
And
what
one.
I
Alright, here we go.
That's not a foul, we said.
I have Thieneman. Dylan Thieneman.
I'm not a valor. He's there yet.
The Bears.
Let's go. Add it to the board, Reppy.
Dude, I said him 4 picks in a row, and the one time I get off of it.
Was it just Cal?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a really
Let's
good
go.
pick.
I'm back on the board for the first time since the top 10.
That's a really good pick.
No, yeah, I think that's like I said. Both of their free agents, or both of their safeties, walked in free agency. They pick up Kobe Bryant in free agency from Seattle. Now they pair him with Dylan Thieneman out of Oregon, aka Gopher Boy, as Zander would
It
call
looks like
him.
he lives in the ground.
Look up a picture of Dylan Thieneman. Give an opinion yourself. But yeah, I really like that pick. Don't goof on that line. Classic movie line, says my dad. Dad, look up what gumping means.
No.
No,
Did
no.
you type it in the
No,
chat?
dude, you're gonna get him
Did you
banned.
type it in the chat?
No. Yeah, can someone type it in the
No.
chat?
No,
All right,
that's
so-
so bad.
I'll let you in on a little secret here. Buffalo, next up pick. They just only take D-line every single year in the first round, without fail.
Yeah,
So
Coleman?
Is that a secret?
we'll cut that.
Cookies. He likes cookies.
He does, yeah.
Well,
Look.
I was hearing Casey Concepcion to the Buffalo Bills.
Yeah,
but
but
now
they
that
just-
he's gone.
They just take D-line every single year. I don't know.
So-
I don't know how it's possible that they do that because how I don't. I just swear.
How
every
does
year they
Nolan
do.
feel about that pick?
I don't know. Let me ask him.
This is such a Germani.
I like that pick.
This is such a Germani.
I'm telling you, Jamal McCoy's not a first round.
Yeah, but Buffalo's gonna.
I should get a point for that if he doesn't go the first round.
That's not how it works.
But that's a good take. I said that 10 picks ago.
You've also.
I said it before the draft.
Yeah, if you say 100 takes in one stream, it's
All right,
something's gonna happen.
I was. You guys have all called out McCoy 10 times.
I haven't caught up.
Yeah, we
with
haven't
you.
gotten him right.
Yeah, I said
Hey man,
pre-draft is not
you're
first
live
round.
on SGTV YouTube right now. I just want to know what your thoughts on that Dylan Thieneman pick are.
Speaker. What do you say?
I'm hyped that he's a bear. Ryan Poles is cooking up something good, man. I'm telling you, we're so back, baby. Caleb Williams, the Iceman's gonna be in full form going into 2026.
Buffalo Bills trade the pick.
Bears Super Bowl, baby.
Houston Texans.
Oh shoot! All right, the Bills just traded their pick to the Texans, but yeah, all right. I was just curious if you liked it.
Fuck them Bills.
Okay. All right, man. I'll see you.
This is where
Electric boy.
Can you hear it?
Houston didn't have a first round pick, right?
Yeah, they did.
It's
They had
shotgun pipes, bro.
Oh, no, you're right.
Sit to the Texans.
Wow, yeah. Can you hear it?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's fine.
shoot.
This has been an awesome stream.
So I think there's
Jared
a total of.
Jude says Buffalo drafting another wide receiver who loves
Love.
Yeah, you can hear it pretty
Took the
good.
Buffalo Wolf by storm.
All right, what are we saying?
Yeah, no, what are we saying here? Because the Texans are a weird team because
I said Keldon
honestly, one of the I think really their biggest hole is quarterback right now with C.J. Stroud, but no, running back. Never mind.
No, you're not wrong. It is
CJ
quarterback.
Stroud is so good.
You're trolling, right?
I think he's a great quarterback.
Oh, we're trolling today.
He was
He
a
had
great
one bad
quarterback.
postseason.
He had 2 bad
Did we watch this past year from the Texans?
The year before that too.
I'm not-
So he was good his rookie year.
If they put a
He-
replacement
he-
average quarterback in instead, they might
He
be the Super Bowl.
daddied Caleb Williams, and
Denver's
then
defense is so bad. Rudy hit a no-look pass, and it was to an everyone by. He went like this.
okay, so the Texans they
That's gonna be a meme.
the Texans need a running back. There's no running backs worth
running back
taking
worth
at this
taking in the
point.
first 2 rounds.
That's what I'm saying. There's not a running back worth taking at this point, other than Jeremiah Love. Well, I've been seeing some Jadarian Price hype. I've been seeing some Jadarian Price hype, the other Notre Dame running back, but I don't
My
agree
pick's
with
gonna be
it.
Ooh,
correct.
Texans have both the 26th and the 28th pick.
What did they
They
trade?
did not trade out of the first round.
Well, I mean, maybe they have.
Dude.
Interesting.
They traded C.J. Stroud for Josh Allen.
Yo.
Good
And-
trade for
and the
Buffalo.
pick.
Trade. The Texans are on the clock.
Fraud MVP.
I'm trying to see the details.
Honestly, if the Buffalo wants to get off Allen, they might have.
Oh, here it is. The Texans send to the Bills pick 28, pick 69, and pick 167, and then the Texans get 26 and 91. Okay, so they did send the 28th pick.
They did send it?
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
All right.
So, yeah,
My
so
thing was not updated.
So
yet.
to repeat, the Buffalo Bills receive pick 28, pick 69, and pick 167 in this draft.
So we got
And the
7
Texans receive pick 26 and pick 91. So a pretty even trade there. I don't hate it for either side, but it does depend on who
Keldrick Fall.
the
I'll take
Texans
Keldrick Fall.
take here.
That's the first time.
They
I've
just
done that,
extended Will Anderson,
bro. Yeah,
highest non-quarterback, highest paid non-quarterback.
Keelan Rutledge.
Keelan Rutledge, a guard.
He's like the top guard. In
The
the
Texans-
class. I've heard of him.
All right, Keelan Rutledge out of Georgia Tech.
Their O line is abysmal.
The
so that makes
Texans
sense.
fan in our class said that he wanted offensive line.
Yeah, their O line's like the worst part of their team, no doubt. So like that makes sense.
Kealan Rutledge looks like a guy's guy.
But could they not just get him? Oh,
Yeah.
They did trade that pick.
I was about to say, I mean, they.
Maybe they think San Fran does it, or maybe they thought
No
Buffalo.
way.
San Fran, do they? I mean, because
San Fran-
they just because now San Fran's on the clock. They just extended Trent Williams, but Trent Williams is also ancient.
He is.
The
The Niners have traded the pick.
Oh.
Let's place our bets. Who's going to be?
to the Seahawks.
The Dolphins.
Oh, the Dolphins. Okay, so the Dolphins, who had pick 30,
So they'll probably
now move up to pick 27. So the 49ers will be picking from 30 now, I assume.
You assume
I'm
Dolphins
writing
go.
A
get
lot
both
of just kind of trading back and forth. Very interesting first round. Something that I've been meaning to ask you guys
Wait,
tonight,
did
and
Miami
it might be a moot point at this point. There's 5 teams that do not have a first round pick. The Packers being one of them. Also the
Colts.
Broncos, the Colts, the Jaguars, and the Falcons. Out of those teams, who do you think is most likely to trade into the first round with these remaining picks? I personally think it's Atlanta. They trade away Kyle Pitts for the 31st pick.
Like, see, I would say that, but like we also have to think like what are they trading up for?
Oh shoot! I guess I'll go Omar Cooper Jr. Indiana.
For the Dolphins, yeah, I think they go receiver.
Did the
here.
Dolphins take?
Who'd they take?
Who did they take in the last pick?
The Dolphins
Did they-
took.
did they take,
O-line.
Lemon?
They went O line.
Oh yeah, they took Proctor.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, they took
Um,
Proctor. So
They have to go receiver here.
I think they go
There's
receiver.
no
I'm gonna go
way they
Denzel
don't.
Boston here.
There's no way they don't
I know
go
I've been
receiver.
saying
That'd be if they don't go receiver here, that'd be crazy. 2 firsts and you don't take your biggest need with either one.
Yeah, I gotta say I'm really impressed by that Casey Concepcion poll there, Stu. That was some good ball knowledge there.
It was like based in logic as well.
Yeah, no, it was like he read the facts, man. He knew him well.
Bruce Brown just got
I feel like it was a
shook.
good read by me too.
Jude says Denzel Boston here. Yeah, I agree with you, Jude. Caleb Lomu to Houston after the embarrassment that Milton Williams caused them. They do go
True.
O-line, so you
Shout
weren't
out to
entirely
the
wrong.
Most loyal SGTV stream watcher.
Jude the dude.
Shout out,
Dude, I will say, man, I was like, yo, you guys should watch this, like, not thinking they were going to. And Jude and Connor have been locked in, so thanks, guys. Appreciate the support. Much love from the 803. I hope to see you in the 860 soon.
Best two-way player when we have one being in the league.
I mean,
Like that's.
Chad's better too. I mean, his defense is way better and his offense is equal.
This is.
Not better. His offense
so the
is
Yankees swept the Red Sox.
Yes, sir.
That big of a difference.
Shout out Lucas Ferreira,
I mean,
the
I don't think
Citadel.
you know how good Chad's a good
Yankees.
I was singing his praises on your podcast. So you didn't record my audio in.
Wow. So Malik Neighbors came out and criticized the Arvell Reese take.
What?
What happened?
I love the player. Don't get me wrong. I love the player, but just like he said, like where do you play? Like you wanna be on the outside and rush, but we just drafted somebody last year to do that.
That's awkward. That's
Who said
weird.
this?
Malik Neighbors.
That was Malik Neighbors.
I see. Okay,
That was Malik Neighbors.
I understand because
Best
basically the
player.
same reason that we were talking about, like how is it going to work with the 4 edge rushers, is what he's saying, but it's so different for us to say it versus a player actively on the team. Like that's so awkward.
When he was the best player available.
Yeah, like he's got to ride for his like Kayvon and Burns and Carter. I get that, but like you have to just be like, I'm so excited, let's go. Reese is a dog. You know, like even if it's just a general like, you know, corporate answer, like you still have to do that. I feel like. That's really awkward. I'm not gonna lie. That's weird.
Yeah, kind of an interesting, not a very welcoming start from maybe
Yeah,
the best
right?
player on the Giants roster.
Yeah. At this point, with Dexter Lawrence gone, Malik Neighbors is certainly our best player.
Yeah, but the Dolphins pick is in here at pick 27. They traded up with the San Francisco 49ers.
Yeah. Omar Cooper Jr., Indiana.
Denzel Boston.
Yeah, I'm also going Denzel Boston here.
He's my guy. So
Sneaky Caden McDonald.
I'm
I
trying
don't disagree.
to.
the Dolphins need like so much.
Okay, so the
but, like,
details of this
I don't think they
pick
just go receiver.
or of this trade: Miami gets the 27th pick and the 138th pick. San Francisco gets the 30th pick and the 90th pick. So once again, pretty even trade.
Wait, what was the first round swap? Was it 30 and 27?
It was 30 and 27, and then San
Okay.
Francisco gets
Here's
90 and Miami gets 138.
Do
So
not-
kind of a difference there.
Don't pencil this in as my pick. I'm just putting this out there as something to think about. Brazel, the receiver from Tennessee,
Mm-hmm.
tall,
If this
fast.
guy goes
he
here,
he fits.
Chris Brazel the second, yes.
He fits exactly
Sign
what
up
the
for
Packers like.
looking
And
ahead.
bringing Jeff Hoffman
That's what
down
it
to
was.
Miami with John Sullivan as
He's a texting
GM.
chef to
Brazel
Ryan.
might be a name to watch.
Thank you, Adam.
Thank you, Stu.
I mean,
He
locked in.
might have convinced me. I'm gonna stick with.
I don't think they're gonna pick him. But I'm
all
just
change
saying,
our
like,
pick.
he does.
It
fit-
could.
He does.
They could
fit-
pick any of the players available.
Dude, if
They
he,
could.
if he, I'm going to go crazy if he gets this.
Bro, if they take Brazel, I'm probably gonna flip the table. Over in the
Please-
setup.
please don't.
I'm
Please
gonna set the
don't.
table over in the setup. No way! There is no way!
Oh my
They take Chris Johnson, quarterback out of San Diego State University. Shout out my boy Brandon Garrity. Oh
Oh my
That was
my gosh, I was actually.
We were gonna have a
Oh
generational
my
coach.
gosh.
We were gonna.
Watch the high and the low. Watch the immediate disappointment.
Dude, we like the amount of clips we could have gotten of like all of the correct takes you had.
Dude, okay,
Screw
so
it.
now,
Get
now the
someone,
Buffalo
get- don't
Bills
get
are
no camera.
selecting. The Bills pick is in at pick 28 after trading with the Texans.
Already.
I think you go Denzel
I'm not
Boston
going
here
Buffalo.
if you're
I'm going Omar
Buffalo.
Cooper again.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, they got cookies though. They're chilling.
Oh my days, they're actually calling me.
Cookies.
I love cookies.
I love
That is
cookies.
actually nuts.
With
You're
his
supposed to
puffer
be
jacket.
our number one, and you're playing like a.
Don't say you from New York if you ain't got a puffer.
I suggest you.
Bills are trading again.
What?
Oh, the Bills
Who's
trade the
it?
pick
Giants.
again.
Show me Big Blue.
To the Patriots.
Two
Wow.
individual trades with like two of the biggest.
Who do
rivalries
the
in-
Patriots want here? Do they go wide receiver?
Dude, we've seen a Cowboys-Eagles trade and a Bills-Patriots trade. Like those are two of the
And
biggest
the-
individual
I'm-
rivalries.
yeah.
in
Wait,
sports.
so how is the pick in for Buffalo and then they trade it?
That was
That's
just the pick is in
probably
for
why-
visual error, I'm sure. Like the pick was in
Yeah,
for the
they
Patriots.
probably heard the pick is in, and then they're like, "Oh, okay, the trade." Man, that is very surprising. So now the New England Patriots picking at pick
Billy was
28.
right. He was like, the Bills are going to trade their picks.
They're good. They're good in a lot of areas. They don't have too many holes on that roster. But the thing that I
I'm
put,
sticking with my pick because Diggs is tragic.
well, Diggs isn't even on the team anymore.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
So
he's
yeah,
crazy.
I mean, he's also probably gonna go to jail.
True that.
But the thing that I put about the Patriots is They are good, not great in a lot of areas. They have a lot of spots
Biggest
where.
fluke season of all time.
No, I was just about to ask. Was that season a fluke?
Wait. Do
Do
we
you
see?
think
Do
that
we
they'll
see
replicate
Diana?
it?
Do we see Diana?
All right.
Oh my god.
Stewart on a generational.
Stewart from downtown. Oh my goodness.
Rudy Floater, airball.
That was ridiculous.
I can't believe you just said that.
I'll take Boston.
Denzel Boston.
Boston in New England.
Oh my god.
Oh, okay.
Oh, they go
I don't hate it.
line.
I
Oh,
hate it.
goodbye, Will Campbell.
Yeah, get the step in, Will Campbell.
You said Caleb Williams?
That's not a bad pick. All right, so
Stewie
Bills-
just said that. Took it home with you.
Bills trade 28 and they get 31 and 125.
Oh my god, I can't believe that.
That was
so funny.
Jude, how
that
are you
probably was
feeling?
the greatest.
That-
I really
that
hope
was
the mic
that was
picked that
Dwayne
up.
Wade to LeBron. What a
I
lob.
really hope the mic picked that up.
Jude, how are we feeling about this pick, man?
Yeah, Jude, let us know in the comments below.
I every comment is Jude.
Yeah,
I don't think
my
it's.
dad looked. He probably fell asleep.
I can't blame
Ain't
him.
watching. Dude, can we get like a best moments?
No, I was gonna do like a
Should have been
SGTV
writing
draft
down, like,
night
timestamps.
party core.
Oh,
I mean, it honestly, it's only like a 3-hour long video. I feel like you could just have to read.
Honestly, we're very animated folks where literally all I have to do is just look at when we're freaking out.
That is true. Dude, that was,
I'm so happy he picked it up. Now Kansas City
that was so
on the clock
fun.
with their first pick. They went O-line.
No, they went Delaney.
Or no, yeah, they went.
Delane.
I don't know.
They
They
traded-
traded up for
up
Mansour
for
Delane.
Delane.
Very, I was very,
yeah,
very
so they
confused
got
by
to-
that.
they got
That
to-
might be my least favorite pick.
What was the trade? Can somebody?
Chiefs might go receiver.
What was
here.
the Chiefs trade earlier? Because how do they keep this 29th pick? That's so interesting.
Well,
They moved. They only moved up.
This
like
is the
2
Rams
states.
pick.
Yeah, but still, like, I don't know.
They-
Oh, it was like a
they
third,
traded the ninth
It was like
and
a
then
third and like a fifth or something.
well, yeah. So this was supposed to be the Los Angeles Rams pick,
Yeah.
but with
Yeah.
the Trent McDuffie trade, now it goes to the Kansas City Chiefs, and then after this we have the Dolphins the Dolphins just traded. So it's the Niners picking next, originally from Denver for Jalen Waddle,
Yeah.
and went to Miami, and then Miami traded
we'll
it
leave it
to
away.
San Francisco. So we have the Chiefs here, the 49ers, and then the Buffalo Bills, and then to finish off the Seattle Seahawks. Though the Seattle Seahawks have been very vocal about trying to trade back, they have been notoriously known in the draft in years past for trading back in the first round. But the past 3 years, they haven't done that because they've had great picks, and they just haven't been able to find a partner. But no, I'd be surprised if Seattle ends up picking tonight at 32. But also, I think that Avion Terrell would be a great pick for
That's
Seattle
what I'm trying to
and
think,
would
like-
fit really well into McDonald's defense. Cornerback's definitely their biggest need right now, only
you're
behind
saying
running
for
back.
Seattle, huh?
Only behind running back, but like we've been discussing, there really isn't any running backs.
Yeah, with
worth
Sharp,
getting.
with Sharp's injury, yeah.
Charbonnet is going to be out for the first few weeks of the season with a torn ACL in the
Really? Only
divisional
first few
round.
weeks?
Yeah, I mean he tore his ACL in the divisional, so it's gonna take a minute to get him back. He probably won't be
No, but
back. till
I'm just
week
surprised
8
that it's
12.
only the first few weeks. I was thinking.
No, yeah. I mean,
almost
I think he's
season.
gonna be out like the first half of the season.
I could see it being more than that.
I'm just being a little optimistic
If
there.
Seahawks go running back, Mike Washington from
No,
Arkansas.
because Mike Washington from Arkansas is my dream pick, but you can also get him in the second. You don't need to take him here.
But
You might be able to get him in the third.
Fifth year, like for you guys, like it's kind of a luxury. Like you take the 32nd pick, like you just take some guy that you think like down the line could be worth taking up that 5th year option. That's
22
really
point
what you
lead for
value.
the Timberwolves at halftime.
Wow,
It's pretty good.
they had a nice comeback the other
So,
night because anytime I was checking in, the Nuggets were up.
For-
and they
for
ended up
the
winning
Chiefs.
that
The
game.
first quarter was bad.
Yeah,
You
the
were
first quarter was
Wyatt,
yeah.
so bad.
No, because I
Four
just
and 1 threes
Yeah.
in the first quarter.
yeah.
For the Chiefs, though, we just talked about the Trent McDuffie trade. Do they go corner here because I mean the cornerback room's kind of
Well, they went
poor.
Mansour Delane.
Oh, true.
So I think they go wide receiver here, and then
Really, even though they
This
still
is
have.
this is the last time I'm gonna say Denzel Boston. I think they go Denzel Boston here. If they don't take him here, I'm
Man,
done
I
saying
wish
his
the
name for
Patriots went
first round.
Denzel Boston. A Boston jersey as for like a Patriots
That would
Boston
be-
jersey would be elite.
That would be pretty cool, but also being from
they
New
did have David Boston
England,
back
right
then,
in the
yeah.
heart of Patriots country, as a Seahawks fan, I just don't want to see it. I don't care.
Since you
I
went
don't
receiver
think they
again,
do
I'm gonna go Omar Cooper Jr. for a third pick.
Yeah, I'm going Denzel Boston here. If his name is not called, I'm done saying his name for the rest of the night.
I could see ideal here.
I mean, dude, it might work out where the Raiders might be able to get him with the third pick in the second round and pair him up with Mendoza.
Pick is in.
Pick is in for Kansas City.
That would be really interesting. Because like that's the kind of thing if Mendoza pushes for it, like they could totally do it. I mean, we saw that with last year. Who was it? It was Cam Ward who got his guy. But
Sure.
That was a UDFA. But there was somebody. Who am I thinking of? The quarterback got their receiver drafted.
Well, I mean, Jamar Chase got drafted the year after Joe Burrow.
No, but there was
I don't
somebody.
know if that's what you're thinking about.
Receiver from.
I can't remember who it was. There was some quarterback who got drafted, and then they were like, "No, draft my guy." Was it C.J. Stroud?
C.J. Stroud and Tank Dell.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah.
Oh yeah. True.
He's like, get the guy that I like.
Yeah. I think. Who?
I'm trying to pull up.
I'll say Falk here.
Keldrick Falk. Yeah, I don't hate that take.
That's what I filmed the podcast with.
Walk around and find out. But yeah, looking.
Whoa.
Anybody who
Keldrick Falk.
anybody who says Gobert is good knows ball.
Oh yeah, I've always been a Gobert.
Rudy Gobert.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rudy Gobert. Dude, I don't get the Rudy Gobert. He's great
gotten
defensive.
better offensively this season.
Yeah.
He likes to touch mics.
But yeah, that I will say that moment I was.
Better than.
I'm not a huge
touching
fan of him, but I do think he
White.
gets too much hate.
Right,
Members of his
Vrabel?
own team had COVID beforehand. Like it didn't actually matter in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah, but he was just being
Does he
cocky
like
about
touching
it,
mics
and
or
then,
touching
like
mics?
biting him in the derriere. But taking a quick look
Pleasure
at
to do
round
business with
two,
him.
Shake my
now
hand.
that we get to the last three picks of round one, and our night is slowly coming to an end.
It's
4 picks. 29, 30.
Oh yeah.
John Harbaugh said Reese will start at ILB next to Edmonds. He'll move all over. Says he was their top non-quarterback, and Maui Go will play right guard.
All right, let's see.
Damn.
Peter
dude,
Woods, D
I said
tackle out of
IDL, I would've thought
Clemson.
about it.
Out of Clemson.
I really considered IDL.
Spam it in the chat, everyone. You already know what to do.
You already know what to do.
Like it makes a lot of sense with Chris Jones getting a little bit older. Like I could see them taking a guy to kind of learn from him.
Yo, is that
Makes sense.
JP Barry?
JP Barry.
Yo, JP Barry, what is up, man? Shout out. Thanks for tuning in, bro. Always great to see you. Always great to hear from you.
Good to see you, man. Why is he on here?
JP?
How does he know?
Bro, JP's a supporter,
He's tapped
man.
in like that. Love you,
JP's a
JP.
goat, bro. Hope everything's going well with the radio job, man. Much love to you.
Sure. Shout out Fox Spartanburg.
Yeah, man. I've tuned in a few times,
Me too.
hearing him talk about the Braves.
Trade.
I love it, man. 49ers.
Niners
No,
trading back
oh,
again.
so the pick
Washington.
is
Show me Giants.
Yo, I think it's going to be the Raiders, and they're going to take
Eagles.
Jets.
Yes. Gross.
Okay, so the Jets,
Probably
who
their
were
first
supposed to
round.
take
Probably
first
their second
overall
now.
in the second round,
They probably
trade up. Do they go? Who did they take their last pick? They took
Oh yeah, go for it.
The Sadiq.
Oh yeah, they went Kenny City. Okay, that was
He
terrible.
capped it.
Rudy Gobert.
Do they go wide receiver here? Because I know wide receiver is a
Your
big
ball.
need for them. They already took a receiving option though. They took Kenyon Sadiq. So what do you do here if you're the Jets? Who do you want?
What have they gone so far?
They went Kenyon Sadiq with their last pick, and they went Arville.
I think
or they
they
went
went-
David Bailey.
I
with
bet
their
they go
second
corner
pick.
here because both Buffalo and Seattle need corners.
I agree.
That's
I think
astute.
I'm thinking they go Avion Terrell here. Or they could go
You guys are
Emmanuel McNeil
Omar
Warren.
Cooper Jr. 4th pick in a row.
I'm done saying Denzel Boston's name for the night. If he gets drafted,
Leave what?
good for him. Huh? Yo, he's gonna get taken right here too. I know it, bro.
Yeah. see,
Chiefs
says I'm ready to
selections
die
on the
for
night. Peter Woods. I don't know. I don't really love that pick for
Fake
Kansas City though.
It'd really be fake deep.
It's cool
injury
because Chris
prone,
Jones
I
is
like
getting
that.
up there in age and he's on his way out. But I'm curious why Caden
Rudy
McDonald
Nolan
hasn't
best.
been taken yet.
Oh.
You know? I'm curious why Caden McDonald has not been taken yet.
Malik Neighbors said reacts to the Dallas Cowboys selecting Caleb Downs. I'd rather get him than play against him. I gotta play against this thing again, bro. He's good. He's very
This
good.
thing?
He's very good.
This
Could
thing
go-
again?
I mean, Neighbors tweeted something like saying like, "I know who I want," and that's all he said. And people were like trying to speculate who he wanted.
Wow.
So maybe it was
I want to see
Downs.
Seattle's pick though.
Yeah, so do I.
Is that now?
Man,
No,
you,
not yet.
our
I'm
division
trying to
really
figure
got
out.
Sonny Styles and Caleb Downs and Arvo Reese.
And Sonny Styles. So that you said first.
Okay, so yeah, so this is pick 30. Jets traded up with the San Francisco 49ers.
So maybe they don't go receiver.
Did they give up the second?
I mean, I'd assume
They
so.
have to.
I'm trying to look into it right now.
Maybe
Jets
they-
trade back into round one. The Jets get 30 from San Francisco in exchange for 33 and 179.
I'll say Falk again. I'm just gonna keep running it. I think he's good enough in the first.
I go Avion Terrell.
It could be ideal.
Yes, it does.
You did not say it.
No, he
Yes,
did.
I swear.
Did he?
So,
He did.
I thought you were just saying that because.
Omar Cooper Jr. heading to the New York Jets to catch footballs from Geno Smith for half the season before he gets benched for Tyrod Taylor.
And Dante Moore next season.
Dante Moore, I think,
never
would
know.
have entered the draft this year
Had it not been
if
Jets.
it had not had been for the Jets. So
Yeah, I agree.
poor Dante Moore. I mean,
JP.
they are just tanking for him.
JP
I'm a little surprised because
Aw.
the Jets.
JP.
So they traded for in the Sauce trade. They why am I blanking on the guy's name? I like him.
A.D. Mitchell.
Yeah, they got A.D. Mitchell,
Dude, I don't want to.
and he closed out the season really well.
you
for
gotta
them.
chill. You gotta.
And then they still have Garrett Wilson, so like they didn't necessarily need a receiver.
He said Clemson on top.
Shut up, yeah.
I mean, you just know that Mendoza was really wanting him.
Mhm.
With
Okay,
how
so-
close they were.
So now finally the Bills are taking here at pick 30.
We'll
I'm gonna
see.
say. I know I said it wasn't, but I'm gonna say it one more time. I'm going Denzel Boston here for the Buffalo Bills.
Oh my days.
If you like him so much, why don't you just marry him?
I'm gonna go for a rogue shout and say Emmanuel McNeil Warren from
Okay.
Toledo.
I don't hate that. I don't hate that call either.
You know
Out of the Toledo. Toledo's actually
what
got a
I'm
really
thinking?
nice logo.
Brandon Cisse.
No, you know what I'm actually
The
thinking?
Toledo logo is actually really cool.
Toledo, what
There's
is
one
it?
guy.
Rockets?
The Toledo
out of
Hot
Toledo,
Rockets.
actually.
I saw Toledo Notre Dame in
Quinyon Mitchell.
2021.
Nice. We're getting in the
It was
time
so
machine,
fun.
baby.
Notre Dame,
Really?
yeah, dude, it was in Notre Dame because I was going to Indianapolis to see the Seahawks play the Colts week 1, and it's not too far from Notre Dame, so we stopped and saw a Notre Dame game on Saturday.
Everything. is
Saw them
structured.
Shout
barely-
out to JP for Notre Dame, man.
Game winning touchdown drive to beat the Toledo Rockets.
He's calling.
Yo, JP, comment if you remember that game. I'm sure you do as a fighting Irishman.
JP.
Pick up the phone.
Comment if you remember that because their quarterback like
Shout out
dislocated his
Kevin
finger.
Knox Fortnite suit. Jude, great pull.
Kevin Knox Fortnite
When he
suit.
got drafted,
When he,
6th overall by the Knicks in 2016, he wore a Fortnite suit.
Yep.
Oh
So
yeah,
it's-
he
It was like
did.
the inner
I
linings
forgot
of it.
about that.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
That was bad. Dude, Jude
That was
knows
a
ball.
bad pick.
You would get along with Jude. Jude knows ball.
That was a really bad pick.
Kevin Knox.
To be
Yeah,
fair,
where's
he
he
was
now?
supposed
Oh
to.
shoot, we got a trade.
Oh my
The
God.
Bills are out
That's
again,
crazy.
and the Tennessee Titans.
Well, I
This is where
I think.
football goes.
don't think anybody.
Titans
knows.
might be on the clock is in Seattle's pick. I bet.
Oh, did this? Oh, maybe the Titans
I
traded
mean, maybe it's the Bills.
with the Seahawks.
No, that's Titans colors. So it looks like Tennessee's on the board now. So maybe the Bills traded it. I'd like to.
Yeah, it says the Bills pick is in.
Maybe if the NFL could update
But,
the graphics, I need these days.
Yeah, it was a trade with the Bills. So the Titans get pick number 31, pick 69, and pick 165, and the Bills get pick 35, pick 66, and pick 101.
Wow, shout out the Bills, man. They
Dude,
just,
yeah,
they,
the
they just
Bills-
They just stockpiled.
I will
like
say
10
this is
picks.
this is what Billy wanted. He
Same
kind of
with-
he's
same
been
with
saying he wants them to
Stanford,
trade
though,
out.
Yeah,
So
I mean, Buffalo. What was that? 3 or 4 trades?
I mean,
Traded back 3
the
times.
Bills they trade 3 picks, but they
That
get
logo
3
sucks.
picks with good value back.
I like the colors.
modern logos,
Um,
just circular.
Why are we
are
getting just a
poor.
straight shot of chest?
But yeah, so now the Tennessee Titans on the clock with 7 minutes. Oh, and never mind, the pick
Pick
is
is
in. So Tennessee, do you go wide
Gavin is
receiver?
working overtime. for Aaron
This dude, Gavin's
I'm
locked.
trying to update all these graphics. man.
They went O line first, right? Tennessee.
Tennessee went with Carnell Tate.
Oh yeah, they went Carnell Tate, right? Yeah.
Was that the only
So
pick they had?
so they're not taking a wide receiver
It's not
here.
really round, but it's-
They could go offensive line. His Fano got. I mean, I'm not talking about Fano. I meant what was his teammate? Lomu. Has Lomu been taken yet?
Yes.
Yeah.
Lomu was
He
the
went-
Patriots.
he
pick.
got Patriots.
Oh right, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that's gonna be a really good pick for them.
So for
Like, he's got
Mel
Tennessee,
Kiper first viewing.
you could go Caden McDonald
That's
out of
not
Ohio State, stack up that D line. You have good.
Oh,
I mean, Keldrick Falk is falling a little
Is
bit.
that not him?
Yeah,
You could go Zion Young out of
That is
Missouri.
it.
I think they go D line here.
Booker's in the middle. Just
What do you
like
think,
when he
Stu?
played D tackle.
He's
Yeah, I
pondering.
could see it.
All right.
Could see it.
I think they're gonna go D line. I think they're gonna go with
They traded Tavondre Sweat. Give me Cade McDonald.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. That I was trying to find his name. Cade
McNeil
McDonald
Warren,
out
I'm
of
gonna
Ohio
stick
State.
with it, just for fun.
Who?
McNeil Warren.
I can see it.
Shut up,
320,000 people at the
Shut up,
NFL
Roger.
draft in Pittsburgh.
Well, yeah, but we set a record.
Because what else is there to do
We
in
set a record for
Pittsburgh?
the SGTV studio draft. So.
On
Roger.
God.
It's true. At the peak, I saw 18 viewers.
Oh, I
Dude.
just meant like us.
This was a really good idea, Stu. I'm glad that you came up with
6.
this. I'm hoping to make this a yearly thing now.
Anytime.
I think now with a year under our
I
belt.
wish I knew what they said.
Oh, hold on, let me
I
see.
will.
Keldrick
Oh
Falk.
my God! The one time I
One
don't.
time. I low-key said that.
Again, I will go to Twin Peaks next year. Just saying.
No, you did not. You said
Bro,
that.
you don't gotta comment. It's alright.
No, but when it was the Bills pick,
Yeah,
I was
right.
like,
Yeah. Oh, you did. Yeah.
That's fine.
No, it's cool, man. Do you have
That's a good pick. That's a good pick.
Yeah, I
It's
am.
a good
I'm
pick.
watching
Titans
the
low-key
draft. My
having
guys.
sneaky good draft.
Because that's what it's all about.
Wait, so they got.
Tate,
Okay.
Fall.
Okay. What was
They
that?
were last year.
That's not bad.
Okay,
They
pick
drafted-
31,
two
Tennessee,
first
Keldrick Falk, and now
no.
the
He
final
was taken
pick
second last year.
in the first round, the reigning champion Seattle
had that
Seahawks.
You want to
I
stand
think.
up and show 'em?
Oh, I'm gonna stand up and show
Just
the
a
ring.
reminder.
Just to remind you guys who won the Super Bowl last year: Sam Darnold, JSN, and now I
Emerald
think
City route artist?
the Emerald City Route Artist. Yeah.
Shut up, Blaine Kirk.
So with running back, running back's the biggest hole on this team. They got Emmanuel Wilson in the offseason. I'll ask you about
I
Emmanuel
think
Wilson
they
in a
low-key go
second.
Charlie Kirk here.
Oh man,
That's a good shot.
That's not good. You can't say that. You can't say that.
Did you hear what Jack said?
Oh, you can't say
Did
that.
you hear what he said?
Ryan?
What? No. Oh, they got Olu Adeo.
I
Oludejo.
don't know who that is.
There's a DN. He was like whatever this year.
Okay.
Honestly, like their best picks were DK.
Yeah, Chimere DK. Chimere DK is pretty good.
I mean, dude, I think he had the most all-purpose yards in a season this past year, like
Dude, he was
all
great.
time.
Yeah.
GK, because all-purpose is like
Because he was a returner as well, yeah.
And their defense was so bad that they allowed so many kick returns that like
This
he
is
just
true.
had infinite kick returns a game.
I'm gonna go Avion Terrell here. I know it's a Clemson guy, and I feel dirty saying it, but I mean, I think he is the best cornerback available.
Wait,
If
don't
not,
let me.
you could go. I mean, dude, has no one taken Jermon McCoy yet?
No one.
No.
Oh
I'm telling
no,
you.
Jermon McCoy. I'm taking Jermon McCoy here,
Honestly,
Just for funnies, I'm gonna say Denzel Boston.
bro. If we take a receiver, I'm just about going to lose it. We do not need to take a receiver.
I like Torrey Horton.
I'm a huge Torrey Horton fan. If
Actually,
if
you
he
know
can stay
what?
healthy,
We haven't said it all night. Give me Brandon Cisse.
I would actually be really happy with
Pair him
Cisse.
with Eamon Warrior.
Pair him with Eamon Warrior.
Both the draft.
Yeah, man. But last pick of the night, guys. This has been an absolute blast. I hope it was fun for the folks watching at home. This, like I said, we definitely need to do this again next year. This was a
JP
hoot and
says the
holler.
new office has
Nope.
aura.
Who says that?
JP.
Oh yeah, the new office is significantly better than the old office, JP.
Where was the office?
The
Here.
old office was like.
Oh, no, it wasn't.
It was
Down
too,
that
well,
way.
you know that big room that they're always working on now? It used to be a really small room, and then they tore down all the walls.
Yeah.
So
It used to be
this
really
used to be
gross
the
towels
TDG's
in
office,
there.
right?
I don't know.
I think this was TDG's office, and then they
No,
moved
this
out.
was
Of course, bro.
Or was this Creative Services?
Creative Services.
Yeah, this was Creative Services.
Pick is.
All right, pick is in. The Seahawks are officially selecting with pick
I
32.
mean, no aura.
Man, Diego Pavia comes
Bro,
off the board
JP,
here.
the old office literally was as big as you. No hate.
Bro, that's crazy.
Not in like
Yo, shout out JP.
not in that way. I'm just saying
Nah,
it was
it's crazy,
literally
bro.
couldn't hold more than like 5 people at a time without it.
But yeah, I
Explosion.
really hope they go McCoy here. I'm a huge fan of Jermon McCoy. I mean, because in every mock draft I had them taking the other cornerback out of Tennessee, Colton Hood. So the fact that McCoy is still available, I was expecting McCoy to be a top 15 pick, and the fact that he's still on the board, I think that's a no-brainer for John Schneider and the Seahawks. Go
Gavin's
Jermon
the one
McCoy here,
wearing
but
it.
if not, Cisse's a great option.
Hey, grab the
Avion
mask
Terrell-
for-
Yeah, by the way, it's
Gavin.
guaranteed Gavin wears it here.
Dude, Gavin Techstar. He's
There's
not.
no
It's
no
low-key
way.
Reppy, bro.
You know what? I'll do it.
Stop
I'll,
talking.
I mean, there is a four-way tie.
Ryan also gave himself like 3 phantom points.
That is true.
Bro,
That's true. I'll do the-
Gavin deserves all the points, bro. This kid is so locked in over here, and this draft has been very fast-paced. Once again, huge shout out to Gavin. Wiedemuth.
Yeah, I mean,
With all the
I
trades,
was
shout
telling
out
him
Buffalo.
early. The NFL moved the clock from 10 minutes to 8. And
Oh,
like,
did
yeah,
I was about
like,
to say because I
you
didn't.
can really feel the pace moving quicker.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of these teams haven't used like half the clock to be fair, but like
Yeah, I mean, the
It's
picks have
moved
been
fast.
boom, 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 boom. So
it looks good. Yeah.
Oh, I'm kind of rocking
You gotta
this.
keep it on for the rest of these
Alright,
guys.
that's fine.
We're to class now.
All right, who do you guys think the Seahawks go here?
Carson Beck.
Oh, dude, I don't like touching the hair. It does not feel good. Ow.
What does that look like with your head?
Oh, I'm gonna beat you guys up off cam. It's not even funny.
Hey, G2, we gotta get like a highlights of this.
You look
Yeah.
so stupid.
I want to see the hit.
Sneaky Klubnik.
Oh, man.
Ew, dude, this hair is like disgusting.
Bro,
Bring
stop
it up,
rage
you jerk
baiting.
slut.
It's not working. You look so
I think Seahawks are going.
Listen to this, Ryan.
Would you rather they go Klubnik or
I'm gonna go back.
Carson
What?
Beck?
Bro, I'm probably gonna punch something.
I think they're going Mike Washington. They have luxury
Dude,
pick.
this is so early for Mike Washington.
Yo, but this is a deep corner draft. They can get corner a little bit later, but the running backs really aren't that great.
Well, picks.
Bro, okay, I will say, I love Mike Washington.
He'll go second round.
I love Mike
He'll
Washington.
go second round. If you like him enough, you take him now.
They didn't trade up. They didn't trade back. I was expecting them to trade back, take Mike Washington in the corner, but the fact that they didn't trade back, but I genuinely, I think they're so high on.
What's your opinion on Anthony
McCoy.
Hill?
Anthony Hill? I really like Anthony Hill, but
I
I
can
don't
see
think
that.
I don't think we need linebackers right now.
Who's
Ernest Jones, Tyrese Knight, and
That's fair. You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
and oh my gosh, I'm blanking on his Drake Thomas, who I'm a huge fan of. Drake Thomas. We just extended him for 2 years, so I don't think
What
we
about
need
Colton
linebackers.
Miller? I mean,
I think
over
Javon
McCoy
McCoy's
would be
better
kind
than
of crazy,
Colton Miller.
but like, I do too. But McCoy injuries are turned down.
Well, yeah, I mean, I was expecting us to get Hood because I thought McCoy would be unavailable at this point, but the fact that he's still on the board, I think we got to take him. Yeah, I'm gonna crank this up because I know I can.
I would go McCoy if I were you guys. I'll say McCoy.
Yeah. Super Bowl champs.
I don't think it will be McCoy, but I think it should be. So I'll say that.
Super Bowl 60, revenge arc, Sam Darnold. 11 years in
So
the
much more
making.
aura winning like a round number Super Bowl.
Dude,
Like what is 50, 57? You know, like 60s. You know.
60's tough, man. Winning Super Bowl 60, hell yeah. It looks nice and clean, just nice LX. Where is it at? Yeah, it's here. All right, let's hear it. Final pick of the first round, the reigning champion,
Let's hear
Seattle
it.
Seahawks select. Oh, he got way too close to the mic.
Oh no, Roger stepping.
Oh.
Shout out to 12.
Shout out to 12, baby.
Oh.
Whoa. Whoa.
Oh,
Yo, hell yeah! Hell yeah, man! Get me fired up!
there's
Get me
nobody
fired up,
celebrating.
kid!
They're not even
Get me
celebrating.
fired up! I love that.
Denzel Boston.
Oh, you don't have a graphic.
Oh.
I don't hate it.
No graphic.
That
Wow.
is a good pick.
No, I
Is
don't
that,
hate
the,
it.
is that the first guy we don't have a graphic for?
Yes.
I was almost perfect, bro. Fudge. Oh,
You messed up your own team.
dude. Wow. I don't even hate it though. I don't even hate it. I don't even hate it.
Do you hate it though?
I think we could have gone corner there and then gotten, like, honestly, I would be fine if we literally went corner, traded up for Mike Washington, and then just, like, had one pick the rest of the draft. Obviously, that's not feasible. Man,
That's a good pick.
I like that pick.
That's a good pick.
I like that pick. But yeah, guys, that's gonna do it for tonight. Just one more final time before we head out. What's everyone's favorite pick of the first round?
Who's like
We'll
your
start.
draft winner?
We'll
maybe?
start Stu. Yeah, who? Yeah, no. Let's ask that actually. Who do you guys think won the first round?
Tennessee, low-key.
Honestly,
Like, that's not crazy.
I think I might say the Cowboys.
I'm also gonna say the Cowboys, as much as I hate to say it. The Cowboys.
Yeah.
The Cowboys were pretty fun.
Honestly,
I think-
might,
I think
might
the
even say the
Browns-
Bills.
No, because
Yeah, I don't hate the Bills.
I don't know, because
because
the Bills.
I think the Browns had a good first round.
The
They
Browns also had.
they always
There
have
really
the
wasn't
first round.
I'm gonna
anybody
be a
that
homer.
had.
I'm gonna say the Giants. I don't honestly think it's them, but
Buzz, all right.
it's definitely not the Commanders. That's
All right, Gavin, you said the Cowboys. I said the Cowboys. Sander, you go
I'll say
Titans.
Tennessee, yeah.
Tennessee.
Titans.
Titans. Stewart.
I'd say Cowboys.
Give me the dog
Can we
pound.
do the outro?
Browns.
All right.
I'll show you that.
And as Ryan's
our best
punishment for getting the least questions right, the winner of the questions game was Jack. It looks like it was a pretty close race.
Thank you. Thank
Congrats,
you.
Jack, who was a last-minute addition, but we're super happy to have him here.
I'm glad I stayed.
Yeah, no, I'm
It was a good
glad
time.
you stayed too, man. I got to admit, bro, this is like you got some ball knowledge up in the head of yours, man. So it was fun. It was
That's
fun.
all I got up there.
It was fun to talk ball. All right, I was gonna let Ryan do the outro, but
I got it.
okay, yeah, Ryan, come over and do the outro. But guys, thank you so much for joining us tonight. Really appreciate it. That's the first round of the NFL draft. Hopefully, this is an annual thing. Ryan, close it out.
Thank you guys for tuning in today. Love the NFL draft.
Ryan, back up. The mic's here.
Oh, my fault. Hold on, can I bring it in?
Yeah, there you go.
Okay. Thank you guys for tuning in today. I appreciate it.
It's like the kid at 32.
Yeah, we had a wonderful stream. Hopefully we come back next year. But yeah, that's all from me. I did lose, as you can see by the scoreboard. I did add some phantom points. Thank you guys for tuning in and staying with us till the end. That's what really matters. But yeah, SGTV signing off. Let's get a what do you call it?
SGTV on 3.
SGTV on 3.
One,
One,
two,
two, three. SGTV.